Sonik Gemz podcast. You already know what it is. It's your boy H1. We are in the building today. A couple of special guests. You know, my co-captain Neff Reto ain't in the building, but we got a couple of other special niggas in the building. We got my man Flock in the building. Say what up, nigga.
Yo. Live in effect, live and direct, LOK.
Yeah, all that. This nigga doing all this like Latino fucking beautiful shit to be grabbing bitches. That's what he do, son.
Whoa.
Oh, it's not my bad. I mean.
I'll say
My bad. I'm sorry. We was mad early in the pocket. My man Fodday in the building too. What up, baby? Talk to the people.
What it is, man. You know, it's my first podcast, and I'm ready to get it going on. I got good ideas, bad ideas, and just shit to make you laugh. Let's go ahead and get it popping, man.
Let's get it popping. Well, are y'all ready for the Super Bowl? Let's start there. Who's ready for it? I'm conflicted, like I was telling Fodday earlier. I'm conflicted like a motherfucker because I'm like, I want to understand with Cap. So, like, half of me wants to watch it, though, because I'm a Patriots fan, and the only nigga left that's a Patriots fan, it seems like.
There's a bunch. Yeah,
of Patriots fans?
Yeah, it's plenty of Patriots fans out there.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like y'all, but...
Goddamn, so why do niggas not like the Patriots besides them niggas cheating?
First of all, hold up. I'm a Falcon fan. So you know why I don't like you. Let's not even talk about that, all right?
We're not going to talk about the loss? Is that what it is?
No. We can talk about the loss. We messed up. We definitely messed up. We dropped the ball. Offense, defense, special teams, waterboard, whatever happened out there, everything went y'all way to get it. So congratulations. But the only thing I told my man at work, I was like, I said I'd rather take the Patriots in the Super Bowl than I take the Saints winning in my house. And I'm good.
What is the fucking war between the like Atlanta and like New Orleans? Like, I was on the train and these niggas is on the train. I mean, fuck the goddamn Saints, nigga. And I was like, I'm on the train like, oh my God. It's like paranoid and shit. I'm holding my bag and shit.
I don't know why, but they go hard for that joint.
God,
they would have been disrespectful.
It would have been plenty of fights. Like I'm just saying. All right, so it's like family. You know, you got that one brother that you can't really stand that the parents really love.
Yeah.
That's not the Saints. But it's just the fact that we just don't like each other, bro. We played them twice, and we just downright hate each other. You had cousins playing against each other. Like, if you know the history between the Saints and the Falcons, you know it goes down to bloodline. Like Michael Vick and, Aaron Brooks were cousins, and they didn't like each other. So you got the Saints wearing the bags over their heads, and they were just terribly bad. And then now all of a sudden they got good. Now everybody's like, "Yay, go Saints!" Man, fuck them niggas. I'm just saying, like they know.
Tell them why you mad.
Yeah, tell them why you mad. At the end of the line, I can give you a whole bunch of gems and pop it off, but I just don't like them, bro. They're just not. They're not all that great to me, and they steal everything. I just want to say that out loud.
Jesus Christ. Them niggas are thieves too?
Yes, bro.
That shit ain't fair.
I'm just saying. They stole who that. They know where they got who that from. Outkast. But we're not going to talk about that, see? They don't know that. Master P stole that shit. Yes. The Master P know he stole that shit. Don't worry about it. See what I'm saying? It goes way back. It blends in everything.
Talk about it.
I'm telling you.
Y'all favorite rapper is not liking y'all. He's a Green Bay fan. That's to let y'all know. Niggas don't like you. Our Lil Wayne is a Green Bay fan.
That's true though. I never understood that shit neither.
Exactly, but nobody can test me that.
Oh man,
fuck them niggas.
As you see, Fodday does not like the motherfucking Saints, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't know, but I stand with Cap though. That's my whole fucking shit about it. Like that's why I'm conflicted to watch this shit, cause I'm like, fuck. Like, do I gotta kneel while watching this shit? Like, I don't know what to do. Pause. That sounded crazy. That sounded crazy. But I'm serious. Like, I don't know if, like, what the fuck to do. Because I'm like, I don't want to watch it because I'm going to support. But then I don't want to fucking be like.
Well, have you been watching the season or the playoffs?
No, I'm negative.
You haven't seen anything?
I haven't seen a goddamn thing. I did see. No. I was at Golden Cross and I did catch the fucking Rams beat the Saints.
Yeah, see, there you go.
But you didn't go to. Where you went? Golden Cross?
I was at the Jamaican spot waiting for
they showing
a
the
veggie.
Now?
I was waiting for food. I don't know what the fuck they were doing. Like, I was
usually
waiting
show
for
games.
food. They were playing football and shit. They weren't playing soccer.
Oh, you went to the
All right,
one of the hoods. Usually it's just CNN everywhere I go.
Listen, I got this to say, bro. I'm going to watch football. Now, everything wrong with Cap, I get it. The protesting, the anthem, and all that other stuff. But again, if you really paid attention to the sport, he could have been signed. He could have been signed to the Ravens. And his girlfriend fucked that up.
How
Like-
she fucked that up though?
Well, if you listen to Ray Lewis, he came in there. They were gonna offer him a contract, and they asked him, if you wanna, you gonna kneel, you gonna do what you want. They're good. They were like, okay, good. We'll let you do what you do, but you know what I mean. We need you to scale it back just a little bit because your girlfriend's out there posting on Instagram about some shit. It was something about Willie Lynch and all this other stuff, and they were like, "Yo, can you control that?" And he was like, "Why?"
I think I do
And they was
remember
like,
that.
"Wait a minute, like
Yeah.
we taking on you, not you and your girl, like you
Right.
know what I mean." So for me, I mean, protest is protest, but I'm not gonna give up my football because they don't, protest. We can protest other things stuff. I could give up gluten. That's fine with me. But I'm not gonna give up football. I'm sorry to tell you.
Yo,
Like,
the niggas would rather fun. Niggas might think
Yo,
about
the
getting divorced
silliest
before
shit
giving up
before
football.
football.
Niggas be like,
Yeah,
do I love my wife this much, nigga?
I know. I mean, listen, I got 6 months of football, and there's nothing on after that. It's horrible. I have to start doing like yard work, like pressure washing the house, taking the kids to the park and
Niggas
shit.
landscaping
Yeah,
and shit.
you know
All
what
the
I mean?
excuses are gone.
Right. Like if you go on TBS, the TBS still around? I don't know if TBS still around. They be like, football weekend is not here. You're like, well, damn, why you gotta keep reminding me? Shit. I gotta do some yard work. I gotta go to the mall and hold this purse now. Shit.
Yeah.
Niggas walking around with jerseys on this shit.
Oh, man.
I'm telling you, bro. And I feel that. I think most people are like, I think most people think that exact same way.
Yeah,
I'm just like, but I'm still like, fuck. You know what I mean? It's just,
You're going to end up watching it.
Yeah, you gonna end
You
up
gonna end up
watching.
watching
no, because I'm telling you right now, even though fucking Maroon 5 is doing the goddamn halftime show and I fuck with them like heavy because I like white
Now
music.
I
you
do.
giving yourself excuses.
Yeah,
I
so
am,
So
but
you
I'm
gonna watch the halftime show?
No,
You're not watching nothing at all.
no.
Nothing. Oh,
I'm
wow.
not going to watch it. I'm going to watch
Yo,
Mommy Dearest with my wife.
right. But
Yeah,
I'm saying,
okay.
I'll put it like this.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
All of a sudden, the control falls. in.
Right.
Oh, what is
If
this?
it happens to change into the Super Bowl, then there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, it's not. Listen, I'm watching it. I'm sorry to tell y'all that. You can hate me all you want.
I was
to.
like,
You
I don't
believe
care
in
for
change.
neither team.
Yeah, I don't.
I wish them both the best, but
No,
I don't really
I don't
care.
want the Patriots to win.
So you're a Falcons fan, and
Yeah,
I know
so,
Flock,
yeah.
you a Giants fan.
I'm
Right,
with
you're
the
a Giants
all
fan.
day.
Okay.
I'm a Giants
Hey,
fan as well, though.
congratulations. Congratulations, Rookie of the Year, Barkley. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Give it up
Yeah,
for him.
give it up.
Give
Yeah.
it up for him. Yeah,
Now,
all
that
that.
offensive line. That's
Now,
another
It's
story.
true.
Yeah.
And good luck to him next year. Hopefully they'll do better.
Y'all still got Eli, so yeah, you can cancel that shit.
Man.
Goddamn brothers.
I think Eli needs somebody to really talk to him. Like, come here, little nigga.
No. He needs
You
to
think
go.
so?
No, he
Yeah.
needs to go.
It's been a while.
Damn, so they're doing a petition to get rid of this nigga. Like,
Yeah, he is.
Wants
It's
to
time
fucking
go.
get rid of
Have you
Eli,
seen him
bro.
throw? He closes his eyes. They've actually filmed this guy close his eyes while he's throwing the football. He's just like, fuck this shit.
It's just genius. It's genius is what he's doing.
I guess so.
I don't know shit about that nigga. I don't know nothing
I
about
mean, that's
Eli
the Giants
Manning.
fan.
I'm just a
Yeah.
Giants fan because I'm from New York, so it's just like fuck it.
I
You know,
mean,
I
yeah,
might as
that's
well
what
be
I
a
know.
fan of these niggas.
Not really.
Yeah,
Not really.
team them or the Jets. I don't know.
Nah, the Jets belong to Jersey.
Oh, God.
They're New York Jets, nigga.
So
They're not
what?
the New Jersey
So what?
Jets.
They belong to Jersey.
How they
gave 'em
belong to
We
Jersey?
gave them to Jersey. We got the Giants and Buffalo. Jersey can have the Jets. Jersey don't have a team, so we can give them the Jets.
Hold on. Don't y'all share a stadium? Like, ain't the Jets and the Giants playing the same stadium? Or what team is that? They play the same?
I think
Is that
no, it
true?
is right.
It is.
It's
It's
Giant
insane.
Stadium, right? Giant
So how do
Stadium,
y'all
right?
separate a whole city? Y'all share the same stadium. Like, how the hell?
New
Only
Jersey
New
is
York
there.
niggas do this shit. They play in the same stadium. They be like, nah, that's the New Jersey.
Yeah,
It's like, how do you flip zip codes that fast?
Jersey is technically part of New York City. It's just an extension of fucking Manhattan. That's how
It's
niggas
like
look
the
at
Jets
it.
are an extension of the Giants, so Jersey can have them.
See, we don't got them problems down
Them
south.
niggas, yeah,
We don't got that kind
yeah,
of
down south sports is like a totally different like fucking ball game. Like
Right. If you-
100%. Like it's a fucking religion out here. Like
It
I've
is.
never seen that
It is,
shit
yeah.
anywhere else. I know niggas love football up top, but I'm like down here it's like
But not so
A
much
lifestyle.
like down here. Yeah, exactly.
it's a lifestyle.
It is because it's actually men who can't play football and they want to live their life through their kids. You get them in football. Like New York, there's stuff to do up there. Like y'all have actually YMCA's up there. There's probably like one YMCA
There's a couple.
down there. And shit.
There's
like,
a bunch up top.
Yeah, so like there's more.
Nah, there's a couple out
activity.
here.
It is. Have you been to one?
Yeah,
When last time you been to one?
it's been a minute.
Okay.
I ain't never been to no IMC out here, dog.
No, I mean they're down here, like I said, but down here it's all about rec. It's all about sports, baseball, football. I'm telling you, like,
And down
There's
here,
nothing
ladies
wrong
and
with
gentlemen,
that,
we're talking
'cause, I
about
mean,
Atlanta, Georgia.
that's
For
what
those who
we'll-
don't know who's listening to the podcast, y'all just hear down here. Niggas don't know where the fuck down
Well,
here.
oh, yeah.
We're talking about
I'm
Atlanta.
from Atlanta.
But that's
We're
how we
talking
grew
from
up too. It was always active. We wasn't always with the TV and video games all day. We went outside. Baseball was out there. My thing growing up.
Yeah,
True.
but we got. I mean, I don't know. New York cats, they just move. They move a little different.
We
You
do
know what
move
I mean?
different.
Yeah,
We do
a little
move different.
Yeah.
We move
Yeah.
at a much quicker pace. Everybody just on top of each other, trying to get to what they
That's
need
true.
to
In
do.
Yeah,
South,
it's saying
we spread out, and drug dealers, they run out of money to bid on things, so they were like, "Yo, we going to the minor league, and I bet you my son gonna bust ass out there. Bet you get 200 yards. How much money you want to put on it? Ain't nothing but old
Yeah,
drug
maybe
dealers,
out
retired
there.
drug dealers bidding on little kids out there. You just don't know it. Them niggas be mad as hell. It's fights literally out there. It's like a 6-year-old hitting each other.
Oh shit!
Tell you, it's live out there. I mean, they got the speaker systems. They got
Yeah, they make it a family event. Like it's an
Yeah.
event. It's an event.
You got that old man barbecuing out back. Call him rib shot. He got like just ribs for days. And chicken.
Nigga, 2 ribs in the fucking Hawaiian roll, nigga.
That's it, nigga. Yeah,
$6.
Oh man,
And a Hawaii punch. Shit, that'd be hot as shit.
be
out
hot
there.
too.
Cooler be leaking on the floor and shit.
Oh shit! So now, we were talking about this wild night that Flock had. So I want to hear the story.
Oh, man.
So let's hear this because I got too many like of those kinds of stories, like way too many. So let
I
me
learned
hear.
my lesson quick. I got that one story. And
He
I
had no
ain't never
choice.
took-
That was it?
But
His
I
soul,
didn't
he-
know what I didn't really know what I was walking into.
Mhm.
I set myself up on.
You set yourself up for failure. So
again,
what happened?
Let me give you the whole concept. Flock came from New York and was just talking shit. Like he was just a regular. Oh man, y'all watch. I can do it. Like he was on his Michael Jordan stage. Like if you can do it, I can do it better, and make it look pretty doing that shit.
I was in my early 20s.
Yeah. So he ran into a homeboy, Marcus, and he went out there. Were y'all at Vibes? Where were y'all at?
Yeah, vibes.
Y'all was at Vibes.
Yeah.
Damn, Vibes was out here that long ago?
Yeah, he was out there. It's pretty long ago.
Vibes been out here?
Yeah,
I've been out here for a
Vibes.
minute.
God damn.
So
I didn't even know
this
that.
man went out there drinking. Now, if you knew Marcus, you knew Marcus would. He's one of those guys. He's that old guy in the club that would just buy drinks for you and watch you slowly destroy your life and your liver at the same time. And he don't even care. So he's just drinking and just drinking and just drinking and not
Yo,
Not
eating.
giving a fuck.
Not doing nothing, just making high school mistakes, my nigga. Just out there, this nigga, he like a 16-year-old girl who's never had to do nothing and was just like, I'm living my life, I just wide open. I have no curfew.
I don't give a
I
fuck.
don't give a fuck. And I'm with my boss too. He know I'm gonna be late tomorrow. I'm gonna just drink. Fuck this shit. I don't know what drink he was. That he was like, okay, I'm finna go sit in the car because I'm just so messed up. He gets into the boss's car. Were you in the back seat?
Nah, in the front.
You was in the front seat. You was in the
I
front
set
seat.
mine in the driver's seat.
Driving in the front seat, still talking shit. When I say this dude threw up,
Oh my god.
this nigga threw. What was it? Was it a Friday night? It was a Friday night, right? Or
had
a
to
Saturday
be.
night?
That's the vomit
Nah,
night.
it
Is
had to
usually
be-
Fridays.
nah,
Fridays are
Vibes-
usually
it
the
was
vomit night.
Friday night.
It was a Friday
Yeah,
night.
he's like I vomit. Was it? What
Yeah.
did you that
So-
vomit?
Vibes
He
because we hit
threw up.
vibes on Friday night. Like
Right.
After that, like we hit that spot on a regular. Like,
Yeah, that was our
I
club.
learned my drinking habit.
Yeah, he learned his drinking habit. So this nigga threw up. Well, he threw up so much, he threw up Monday's meal. When I say we did not recognize, I mean, he threw up. When I said windshield, cup holders,
Yo,
like it was
I
like
did
full,
myself in. I did do myself in.
Yeah, like he was like, you know how you when he was hurting to breathe, a little tear come out your eye. Like that's how much this thing was. Yeah, just I mean, he just threw up everywhere.
But see, that was my first set. That's when I started mixing my drinks. That's where I messed
Like
up.
dark and light.
What?
Yeah, biggest mistake ever.
I went
Everybody, it's a
from-
rookie mistake. We all make
I
that
told you he was
mistake.
making high school mistakes. He was making high school mistakes out
Dark,
there. Just-
light,
yeah.
beer, champagne. Like we. Was,
Oh my God.
we was
Yeah,
going in.
yeah.
The death blow is beer. If you're drinking alcohol, you cannot drink. As soon as you take one sip,
It's done.
Yo,
it's a wrap
It's
for your.
done.
It's a wrap for your life. Just call out the next couple of days. As a
But
matter of
listen,
fact.
You got
Hey.
Blondie over here.
Yeah.
Just thinking he's just superhero
beer,
shit.
beer was early in the game.
Yeah, bro. And I say, and then like he had to clean the car up the next day. Like
Oh my God, son.
I did myself in. I own it.
they threw
I
away the
mean,
mats. That's how much they were. It was quite disgusting.
Yo, it was everywhere.
It was bad.
everywhere,
it was
bro,
bad,
bro. It
son.
was
Well,
everywhere.
thank God you lived,
that
nigga.
that was when.
Yeah, I was
when-
scared.
Thank
I was scared.
God you lived, like nigga would have.
Man, Marcus couldn't wait to go to work the next day and tell
Oh
everybody.
man,
Oh,
top
man.
of the town.
And
Oh.
then he wasn't even there yet. He called ahead and told everybody. So
Oh,
by the
yeah.
time I got
Yeah.
there, I already
Yeah.
had the faces.
Oh, as soon as you walk in, look at this vomit ass nigga.
I know.
Exactly.
Look at this kid.
No, cause I pull up and he's the first. Dave's the first one I see. Is like, I heard about you.
You didn't have a hangover?
I probably
they-
did. Yeah,
oh,
I
he
was
was
done
moving
for.
real
I
slow.
was
He was moving
my
real
I was
God.
crawling.
Yo, this man was out there. Just
But listen, nothing got me more back on point than when Marcus and his wife pulled up
yeah, they
Oh,
was just
in the
cheap.
same car.
Yeah,
Oh my
they had to
God.
clean that up, man.
Nigga, listen, when I
Learn,
tell you,
learn from your mistakes.
everybody just scattered. He went left, they went right. Everybody was gone.
Oh,
I
man.
was left in the middle behind the booth at that. So all I just did.
Wifey was pissed.
Oh my God.
I was-
you the
I was-
motherfucker that threw up in my car.
I went on break. I just got there and I went
I
on
was like,
break.
yo, nigga, it's not. I gotta go on lunch.
Yeah, ain't nothing stopping me. I was like, huh? I would not want to be there when that happened.
Oh my God. son.
Many
And he-
stories. Many
That is
stories.
great, son. That is amazing. I love vomit stories. They're like super, always like great because the stories behind it are always like amazing behind the vomiting.
And it's always the person's fault.
It's always.
Always.
It's
Of course,
always.
never-
It's never anybody
No,
else's
it's
fault.
never anybody's
You
fault,
make that decision. You logically are sitting there like, I'm going to fuck everything up today. Like
Yeah.
this is what's going
Because
to
your
happen.
conscience is like, you might need to slow down.
Yeah. Nah. Son. It's not. It's not even.
You don't
gonna
know
happen.
me.
Listen to yourself. You never listen to
you
yourself.
talking to?
You don't know me.
I know. I know it's me, but you don't know me
No,
like
you
that.
don't know me.
You don't know my capacities, nigga.
Yeah. Next thing you know, the toilet is calling you. The
Man,
cool toilet.
shit.
Man,
Man, I got the worst. My worst drunk stories, man. I was in New York, man, going to my homegirl birthday party. It was a long day. I was in Jersey, and I was going to New York City. They had some event, some BET shit, and I was going to it from South Jersey. Went. I had my old ass 92 Honda at the time, right? So I'm gunning it down.
Shout
Fucking.
out to the Hondas.
Shout out to the motherfucking
Shout out to the
Honda.
Hondas.
Shout out to
Everybody
the
had a
goddamn Honda.
Honda.
What, nigga? My
Everybody
shit is
had a
still
Honda.
outside. It's just under the top. That nigga dead, but still is there. Nah, yeah,
you can always bring a Honda back to
all
life.
that you always.
And
Always.
you put a timing belt on it, you good.
You're good. I'm telling you. That shit will putt. That shit'll get you the way you're
That
trying
shit
to
will
go.
get you there. You got a timing belt.
I'm telling you. So nigga, I'm driving. Burning it up. What the fuck is this shit? The New Jersey Turnpike. I'm doing like 100, nigga, in my old ass car. And the car's not really doing 100. It just says that shit's really doing like 60. But mad smoke. Pow! The smoke is coming out the back of shit. Blinding the nigga behind me and she always sees niggas swerving behind me. I'm like, nigga, I'm late. I gotta go and shit. Made it to Manhattan. Fucking pull into. I'm there looking for street parking. Can't find any street parking. The only parking I can find is a $25 an hour parking. I'm like, fuck, I'm late, so I'm about to do it, but I'm not gonna pay the $25. I'm gonna find some way to just bust through this shit and get the fuck out. That's what I'm thinking in my mind, right? Wasn't gonna happen anyway. So I pull into the fucking the goddamn the parking deck and shit, and then so these niggas are there, right? And the two parking attendants are there taking tickets and shit. And I just all of a sudden I just saw them turn around. My head is turned because I'm in the back trying to grab my bag, and I turn around and these niggas is like looking at me, right? Like just like staring at the car. And I'm like, what the fuck are these niggas like looking at, son? And I didn't realize like my fucking radiator had exploded, like antifreeze was leaking out, smoke was coming out the fucking car and shit. And then the
ain't wanna
nigga just
fuck with
came
that
up,
nigga.
nah, son, the nigga ain't want to fuck with it at all, right? So I had a little Haitian flag on the front of my shit. The attendant happened to be Haitian. That nigga walked up to me, son, and said in Creole, nigga, you can't stay here. You can't be, I cannot let you, I'm not getting fired, my nigga.
Yeah,
like,
for you.
he's like, if it was anywhere else, I'd let you stay, but my nigga, you cannot park this shit here. Because if your car don't start, I'm going to have to charge you $25. So I'm
Yeah.
trying to plead with this nigga in Creole, like, yo, dog, you just let me park, my nigga. I swear I'll pay you, son. He's like, no, nigga, I know you're not going to pay me. And in my head, I'm like, damn, you right. Like, no way I'm paying your
Like,
ass. So
not
I
gonna
pulled
happen.
right out, nigga, putted it. I found some park. Luckily, some white chick was pulling out. I pulled it right into her park. Went into the BET shit, came back out. Totally forgot the goddamn car. Had the radiator problem. I had such a great time and shit. Was in there and shit, having a ball and shit. Came
Oh,
out,
man.
totally forgot. Started the
Nigga
car.
shit.
The car didn't start smoking. You know, it always takes a minute, right?
Yeah.
So I'm driving down Times Square. I hit right the middle of Times Square, right across from the Disney shit.
Yeah.
Right next to Madison Square, nigga. Smoke. Call my homegirl. I'm like, yo, I don't think I'm gonna make it to this party. No, you gotta come. She's like, burn it to the crib in Brooklyn. I'm like, no, nigga. My car's gonna I'm gonna blow up, nigga. Like, I can't fucking do it. She's like, yo, just drive. The radiator won't fucking, like, the shit'll cool down if you keep driving. I'm like, you just want me to hit niggas? Like, what do you want me to do?
That's not how that works.
That's not how it works at all. Son, I was like,
automatic.
fuck it. I gunned it, nigga. I gunned it. Took the BQE, gunned it to Brooklyn. Got to fucking Flatbush, pulled over, and parked the car. I was like, yo, I was so stressed about it. I was like, how the fuck am I gonna get back to Jersey? Nigga, all right. The party's in Manhattan. I was just in Manhattan. I was to meet her in Manhattan and a few of my other homies.
Right.
So I had to go park the car because I can't leave it in the city.
Right.
So I went to go park it by the crib in Brooklyn, and I had to take the train back to Manhattan. Mind you, all day I haven't eaten not one thing. I hadn't eaten a piece of bread and drink no coffee, nigga. Not a fucking mint, nothing.
We just out there.
Just
out
out there, assed out, nigga. I go. I'm about to get on the train. I'm like, man, my day is stressed. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the whip. There's a pizza shop right there on Nostrand Avenue. I look right at it, and right next to it is the liquor store.
We went to the liquor
Went
store.
to
Where y'all niggas think I went? Directly to the liquor store, nigga. And I bought the worst thing you can buy when you have it eating all day. I bought a pint of E&J.
Ah,
Nigga.
why?
I don't. It's just, nigga, high school mistakes.
High school mistakes.
High school mistakes. High school mistakes. Nigga, I bought that shit. Had it in the brown paper. I was on some wino shit. Like, I was like dressed. I dressed up and shit. I was on. It gave it to me in the paper bag. I was on the train sipping it. After my second sip, I was like, yo, why is this shit hitting me so hard? Never once remembered that I was fucking and I didn't eat all day.
Wow.
Nigga. Came out the train, everyone's there waiting. Like, what's up, son? What happened to the whip? I'm like, man, fuck that whip, nigga. I'll figure it out. I'm lit. A quarter of the bottle gone.
Oh, boy.
Now we're waiting for our other homeboys. My homegirl goes, let's fucking wait instead of going in. Let's just wait. He's like, all right, where you want to wait at? Well, there's a pizza shop right there.
Yo, God
We
is
go-
trying to help him out
Yo,
right
my-
now. He's not
What
taking
they-
the hits.
God is like, yo, I don't know what I gotta do. Like, I don't know if I gotta hit this nigga with the store. Like, it's like
Nigga, breadstick gonna come out. There. He still didn't eat it though.
what? Hell no. My homegirl's like, yo, man, you let's get something to eat. And I looked at it and I was like, nah, I'm good.
Oh boy.
High school mistakes.
mistakes.
High school mistakes. Nigga, we went into the party, dog. Here's the worst shit. I had a half of the bottle left. I was donezo. I was good though. I was like moving around. The music was playing. Play some Sean Paul shit. Give me the light. Nigga, I was like, give me the light. I was lit. This nigga, I was lit. Let me tell you. All right, now I get to the fucking front of the shit. And who's the bouncer? One of my niggas I went to high school with. Niggas like, oh, yo, I ain't seen you in mad long. He's like, bro, I can't let you come in with the bottle, son. But don't worry, just put the bottle right here on the side, and I'm gonna watch it for you. You ain't gotta even worry about the shit. When you come out, you just grab your shit and leave. I'm like, are you gonna be here all night? Because we're gonna be here for a minute. He's like, nah, my shift's gonna be over. But I'm gonna leave it with my nigga. That's the other bouncer. I was like, I don't trust that nigga. I'm just gonna finish it.
Oh,
Nigga.
another high school mistake.
Yo, do you see how many mistakes? This is like mistake number 15 already.
Yeah, it's done. It's
Nigga.
done.
Oh my God. So I guzzled the bottle down. I gave him the bottle. Like, throw that shit out, nigga. I'm lit. Nigga, give me the line. Just give me the line.
And And God was like,
Yo.
I'm going to show this.
God
before-
was like, yo,
Gotta
this
show
got to
him.
be the
gotta-
dumbest nigga I created. it's like this just can't even be life, like right there. Oh, I didn't even mention that when I parked in Manhattan. You know, in Manhattan's nothing but delis and banks. I was right next to
Yeah,
a deli. I
anything.
still didn't do shit.
Still ain't stop.
Ah.
Nothing. So there's 3 times, all right? God is like, all right, well, then that's it for you.
That's it. You're done.
So we in the party,
you,
nigga.
you gotta learn.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, finish him.
Finish. Oh yeah, son. Scorpion came out, son. Hard body. So I'm chilling. I'm at the party, son. I'm against the bar. I'm thinking I'm looking cool and shit, right? Slowly,
Niggas, my bad. When you
Nah,
saw us, niggas, you don't ever look as cool as you feel.
no, like a dick.
No.
Like you look like a
standing there
dickhead,
thinking
dog.
you just like all
'Cause
clean face and straight
posing and
face.
shit. I'm on the motherfucker like this and shit. Like my homegirl's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm
Bro,
like,
you
what the
swear
fuck
you
mean,
straight
nigga? I'm
face and
lit,
just
nigga. I'm sweating.
You got the most unattractive man. You got the most stupidest grin on your face. You hot.
You're hot.
Musty. You're sweating.
You're
And
sweating.
in your mind, you think you out here GQing.
Oh my
On
nigga,
the
I was
bar.
like
Bro, I
lit,
swear.
bro. I'm like fucking like I'm posing and shit, like chilling and shit.
Your
man.
body is uncomfortable with you right now.
It's like yo,
But you still think
But you
cool.
feel like yo,
your body
I
wants to
got
leave
this.
your whole brain
I
there,
know,
son. Like yo,
like-
nigga. So now I'm fucking sitting there, right? And then I'm like, I'm looking, and then for some, it's like I felt this like wave,
That's how I hit
and I'm
you.
looking, and I'm looking, and I'm looking, and I'm like, I had to go pee. Last words they heard from a nigga. I stumbled to the bathroom and shit. They played some fucking Elephant Man shit. I'm trying to dance on my way to the bathroom and shit, looking like a dickhead because all these bitches is looking at me. I ain't give a fuck, nigga. I was like, and this is what I was doing. I swear to God, I was doing some shit like this. Y'all can't see me. Y'all can see me on the video. I'm
Yeah.
doing some crazy shit like this. But I'm like, in my head, I'm doing some fucking crazy ill shit. I'm sliding and
It
shit
makes
in
sense
my
to
mind.
you.
It makes
Oh my
sense
God.
to you, yeah.
It in my mind, I'm like, I'm the fucking nigga. When I
I'm the
come out,
coolest
it's a
nigga.
wap. Coolest
They
nigga.
looking
What?
like
Not
wow. They
knowing.
really like. Ooh.
This nigga look like Ralph off The Simpsons coming down some shit. Not knowing it.
Yo, oh my God, I'm looking like a straight dickhead,
Oh,
son.
man.
Like a straight dickhead. So now I go to the bathroom. You know, they got the bathroom nigga in there selling fucking Black and Miles and mints and
Black
cologne
Hold on,
sprays.
First of all, who gave these niggas jobs
I have
in the
no-
bathroom?
Yo,
like,
Yo,
Is that-
listen.
they
Shout out to
legitimately
the
get-
first nigga that did it. 'Cause
Yeah.
that was genius.
Yo,
Yeah,
it
it
was
was.
genius.
Genius.
It was.
well, hold up.
The
How
nigga
did
that
he
said,
just
"Yo, I'm gonna
bring-
sell Black and Miles and Dutchess."
Oh my God, inside the bathroom and gum and like you get a spray of cologne, nigga.
Yeah,
Come
like, I just want to know, what are the rules? Nobody sent me to the rules. Am I supposed to tip this guy?
They always expected if you want something.
No, but when I come
No.
out, they automatically not. These are
Nah, when they come out giving you the
Yeah.
paper towels that were already there.
they're already there.
Yeah, I never tip them niggas. If I
Yeah.
take something, I'll tip them.
Yeah.
I gotta take some. If I don't take none, I'm not gonna tip you. But if you try to give me some paper towels that I could have grabbed myself, nigga, I need you to do that.
Bruh, I'm like African as fucking this. I'm like, yo, I want it all, but I want like a deal. Mind you, now I haven't washed my hands at all, so I'm like, yo, these bootlegs and all the things was popped. So I would come out the bathroom like, what the fuck? You go shop in there and shit?
I got a Kroger bag full of shit.
Where's
I done
the
came
bathroom
out
wholesale spot?
I done came out with a fake Jesus piece. Mints, gum.
They're like, yo, what the fuck did this nigga go to? Yo, this
I
nigga,
know.
nigga just went to the restroom and shit.
He had everything you need at the time.
Yo, everything.
Yo, I kid you not. This man was out there. He had the portable DVD and was selling flicks in there.
Porn flicks?
Porn flicks.
He
about-
had the DVD showing
Yeah,
you
yeah,
at work.
Yeah.
You over there trying to take this nigga like, look at right here,
Yeah,
book
look
big
at
book
it. Look,
17,
look,
nigga.
Yeah,
Clear.
you see
It's
that?
clear. It's clear.
Number one shit they always say.
It's
Nigga,
clear,
it's
baby.
clear, nigga. You see the
clear.
quality, nigga? Nigga, I'm gonna let you put your dick in, but when you finish, come
you
back over
finish,
here
yeah.
and shit.
This nigga got all that ass 29 in the bathroom and shit. Like, what the fuck?
What you think I came in here to do?
I know.
Yo, this nigga,
Hey,
I don't know, nigga. You
I
came in
give
here
you
to get
2 for
gum.
5.
You're like, you know what? Let me get that in the gum, nigga.
Yeah,
Let me get that in the
all
gum.
that stuff. I don't get lucky. I
Yeah.
get lucky. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm coming to see. Yeah, let's wait for the end of the night.
So this nigga is in the bathroom. All I remember about this nigga is he was cool as fuck. He had brown shoes on and a brown like a fucking hat, like a fedora, and he was like in the corner, right? And I walked in. There was
That was the devil.
Oh yeah, right there waiting. So I go and I'm pissing and pass out. while I'm pissing. Hit my head on the stall. Boom. And pass right out. Luckily for me, I was done pissing and I put my dick in. Thank God, right? It would have been a fucked up, even worse situation, niggas. I was just a cool nigga. I thought I was dancing. Now my dick's.
I just hope whatever he's telling us is true.
I promise you.
Because it doesn't. If you could actually go back in time, I'm pretty sure this nigga got molested in there.
And he was waiting by the door. He's like, all right. He quagmired your ass.
Yeah. Oh shit! I got raped.
Out, hats, all that shit. This nigga woke up. He's in his
As soon as
mind.
he heard, doop,
That nigga was
he
like,
said, click.
You know, it's not even funny. I'm not even
Nah,
that's a dirty joke.
yeah, we're sorry, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's still funny, though. Fuck it. I'm sorry. It's hilarious. They're just hilarious. I'm sorry, but so they got hit the wall. Boom. All right. Instead of him going, my homeboy ain't leave yet. My homeboy from high school, he didn't leave yet.
Oh, shit.
Instead of him going to get him, I guess he wouldn't have known I knew him anyway.
Nah,
But
that
he-
would have been weird.
That would have been, that would have been crazy.
Hey, your nigga got his dick out in the bathroom. You nigga gonna help him out. Y'all be like, I don't know that. I ain't seen that nigga in high school.
I
I
ain't
don't know
seen that
that
nigga in high school. I seen that nigga since 9th grade, nigga.
I done seen this nigga 2 times in 5 minutes. Now I got his dick out. He ain't changed his high school.
Niggas did the same thing in social studies,
I know,
nigga.
I don't know this nigga.
Caught him like that in
dick.
prom.
You know what I mean? And prom, nigga.
I know.
Man, son, this nigga calls this other fucking bouncer, dog. All I remember, this nigga grabs me. And then he pulls me out of the bathroom. And I'm like, I can't grasp. I no words. I'm like, yo, stop, nigga. Yo, go get my people, nigga. I'm here trying to swing on the nigga. I'm not. He's dragging me down the steps.
What club was this?
I don't remember the name of the club, son. It's probably some old shit in Manhattan. It's closed now. Some old reggae club and shit. All I remember, the steps are long as a motherfuckers. You know, in Manhattan, you going up the fucking steps.
Yeah, it's up.
God damn, son, he drugged me down all them steps. No remorse, my nigga.
Nothing at all.
None at all. Like a criminal, nigga. Like it's like I stole some shit inside, nigga. I just passed out, nigga. You could have just made me sit down on one of the lounge chairs.
Man, you fucking up the nigga man business in there.
Like,
How
that's
you gonna-
true.
How you gonna give Mitch this nigga passed out with the dick out? Man, come clean this shit up.
My dick was back in by this time, people. Let me just let y'all know. My dick was back in by this time,
That's
I
what you
believe.
remember, guys. I'm letting you know right now.
Look, now it changed. I believe.
I believe my dick
That's
was
why
back.
he dragged your ass down the stairs. He wasn't touching you, nigga.
I'm telling you, he drugged me, and then he pushed me to the side of the door, the front of the door of the club, and that nigga, because I guess my homeboy had told him, I don't know what the fuck happened. Either way, he knew who I was there with.
Right.
I think he might have known one of my homegirls. He was like, "Stay right here. I'm going to go get your people."
Did he go get your people?
In my mind, he said, "Get the fuck away from here, you piece of shit. Get away from my club."
That sounds about right.
My nigga, why did I walk off?
Oh, God.
He was in the back like, "Yo,
Where you going?
yo," and I'm like, "Fuck you, nigga." Walking,
Hey.
I hit, yo.
He did 3 courtesy jail. After that, I'm not responsible for the guy, though.
Son, fuck you, nigga. All this cursing this nigga out. I'm drunk. I'm like, I hit the corner. Boom. I turn the corner. There's taxi cabs lined up right next to the fucking pizza store where I ain't get no food at. I post up and I sit on the back of a cab. Pass the fuck out.
Boy.
I wake up, real shit. The Arab nigga who owned the cab and me are in this debate about the Iraqi war. I don't know how the fuck I'm having a conversation with this nigga, but I must have been intelligent because this nigga sitting here having a whole debate. So the first thing I do, and I'm like, it's like I come to, but my eyes are open, but I was gone.
Yeah.
But when I like realize where I'm at,
You went into the sunken place.
son, the super sunken place, my nigga. The super sunken place. As soon as I came up, I realized where I was at, and this nigga's in front of me, and I didn't know who he was. The first thing I did was tap my pockets, and I'm like, he should have robbed me, because I would rob me if I was him. I was like, he had to rob me. He had to have taken this $150 I got in my pocket, because if he didn't, he's a dickhead.
Yeah.
Didn't rob me. Didn't do nothing.
You got lucky.
Super lucky.
You got super
My
lucky.
phone had like 1,000 missed calls. Picked it up, every voice is, nigga, where the fuck you at? Nigga, they drug you out the club. You bitch ass nigga, I never taking you nowhere again. Like, yo, I picked up the phone. I'm like, yo, niggas like, where the fuck are you, nigga?
He's still there.
I'm around the corner
In the
at the
club.
pizza shop. He's like, yo, nigga, The niggas thinking my homeboy's name was Ian. He's like, Ian done told me they drug his stupid ass out the club, nigga. We ain't seen you in 40 minutes, nigga. I was like, oh, it's only been 40 minutes? I felt like it was like longer than that. I felt like it was like hours, my nigga.
He's like, man, it's been 40 minutes.
It's only been 40 minutes. Like, nah, damn, nigga.
I'm missing longer.
Them niggas came around the corner. Them niggas cussed my ass all the way out. Then them niggas said, yo, can't take the train with this nigga. He's fucked up.
Nah.
Gotta take a cab.
Damn.
Niggas got me in a cab, son. I'm in the back of the cab. I'm sitting there.
Motion sickness.
My homegirl was smart enough to get a bag. She's like, you are going to throw up.
Yep.
It is impossible for you to not.
Shout
And
out
if
to
you
that homegirl.
Yeah, shout out to the smart one.
And if Spade, you know, that was you. You saved me, nigga. If she did not fuck, so I sat there. All I remember is me sitting there, and I was like, one time, passed out, woke up. We were still in the cab on the way to Brooklyn. It was like the longest fucking ride for some reason. Probably was only 30 minutes, but to me, it felt like 4 hours.
You saw,
Nigga, man, we got to. So now, cool. Next day, fucking crash at the homie crib. Fucking next day, right? Wake up. Mind you, we probably got to the crib at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Next day, wake up. It's 8. I wake up, for some reason, I wake up at 8 o'clock on the dot. Boom, wake up. Have no clue where the fuck I'm at. First thing that happens is I totally panic because I thought I drove. I was like, God damn, I drove home last night. Why would they let me drive, right? So I'm cursing all these niggas. These fucking bitch-ass niggas let me drive. Then I was like, nah, I couldn't have drove. Wait a minute. Where the fuck is my car? Go look out the window in the living room. Yeah. Car's not there. I had parked like 2 blocks down. The car's out there. I panic. I run down the steps in the apartment, barefoot, nigga. Run around the corner. I'm like, oh my God, they fucking stole my car. How the fuck did I get here though last night? I'm panicking. My head is spinning. I'm like, I throw up again. I'm like, how the fuck did I get here last night? Run around the corner. I'm like, oh shit, the car's around the corner. Oh shit, it's right here. Nigga, pull up in front of my homie crib. Niggas left me outside for like 4 hours. Nigga, we ain't even letting you back in the house after this fucking shit you did last night and running out. Nigga, you waking us all up, nigga. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, dog. You ain't have enough of this shit. Like, you ain't fuck up niggas nights. You just got to do the morning too, right? Like,
doing so much.
It's like, that was the worst. Like, that night, the worst. Like, drunk night.
High school mistakes.
What?
High school mistakes.
God tried, son. It's like, your nigga said God is real. Yeah. God tried.
That's it.
He tried.
It just take one turn. That's it.
Nah,
Just one turn. High school mistakes.
Never again. And that's my story, ladies and gentlemen. That's my gems for you guys. Those are the drunk stories. But yo, you got 3 niggas in here. Actually, you got 3 married niggas in here. This is amazing.
I know.
Who would have ever thought in 2019 and that shit would happen in Atlanta?
In Atlanta. Every time you tell you I'm from Atlanta. Ah.
So, which brings me. So, I mean, you know, a lot of niggas that are married in their first year. How did you guys? This is your first year, Fodday, right?
This is my first year.
How long has it been?
It's been a year.
It's already been a year?
Yeah, about year what? 2
couple months?
Yeah, a month, yeah.
God damn.
I know, time went fast.
Fastest year ever.
I'm telling you.
Time do go quick. When your first year of marriage, it definitely go
Blew
quick.
by. How about you? For like how many years?
I'm heading into my third.
Third year. It's going to be 5 for me.
Woo. Veteran.
Yeah.
I'm still making mistakes.
How was your first year? How do you remember? We'll start with you because you just hit your first year. You just hit the first year.
I just bred the red tape.
So how did you feel your first year was? How do you feel your first year was? And then, moreover, like, what did you think, like, marriage was gonna be your very first time? Like when you're in the shit. When you're in it.
Like, I don't know, but I had an old school pop. So he was like, if you married, if you have to think about that you're married, then you're not really married. And when he told me that, I was like, this nigga don't put down this Guinness bottle or this Heineken talking this bullshit. What the fuck he talking about? But during the whole year, nothing really changed for me.
At all.
We already moved in. We already had kids. So it was just like, I just gone home to this one person. And I'm responsible for this one person. That's about it. It was just, now if anything to happen, she can talk for me now in the hospital.
Right, she can talk for you.
She
Right,
can
right.
talk for me. That's
absolutely.
It. But other than that, nothing changed for me. I got hit on because I had a ring on. Like I was labeled now.
It's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, that shit's real. Like,
whole different ball
telling
game.
you, when I'm single, none of these bitches was hollering. Now I got a fucking ring on. I'm the sexiest African in the gym now, doing one sit up and shit. Some bullshit. I should have just brought the ring.
So that's a cheat code for y'all niggas. Just buy the ring,
Just
put it
buy
on.
the ring.
You
That's
lit.
it. That's it. Ain't buy SUV. He's responsible.
This nigga's responsible.
He's responsible. I'm gonna give him some pussy. He's responsible.
This nigga's responsible. I'm gonna fuck that nigga.
But yeah,
That's how they feel.
That's how they feel.
That's how they feel.
But yeah, nothing really changed for me, man. Me and my missus, I've known her 10, 13 plus years. Like, so.
Nigga, I've known you 10 plus years.
Listen, don't make me look bad in front of this podcast. Just you see I added a plus. Stop correcting me, nigga. I'm not at home. But yeah, man, nothing really changed because I was already in the mindset of being married. Like, I already coming home, I'm cooking, I'm paying bills, I'm taking care of responsibility, taking care of the kids, and you know what I mean, trying new stuff out. I think the only thing that's locked on, if you got a good wife, she might give you some pussy 4 times a night, and she's like, okay, I gotta give him some pussy. And
4 times a night.
4 times a night. That's that first year.
A night?
Nah, well, not 4 times a night. I say 4 times a week.
A week.
A week.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say a night is crazy.
Honeymoon.
Right?
It's like, yo,
nigga,
you are living the life, nigga. Like, yo, what's people old? You like,
high
you
school
remember the
cinema.
ex nigga? Like, what the fuck was you doing? Like, what was you
This
saying?
nigga be at work
Well,
mad happy.
Well, I say you might get it twice a night when you're married. You might get it twice a night.
First
If you
year?
good. The first year, yeah.
First year?
Yeah,
First
everything's
year.
because everything's fresh. She's like, yay.
That's true.
Yeah, she's like, I'm missing.
Well, you know, it's different perspectives because, like you said, like in my situation, me and wife have been together for
Right.
mad long
Exactly.
before
Fact,
we
me
got
too.
married.
Yeah.
Like, to me, we was already hitting the 10-year mark before we got
God
married.
damn. So hold on. I got this. So this is crazy. So this is beautiful, actually. How long were you with wifey before you got married? Was it like 8 or 9 years?
Yeah.
I took my wife's virginity early.
I gotta get some ice.
So
Nah, but yeah, I've known you and Trina for as long as I've been
yeah,
here. So I know,
real. Yeah,
I
we
know
was-
that y'all junior high school sweethearts.
Yeah, like
So,
middle school.
It
like,
go back. I know y'all
Yeah.
history.
Oh yeah, way back. We just made it official. We just stopped being stupid. That's all.
I mean, sometimes it takes that. People got to go through their own paths, and then
Right.
if it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
Right.
I
And
mean-
then you always have this image of who you think you're going to marry, but it's like, nah, this is who you need to marry. You tripping.
At some point, when they keep coming back to you for
Right.
one reason or another, like this person does know me best.
Right.
So you took your wife's virginity.
Yeah, I took my wife's virginity.
Fuck, bro.
And you know when I realized I knew that I was probably going to marry her,
Uh-huh.
I got mad sick. All right, the con of being single as fuck. When you sick, nobody want to fuck with you.
Yeah, you sick by yourself,
Yeah,
my
you're
nigga.
sick by yourself.
Yeah, you're done,
And you
so.
know how hard it is for a nigga to get sick, and he's like got to make soup. He got to get up, walk around. He's in pain. Hey, you coming over? Nah, I can't afford to get sick. I can't fuck with you.
I gotta be at work tomorrow.
I gotta be at work tomorrow.
got 6 days left
Ain't
for the
nobody brought
year.
you nothing. Where your mama at? My wife was the only one that came over and took care of me. Like, she didn't care. She was like, get your ass up. I'm gonna give you a bath. I'm gonna clean your apartment. I'll make sure everything is right. I'm gonna make you dinner. And then she left. And I was like, wow, that's the one I need to marry. 4 years, 5 years down the line, I'm like, yeah, I should have married her back. But it was really just bad timing between us, and it took us a lot of learning for the both of us because I had to grow up, she had to grow up, and that's when we were like, you know what, we good. We definitely need to do this. But it took me a while to get there because I always thought I needed my picture of what my wife thought I needed to be was not the one when I married, and it's just growing into it now, and we're still growing because. Our communication, our first 3 months of marriage, I don't know what happened. I think I was speaking French. And she was speaking German.
Oh my God, I say that exact same shit to my
And-
wife all the
and
time.
it's
Like, yo,
and I just be like, I didn't say that. Or why would you think I would want that? Like it's just strange questions.
Like, where in what anything I said you heard that? That's always the thing I say. Like,
Right.
what in anything I said you heard that? I never said that. Nothing I said even implied that
Nothing.
at all.
I got felt like that. This is how I, when you said it, this is how I felt. I said, that's not how that works.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not how that's not what?
Yeah, like nigga.
Like,
What? Nigga?
What?
Hold on.
I don't know.
This shit don't even add up like a little bit.
No,
like
it don't.
at all.
It don't. I really don't. But yeah. So marriage, it's a process, and it's continue to be a process. Like some days it's good. Some days it's like, nigga, I should have did this early. Like I was bullshitting. I shouldn't have been out there in no club. I should have been at home laying with you. And some days,
Yeah, it's not like sweet.
not at all.
It's like not.
I feel like this big ass kid just mad in my house, but I can't say nothing because I don't want to lose an argument.
Oh
So
my
I just
God,
go into
nigga.
the fridge
Does
to
it?
get juice, and I pour. Everything is hard. Like I pour the juice hard. I walk into the room hard.
Quarter juice
Close
hard.
the fucking fridge hard,
I took
nigga.
a shower
It's like,
hard.
Nigga, change the channel hard. Nigga,
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, I'm just
Fuck,
mad.
nigga.
I feel like this toddler just ready to throw a
Throw a
tantrum.
tantrum. And
Yeah, and it looks stupid. I'm like, this looks stupid. I just want to make up and hold you, but I'm so mad at you right now. If I can go over there, and then women always try to look sophisticated. I'm finna read this book I never read. I'm gonna read it right now in front of you with some little boxes on. Get that book out my face.
Oh my God, son, my wife would be on the phone. That's her thing, dog. She'll be on the phone and like ignore the fuck out of me, son. Turn around and like double wrap like a tortilla in the fucking sheet, my nigga. I don't know how the fuck you even holding the phone. Your hands are like pinned in.
Yo, they
Exactly.
come
How do you
up
even
with
do
the-
this
they
shit?
good
They
at
come
that.
with these secret talents, be.
Man.
Telling you. So how was your first year, Flock?
Our first year, like I said earlier, since we've been together for so long already, I feel like we pretty much going through that phase. I mean, the first year of marriage was dope, new title and new feeling, new I guess feeling of responsibilities towards one another.
Yeah.
So that was refreshing. But as far as everything else, the way we vibe, communicating,
It was natural.
yeah, it was
Yeah,
a
it was
natural
nothing new.
transition, nothing
Right.
new, nothing.
And I think what helped us out, we moved in together
Before we got
before
married.
we got married.
Mhm.
And I know old people be like,
So
don't
did
do
we.
that. Why would you, they got this, what is it? Why would you want to give him the milk or something about a cow? I don't know what.
Yeah, why would you?
Yeah.
Why would he want the cow when he gets some milk for
Yeah. And I was like, no, I just want to see
free?
how
Who the
you
fuck came up with
operate
this dumb shit.
on a daily operation. Like, I want to see when you wake up, what do you do? Because you might have some shit, you be like, nah, I can't fuck with that. Not at all.
Yeah,
So you have to live in that situation. Like, everybody looks cute when they're in their own separate house. Everybody looks okay. Like, it works when you're separate, because when you get mad, you go to a separate house. But when you mad, how can I be in the same room with you? Like, I can still manage you, be like, you hungry? I'm finna go eat. You want something to
You
eat?
want something to eat?
You want
No.
something to eat? No.
I'd be the ice, try to do the icebreaker.
Yeah.
You hungry?
You hungry?
you hungry?
You want to see this movie?
Yeah, you want, yeah.
No, I
What
don't want to see them. I don't
know.
want to see it. Like,
You know what I hate? Like when they do when they got that attitude, that vibe, and be like, all right, what's going on, babe?
Nothing.
Like, yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
All
And
right.
you're like, all right.
Okay. Volume up. What's on tonight?
10 minutes later.
10 minutes. It'd be like 2 days. You forgot you even asked that question.
I'm telling you.
So,
You walk in.
Yours is 2 days. Mine is 10 minutes.
That's what you.
Sound
Oh
effects.
my lord, son.
Production.
It'd be the fucking worst. It'd be the worst shit in
Quiet
life.
on the set?
My nigga.
Here it
Super
come.
quiet on the set, my nigga.
Lights.
Super fucking quiet.
Lights and action. I can't believe you didn't. You didn't talk. I asked you, it was okay. You supposed to know me better. So then,
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's how everyone's first year is the same. I was a wifey too for like 9 years before
Oh,
we
shit.
got
There you
married
go.
too. Nigga, I had the super gun in my head though. She's like, "Nigga, are you gonna do this or not?" And I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, she hit me with the I ain't gonna be the girlfriend forever line.
Oh yeah, I got. But
And I kind of already knew like I wanted to do it, but even knowing what the response might be, you still nervous, so you kind
I
of hold
wasn't.
back.
I wasn't at all. I came in with a full deck. I already knew. I had all spades. She was pregnant.
Oh man,
This nigga had the royal flush, nigga.
I had
Oh,
everything.
man.
This nigga
I
had the
high
fucking
and low
royal
joker.
flush.
It was no.
there was
I already
there was
knew.
no
I
way
just-
you could have lost this.
The only way that I could have not having it is just the scene that it painted. Even that, it was magical. So I was like, yes, I know it's gonna happen. Like, no, I have no. I'm good. I stuck. You was there.
I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah,
H was there too.
Yeah. Everybody was there. Yeah. You was
For
at the baby shower.
Oh, wait, when you proposed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah. It just was magical.
Yeah, that was a beautiful
Yeah.
moment.
400 views on Facebook.
This is how you do it.
Yeah, people was crying.
Nah, it was definitely a
African
beautiful
families.
moment.
So I
It was a
knew
beautiful
it was happening. I just wanted to wait for the right time to do it. And I wanted it to be my time. You know what I mean? This is how I wanted to do it. Like, it was funny because when I was thinking about doing it, that's when all this shit was like, if women can propose to men. I was like, man, I would slap fire from my girl and she had to try to propose to me. I don't understand.
I mean, we can't say that. Chrissy did propose to Jim Jones.
Okay.
Sorry,
face.
Jimmy. We like Dipset, so we letting you have a pass on that shit.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Whatever. They did it for that. They did. Listen,
Y'all got money. Y'all can do whatever you want.
It's
No.
however they feel.
Why they say no?
there's no pass.
There's no pass on that.
There's
I'm
no
sorry.
pass.
I'm
It's
sorry.
however they feel. That's how she was feeling.
What,
She
okay, so
wanted
what
to
if
let it be known.
what if your girl proposed to you?
I would say no.
No,
You say no?
I would say no.
I wouldn't feel right.
I'd be like, oh.
For
didn't
some, I
have
mean,
to
if
do
that's your vibe, that's your vibe.
I'm joking.
I would have been like, oh.
No, I wouldn't have. I would have been upset. I would have been upset.
Like, nigga, that's my job.
It's not even my job. It's my responsibility.
Yeah,
You gotta let me be the man.
that's right.
There's no listen.
But then you would have felt bad, like, damn, I don't want to say no.
no.
Yeah, right? Like, I don't want to, like,
I don't want to say no, but
should I fucking say no?
It would have been a no.
Well, it's unequivocally.
but here's why.
Unequivocally, this
It
shit
would've
is
been
a no.
'Cause
Like,
first of all, she don't know you then.
yeah.
She don't know you.
That's true.
And then it's not. And then to me, in the back of my head, it's not her doing it. It's her friends.
You think so?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
Well, I know the friends definitely got a
Yeah, they
impact, a few huge
Right.
influence.
But again, your significant other should know you. Like in front of my friends, oh, you gonna get embarrassed. That's a hell no. Why would you do that? So basically, in my mind, you put on some suit pants, and and I'm just this darling. Like I can't make up my mind, and I'm just out here. No. I get my knees scuffled, and I will get down. And you're stealing a moment that's supposed to be for me.
You hear that, ladies? Do you hear that?
Yeah,
Don't propose to your niggas.
Not at all. And
You hear that?
and if I'm there, I'm screaming no.
Don't get embarrassed. Don't get embarrassed. And if y'all remember Love and Hip Hop, when she asked Jim Jones, that nigga was just like, she was like, "Will you marry me?" That nigga was like, "I'm with you." That nigga never really answered the question.
really said anything.
His niggas are never gonna really answer the
Right.
question. Niggas like,
Cause I'll be.
Yeah,
it's
that's just
listen,
it just
we got to stop this male and female. Listen, it's certain things men supposed to do. It's
Exactly.
certain things women need to do. Let's
Exactly.
not- we need to stop this.
We have to.
It's
I
got to be
agree.
a line. It's got to be told. It's some things that listen a woman's supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. That's all right. For the beginning of time, women are supposed to do certain things.
That's right. Men protect and provide. Women nurture and educate.
Yeah,
It's the same exact process
it's-
across the world.
Right. In
It's-
any language. I bet you
It's
in the universe is aliens.
I'm telling you,
They're not
it's
out there
the same.
doing
It's the
that.
same
Right.
shit. That's the same way why you exactly what you're saying. It's just like it's like yo. So when you came in the crib, you're like, yeah, I could definitely tell a woman lives here. Like a
Right.
woman did it. It's a difference.
Right.
I would have never. This shit would have bottles of fucking lights in it, nigga. Like
I told you. Exactly.
it would have been mad
This nigga-
fucking bottles in here for no goddamn reason
Yeah.
because it doesn't make any
Walls
sense why
would've
anybody
still been
even.
white.
Listen, this nigga, he
I'm
got a
telling you.
couch with a throw rug over it. And the only reason I know what a throw rug is because I have a wife. My couch was the same color.
And that's how you know, niggas.
That's how you know. So I'm just saying, it's just certain things. So proposing, No. Now, when it comes to income, now that's a whole different thing. But you know what I mean? There's some men that stay home and they're better caretakers than their women. There's some out there. Okay, that's cool. I can blend that in.
You know, I agree with that. I think that's a fact. I think there is, and I think it also depends on the situation as well and why. I couldn't do it though. It'd be so hard for me to stay at home and like take care of the kids
after having.
Unless I have mad bread.
No. What I'm saying, if your girl is
not even if you had like all the bread in the world, like that's cool. But
like she
really be that
guy
to be like at home?
Yeah, be at home.
No, that's what I'm saying. I can't.
But it's a hard job.
I know it's 100. Yo, it's man. Yo,
absolutely hard job.
Listen, I got dogs. I don't even want to be home to take care of these little niggas. Like, so forget like a human being that can talk back to you and tell you like what's wrong. Yeah, it's too. I know. Housewives go through hell. That's why I can't do it. I'd rather go out chop trees. I'd rather shoot niggas.
A different type of discipline.
I'd rather go out to shoot. Not really, so we don't believe. You know what I mean? Whatever. I'm just saying. I'd rather commit crime than to go out there and fucking like do like I'm telling you, like me going out to stay at home and raise. It's just I don't have the capacity for it.
Not at all.
I don't have the patience, nor do I have the
wherewithal.
Huh?
I would get cabin fever being in the house all day.
100%.
And with this some baby.
He fucking niggas screaming at you all the time and shit. They want to be nurtured and shit, and you don't got no nurture. You nurture your kid, but you like, all right, little nigga, like
you constantly.
It's like it's totally like, all right, you can't be too soft because that's how niggas think.
Nah,
that's how niggas like. I can't even be too soft. Like, nigga, he's 6 months. He got to be tough now, nigga. Like, we automatically thinking that way.
That mentality of thinking like you ain't always got to be that tough.
No. Well,
because.
All right, so I did everything in a year. Like this, my life is not supposed to be an example of what you're supposed to do. Like,
but it is.
It is. But
I know for real. Like this is one of the niggas I look up to as far as the story goes.
So like I did everything planning, and some of the things I'm like, you know what? It's just time to do it. Fuck it. So married, bought a house, bought an SUV, and had a new baby, all in 1 year.
Nice.
So it was just everything was just fast forward. Like when I look back and look at it, I was like, nigga, I was crazy.
You were actually in order. You were in order, my guy. That's like a beautiful order.
Went through it mad smooth. Like you wouldn't even notice how like you wouldn't even catch how everything was crammed together. Like everything was pretty much back to back to back.
Right.
Especially the SUV part, because if it's that one that you got outside,
it's sexy.
It's beautiful. Like I'm telling you, before they pulled up, and I was like, who is this nigga? Like, it's like I wanted to know who the nigga was in the car, and I was like, oh shit, I know this nigga. Like, yo, he's going over here.
Yo, I made there's some things that I let my wife handle, but the car, I was like, yo, we are not getting a fucking minivan. Never.
I think that's out of style though. Anybody? I don't think people are still getting minivans.
Some people, minivan is cool for them because listen, the pros and cons I laid out for y'all right now. Minivan, spacious.
True.
Everybody got room.
True.
You don't have to rent no car.
True.
Road trips.
True.
Everybody got their own space.
True.
And they're good on gas.
That's
they really
true.
are. But I'm a nigga. So I don't care about space. You know why? I'm always driving, so I have my own space.
That's a fact.
And
That's a fact, though.
I don't want to lose my sexiness. Like, I don't. So when I picked the SUV I have, the black rims, everything, when I pull up, it's like, okay. He still got it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't do a minivan. It's impossible.
I can't do the minivan either. I'm like super opposed to it. I'll do a city bus before I do a minivan.
Yeah, I do. We got Uber XL. Put your baby seat in the back seat. I'll ride out. It don't matter to me. But when it came to that year, I had a magical year. Like the last thing I needed to do was just win the lottery, and I just would have been the ice on the cake. I did everything. Everything I know that, yeah.
Quick question, sidebar. What would you do? Real quick, 10-second answer. That's too long. 3-second answer. First thing you would do if you won the lotto. First thing.
Debt
Ready?
free.
Go. Huh?
Debt free.
Facts.
That you can do. No, hold on. Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Still too long. What the very first thing. Now I'm talking this way. You get the check, boom, 50 million. I'm not going to do no 100 million. 50 million, the check clears. You call, boop, your account has 50, and you know what your account had before, 50 million and $13.
Pay all the bills, get everything in the green.
First thing I'm doing,
The very first thing. The very first thing.
I'm calling Delta. I'm out.
First thing, you. What you doing?
I'm out.
Very first thing. Flock, very first.
Oh man, it's too many things though.
The very first.
No,
the
I'm telling
first
you
thing
right
you
now.
call, I got 50 million.
Babe, spin the globe.
Spin the globe.
Yeah, we traveling. I'll call y'all on Skype.
That's exactly what I'm doing too. The very first thing
out.
I'm doing.
I've always wanted to do like a Arctic cruise.
I'm not
Me
even
too.
I'm not even putting a 2-week notice. I'm out.
my nigga.
I'm out.
Yo, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Nigga.
You think I'm gonna wait
No,
that
no,
long?
hold on.
What nigga? Like,
Wow.
hey, hello, yeah, Andre, yeah. I just wanted to let you know. You know, I quit, right? I just, I'm not coming in, right?
See,
I'm not coming back in no more.
You gotta understand, I'm African. So I work at a store where I can still get discounts. Even though I got 50 million, I don't have to pay all of it at one time. So I'm getting top-notch appliances, electronics for my discount. And
Would you
then
stay
I'm
in
quitting.
Atlanta? Would you leave here?
No, I would not.
He would stay here.
I would stay here.
What
I
about
would
you?
stay here.
I would definitely move, but it would be somewhere overseas.
Yeah, I think
I'm
I'd
thinking
I'd
Europe,
be out too.
Somewhere Europe.
I think I'd be out. You know what's crazy is I say this all the time. Like, if a nigga like you win the lottery, like we all imagine it being so joyous, right? Like it's like this moment.
It's probably the most stressful thing in your life.
Absolutely.
I would be scared to death. You know how quickly your life changes
Just like that.
immediately.
That's it.
Yo, I would be scared to
First
death.
of all,
yo.
whatever fee I gotta pay to make it anonymous, I'm paying it.
Oh yeah, and it's a large fee though.
It is.
No,
Them
no,
niggas
I'm not
take a
paying
big
that.
ass fee.
I'm not paying that.
What they do?
Why?
I'm a dick already. I'm fine. The only thing, the most stressful thing is, I just don't want to be that cat at the bar, but like, you know, that's the nigga that lost 50 million, right?
Son, and it's mad easy to do.
Oh, it's mad easy.
That is
It's
yes,
mad
absolutely.
easy. But honestly, I don't know how, but it
Oh,
is. People
I can
do it
tell
all
you
the
how.
time.
Dude, if
Stupidity.
that shit was in your
Yeah.
main
That's
causes.
true.
Stupidity.
Main
50
causes.
million though?
50 million.
50 million?
See, dumbass niggas would probably buy some shit they know they don't gonna buy. Like, I'm not buying no fucking horse. I'm not buying no reckless shit. I'm not. I'm getting debt free and I'm buying land.
Yo, fact.
That's what you
I'm
gotta
gonna
buying
be honest
land.
with you.
Facts.
I gotta be honest, and I
Yep.
say this to wifey all the time.
Here it come.
I'm gonna be honest.
It's high school mistake.
High school mistakes, but I'm gonna do it. I told wifey, yo, I gotta spend at least 1 million doing real nigga. I gotta do some nigga shit.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I gotta do like I'm talking about real ignorant shit. Like I
Yeah.
walk into a Jamaican store, buy all the patties, and just throw them in the garbage. Like I don't even eat them.
Wow.
I'm like dead ass.
That's
I'm like,
ruthless.
let
That
me
is-
get all the patties y'all niggas got in here. They give me all the patties. I throw the money up like I'm making it rain. I take all the patties, throw them in the garbage, and then walk the fuck out the store.
I'll be mad as fuck.
Stupid.
Because I'll be like, yo, I wanted a patty that day. Just think about all this.
That's nigga shit.
Yeah.
That'd be the first thing I do. Nigga shit. Like I'm gonna
It's
go.
all right.
I gotta buy a Lambo because I love Lambos. I'm gonna buy a Lambo. I'm gonna go to the gas station. I'm gonna put $1 on pump 12. Let me get $1, but I'm only gonna have hundreds. Like you got change for like 100,000, nigga. Like I'm gonna be doing dumb. I'm gonna walk in with the fucking like the cell phone, the money cell phone and shit.
I would fight this nigga.
This nigga, yo, I was
I'm-
just
I'm
saying,
fucking
like,
I'm telling you,
I'm too
I am
low-key
gonna
for
go
that.
buy a Chrysler minivan, and I'm not gonna walk out. I'm gonna leave it on the lot.
Leave it
I'm
on
gonna
the
go
lot.
buy it. Be like,
Yeah,
I
leave it on the
appreciate
lot.
it, and I'm gonna walk the fuck off and just leave it. Niggas be like, where the fuck you, sir? You left your car? Don't
worry
want that
about it.
shit.
I
And
know.
pull up in the lamp.
You can have that piece of shit. You can have that piece of shit.
You can have that piece of shit. Nigga, I didn't want that goddamn car.
That's some G shit. That's some G shit.
This is
But I'm gonna let you know that's some ignorant shit. There's no way. I mean,
100% ignorant shit.
Yo, I
like-
100% ignorant shit. I'm gonna go to a laundromat and I'm gonna throw $10,000 and make it rain on the bitch and just ask for quarters. That's what I'm gonna do. All kinds of retarded shit until I blow through $1 million. I just gotta do it.
You just
I gotta
gotta
get it out of my
get it out of your
blood.
system?
I got to,
Gotta get it out of your
son. I
system.
got to. And then I'm gonna
I
stop.
don't know.
What
be
made you
scared.
think of going to a laundromat and
Yeah.
like what?
Quarters. You know how many quarters that is?
What?
I'll be mad as
Exactly.
fuck. 'Cause somebody
'Cause
gotta
they'll
pick all
never
these
be-
quarters up.
I know, right? Like
They'll never be able to do it. Like they'll never be able to do it. Like I just want to do that. I just like I gotta go
fuck
make
that,
it rain.
nigga. If
It's
they
like
knew
the
how
weirdest
much
place.
how much they was, they be in it.
Yeah, they be picking
I'm
that shit
stupid,
up.
that
Of
shit
course,
don't
that's exactly why I'm doing
There's
it. It's
not a
dumb
trash
shit.
bag in
It's
the world that fill that shit. That shit's breaking every single
It's a
time.
different type of
It's just
asshole.
ripping-
I'm an asshole. You a different type of
a
asshole.
whole asshole.
Yeah, you. I thought I was an asshole.
Nah, dog.
Is it?
Asshole supreme
Well, I'm-
over here. I'm
listen,
letting you know. I'm
Listen,
doing that
I'm
dumb
tell-
shit.
Tell you right now, I'm taking care of certain people in my life, and some niggas I know they're gonna come with some dumb shit. I'm like, listen, I give you a date in a year. Your best business idea. I'm not gonna use the business at all, but I'm gonna give you a whole year to think of an idea, and you're gonna present it to me as a presentation.
Are you gonna invest in the business?
It depends if it's good. If it's good.
So
that's why,
Shark Tank 'em?
right. So yeah, I make my own Shark Tank, but it's like the African version. Like I just sit there like King Musafi, and I just be like, "What's your idea?" No.
No.
But again, that would help me out because I'm always a thinker. So if I'm like, "Yo, I'm not," because you family this and that. No. Present your best idea, and you come present it to me. You got a whole weekend to do this shit. You got like 6 months to think of your best idea and present it to me. If it's good, then we'll talk. If it's not, don't call me no more.
Damn, one shot.
One shot.
That's
all you got.
Damn, son.
And that's life. That's life.
Yeah.
You got one shot.
Niggas will be thinking about
They
some
learn that
crazy
shit
like,
early.
nigga, massage toilets,
That's
nigga.
what I'm
You ever
saying.
thought about massage toilets?
Right. Next.
I saw that shit on lottery ticket on fucking with Bow Wow, and I thought, honest to God, I thought it was a great idea. I was like, word, wouldn't get their ass massage while they taking the shit. That's amazing.
That's not comfortable.
Nah,
That's not comfortable.
That's not comfortable
Fuck
at all.
y'all niggas, man. I'm telling you
That's
this
not
shit.
comfortable at all. You
Nigga,
can't shit getting the massage.
Why not?
You can't.
Why not?
Because
I got 50 million.
You got all your muscles. It's still shit. It's still shit. There's nothing you can do about that.
It's 50 million.
Nah.
I'm massage toilets.
Nah,
I think it's a great fucking idea.
High school mistakes.
yeah, fact. That's
High school
It's
mistake.
not
it's
the thing.
something about trying to sit
But I'm
on the
not
toilet. You got
buying-
that vibrating on your ass. and
Yeah,
trying to,
you-
like,
you can't get
no,
comfortable.
It's not gonna rock. I don't even care for people, my girl to touch my ass, let alone have some massage shit.
That's one way to get
It's
tensed
not.
up.
I mean, it's a massage. It's not like fuck it. It's just.
No.
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 It bothers me when my phone
The
go off
same
in my
nigga
back
that's got
pocket.
massage seat. All right, this goes back to when he threw up in that toilet and became friends.
That's what it is.
It all goes back to that time. But yeah,
You over here trying to defend toilets and shit.
I'm
Right.
just saying. Y'all don't want massage toilets outside like
No.
like you lay back, your back. All right,
nah, I'm good.
First of all, you ain't even supposed to sit on the toilet that long.
Right.
all right, nigga. I think on the
For
toilet.
massage?
Fuck y'all niggas.
I do too.
I have amazing ideas taking the shit, taking
I
a
do
shower,
too.
and
I do
driving.
too.
I
Like,
do too.
I think about the craziest shit, son. I'm thinking about it like, yo, how a bitch give you a hand job with no thumbs? I think about shit like that.
It's easy. You don't have to have a thumb to get a hand job. Oh, she can make a circle.
But
Correct.
she can't. But how? With no thumbs though.
That's it, right there. It's open palm.
And that's your gem of the week, ladies and gentlemen.
She has an open palm.
And that's the gem of the week, ladies and gentlemen. You can give a hand job with no goddamn thumbs.
There you go.
That's your life.
She,
Both
she
hands.
slides. There you go.
Yeah, you're lit.
Both ends.
She's too.
Yeah, both.
You got Chuck Norris in the bathroom. Cutting up sushi in your hand.
Kind
job.
of Juju giving you a goddamn hand job, son.
Hand jobs are the worst. I just want to tell you that right now.
I'm letting you
I
know
hate
right
a
now,
hand
they're
job.
phenomenal.
They're not.
I'm not mad
I've
at
never
all.
been a hand job
I'm
guy.
never gonna be mad at a hand job,
I've
bro.
never been a hand job.
You
Never.
never?
I never came on a hand job.
What?
Never
In life,
in life.
my nigga,
No.
I'll take a hand job
No.
all day.
No.
Like my wife called me down. My wife said, "Right now, come upstairs." I'll go get a quick one real quick,
Bro,
quick as a motherfucker, son.
I'll be back, yo.
I'll be right back, my niggas. Keep going.
because you know what it is? I've never seen a woman do a hand job and like it. It's always like, I've never seen a woman be joyous, be like, you know what? I'm gonna give you the best hand job ever. It's always, God damn it. It's like, arms hurting. Fuck.
Hell yeah.
They switch hands.
Nigga, are you done yet,
I
nigga?
know.
Like, no,
Nope.
I'm not.
And then the palm, the inside is ashy. It's never good. So that's why I said hand jobs are the worst. Hand jobs are the worst.
I'm
To me,
sorry. I love them shits.
You know what a hand job is? It's like you go to the strip club and all you got is $10. So like, well, I give you a hand job. you don't have a full 20 or 25. It's like, all right, I give you a hand job. That dry ass towel they pull out the back.
Oh,
It's the worst.
Like, yo,
Ever
bitch,
seen a
you
hand
wipe the
job?
pole with this shit,
Yeah.
nigga. It's $10.
It's
You want it or
$10.
not?
That's it. Like I said, hand jobs are the
smell like
worst.
Clorox.
Yo,
Do you want it or not?
Smell smell like Clorox and wings.
Dude, hell yeah, nigga. This shit smell like bleach, wings, and joy, nigga. Like
Enjoy.
enjoy soap, nigga. What the fuck do you have on this?
It's me. I've never came off a hand job.
My God, for
Never.
days, son. I
It's
love
just-
them shits. I'll take them.
No, because in the back of mine, she's rolling her eyes.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
That's probably why I don't care,
Yeah,
son.
yeah,
I don't give a fuck. The lights off anyway.
nah. You know what?
Give a fuck.
I need lights.
I like lights too.
I like lights.
That's my I like lights
I'm a
too.
visual guy.
I like to see everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a visual guy.
Me too.
I'm a
It's
visual guy.
it's
I
an
can't
art.
front.
It's an art. It's a type
Yes.
of beauty. Like I just
It
want to
keeps
see
me
all
in
of that.
motion.
That's true.
I like my stroke motion.
It gives you emotion. It makes you
It
emotional.
makes you emotion. I might like my stroke motion.
That's
You
true.
can't do stroke motion in the dark.
What about in front of a mirror?
Mirrors too. I
Mirror.
don't mind a mirror.
Overachiever.
Never set the bar too high.
Yeah, never set the bar too high.
Never.
But in a mirror, are you competing with yourself?
Yeah.
No, well,
Yeah.
You're like, God damn,
I mean,
look
it
fly as a
depends. Like,
motherfucker.
well, for me, I'm not looking at myself in the mirror. Like, that's just
But
weird.
you're looking in the mirror.
I am.
You gonna take a glimpse at yourself.
I damn sure.
You are.
I'm like, look,
I have, I have. Like,
Cause you like, God
okay.
damn,
I'm like,
that
look
nigga
at
put it
this
down.
sexy motherfucker right now. Look at this shit.
Yeah, you-
God
But I only look
damn.
at myself depending on what her face looking like.
Listen. I'm not
Like, if
gonna lie
her
to
face
you.
is like, hurry up, nigga, I'll be like, yeah, hurry up. I'm gonna look at myself like, hurry up, nigga.
All right.
I don't care. You can't rush me.
Oh, I
You can't
right,
beat on my power.
That's true.
We gonna be here all night. God damn, we gonna be here all night.
I'll be here all night,
But
son.
I'm saying, in the
Feel
mirror,
good here.
For real.
Bargain for
That's
one.
another myth too. The all night shit. Yeah.
who the fuck started that shit?
I'm going to sleep, nigga. Like it's dead ass. Some like it'd be some nights. I'm like,
Niggas damn sure tried it though.
yo, oh yo, son,
Back in
yo,
the day.
when you're young, yo, look, all y'all young niggas listening to the podcast, listen, we grown ass niggas over here. So when y'all go reach us one day, if you lucky and shit, and don't end up like Tekashi 6ix9ine, I'm just letting you know right now,
Man, that's
you gonna
crazy.
grow up. Man, this nigga took a plea deal.
I can't front though. I saw it coming.
Yeah, this nigga caught like he
Right.
just pleaded guilty to like 9 counts of like fucking guns and racketeering. It's rap for this little Asian nigga. Is he
He's
Asian? I don't know what he is.
Does it
Puerto
matter
Rican.
anymore?
He's not Puerto Rican.
You sure?
He's Mexican.
Puerto Rican.
Google it.
True. Let's look up what
Bottom-
Tekashi.
bottom-
You know, we
But-
old
but-
niggas
but-
we be forgetting about.
Yeah,
Google
we
and
don't.
shit.
You know, we don't really care.
Hey,
but
by the
nigga,
way, while
look,
we
you
on-
nigga, you going to prison, and I think I don't know what's gonna happen to you. Good luck to your ass, nigga. But anyway, we're not here talking about you. We're talking about grown nigga shit. But anyway, y'all, hopefully y'all reach to the level when y'all niggas get tired. Like y'all gonna be tired, son. You fuck when you're young. You can fuck for a long time,
Nah.
nigga. You got
I mean,
responsibilities
nah, it's
when you
not
get
only when
older.
you're young.
Just be the truth.
Don't-
You had nothing else to do.
Yeah, you're exactly.
You had all the energy in the world because you
Yeah.
had nothing else to do.
You're young,
You
son.
didn't have no bills, no responsibilities. But I'm telling you right now, you know a nigga who probably can fuck all night?
Mhm.
Nigga that stay home with his mama.
Of course. Again, he ain't got no bills. He ain't got no responsibilities.
He's fucking for rent. That's his job.
That's his
Oh,
That's his job. He has to fuck to spend the night. If he doesn't perform, he got to go home.
You gotta go
I'm not gonna
home.
lie. I know a lot of piece of shit niggas.
Oh yeah.
I know a lot of piece of shit niggas that do like they do that shit. Like niggas that just fuck these like crazy weird bitches for like rent money to stay over at their crib to get fucking like to fucking eat Tostino's pizza.
Right.
It's like, yo, nigga, you eat a Tostino's pizza over
I
here,
know.
nigga. This shit lit, nigga. I'm high,
Hey,
nigga.
what be calling your shit? What you doing? Eating cereal and shit. Nigga, how
It's-
you not at work? Shit, got me one. You chilling.
Yo,
Wow.
I can't do it, dog. I cannot.
Yeah, I
son.
can't be that guy.
I
can't be that
cannot.
I
son.
thought about it.
Yo, who hasn't, right?
Yo, I'm telling
Who
you,
hasn't had that thought?
I got this one guy right now, bro. I'll tell you like this. This nigga, he goes to the gym. He's eye candy. He goes to the gym. He gets a allowance, and that's all he need to do. Look sexy, go to these parties, and fuck. That's his rent.
Yo, there's
have to put it down.
there's sugar mamas in the world, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, Atlanta. Probably got
Cougar.
a lot of cougars and
A
sugar
lot of
mamas.
cougars.
So I mean, we already know I don't gotta go into the ratio
Yeah.
for those who don't know. Y'all do your Googles.
Don't
But this
move
whole-
down here. None of y'all niggas need to move down
Yo.
here. We cool.
Yo,
Don't bring
we
your
full of some
ass
motherfucking
down
nigga.
here.
285 is too
Yo,
full in the
yo,
morning. We're
Bring
good,
your
my
ass
nigga.
down
Crazy.
here.
I want just leave us alone, nigga.
Yeah.
We alright, nigga. We alright.
I'm
Like,
telling you
we
right now,
good.
if we down here for the Super Bowl, niggas is plotting to move down here because they enjoying
Yo,
the festivities down here.
Yo, did you hear that? The city ran out of work permits
yeah, for strippers.
for
Yeah.
strippers.
Yo,
Yeah,
I've never heard that before.
man, nigga,
Why not?
they are gonna make a killing
they're
this
making
weekend.
a lot
Yo,
of money.
Every
A
rapper
lot.
in the world is here. None of them are going to the actual Super Bowl. They just here to fuck strippers and go back to wherever
That's
they
it.
came from.
So, and being that you mentioned that, like, do you kind of think it's a little on a hypocritical side?
as far as
From
what?
what?
As far as like, all right, you're not supporting the Super Bowl, but you're going to these Super Bowl parties.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. I think
I
if
feel
you're
like
not,
you gotta get, you gotta get the bag. I ain't mad at that,
yeah,
but like for the same cause as what everybody else is fighting about.
yeah, no, of course it is, 100%. Like if you're not gonna support it, I think if you're not gonna support it, just don't support it. You can't be here fucking making it rain and doing shit. I'm gonna go fuck bitches. I'm still gonna buy a flight to go to enjoy the festivities, but not go to the party. Like, what the fuck kind of shit? I'm gonna go to your party. I'm gonna eat the cake, nigga, but I ain't gonna say happy birthday. Nigga, what? It's like,
Right.
we gotta, that's ridiculous. No. But of course, niggas, I know niggas from everywhere. This weekend right now in Atlanta is lit.
Money's
Oh, yeah.
everywhere.
What?
Money's
Can you
everywhere.
imagine?
It's about to come up.
All the robbing niggas right now, they
It's
are
on-
making
on
a
point.
killing right
On
now.
point.
All the drug dealers are like, nigga, we about to come
Listen,
up,
niggas
nigga.
is,
It's-
niggas
it's
is lined up right outside the Ben Stadium.
Of course, so
Right.
you already know, son.
Money.
DeKalb, Fulton
And you
County
know what
right
it
now,
is?
jail
Like-
is packed with
When
niggas.
they show the Ben
No,
Stadium
they
on the
can get
news,
them
it
out.
looked like it's in a nice area. It never showed the projects across the street from it.
oh yeah,
Nigga, across the street, nigga, there is a
Niggas is about to come up
100-foot
over
hole down in the literally. If you walk 20 steps, it's a 100-foot hole at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hole there,
Yeah.
but aerial cam just stayed the red and blue.
The red-
dome.
yeah,
they
There's
got
a
to.
100-foot
Dome.
hole down there.
They got
And
to.
park cars
Congress
down there.
Center,
I'm
they
telling you.
Making money.
It's, yeah, of course. You know, you're talking about a lot of bread. You're talking about a lot of
It
money
is.
to here this weekend. A lot of fucking money.
But I'm not gonna lie, it's money.
I ain't gonna front you. I thought about bringing my stripper shit back.
You was a stripper?
Yeah.
I know. You
Remember? You called me baby powder.
Yeah, we was baby powder out there.
Just do the LeBron shit, nigga.
Yeah, it's out there. Them right.
Your
Clap,
stripper
baby.
name was Baby Powder?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Holy fuck.
Listen. I'm not gonna lie to you. See, I'm an interesting cat. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I see something that's intriguing, I'm gonna do some research to find out what's going on. These niggas that out here stripping out here in Atlanta, and they're stripped in these clubs. Most of them are, gay, but they are getting tipped by these other gay guys.
Yeah, facts.
And when I say they coming home with at least $500 to $600 a night, dancing in front of women and gay guys, and they're making money, and they straight, they 100% straight. From what I know, they're straight, but they're making money.
Yeah.
So it's all about what you want to do and how you want to, as they can say, secure the bag. I don't know what that's a new thing
Hey,
that they got.
if they got it,
Yeah, they got it.
They gonna get
You
it.
know what I mean? Yeah. So if you
I ain't
got
knocking that.
put your wiener in a elastic Fruit of the Looms and gyrate, you gotta pay the bill.
Gotta
But you
pay
gotta
the
do what you
bills.
gotta do.
Right.
You never know what you actually have a knack for. It may not be something that you don't care for.
Right.
That's true.
I
I
mean,
knew a
unless
chick.
you're
I knew a
not hurt
chick that
nobody.
she was trying to do the whole managing and promotion club thing, and
Wasn't working out.
it wasn't working out.
Well, there you
She
go.
do better. She did better as a stripper. Killing it.
Yo, I've never seen. I mean, stripper culture is that's a whole different world, bro. It's a lot of fucking money in stripper culture.
Fast money.
It's a lot of money,
Fast
man.
money.
It's a lot of money, man. I mean, do we believe? So this leads to another quick question. Do we believe in the double standards? Here's the shit, right? Speaking to my homegirl, and we were talking about this whole the double standard, right?
Here it comes.
And I'm telling you. And
High school
I
mistake.
was like,
High
high
school
school mistake, high school mistake. I was like, niggas are gonna like always judge you. You know what I mean? Like in their
As a stripper?
minds. No, not even as a stripper, just like a regular girl.
Yeah.
Right? Niggas are gonna judge you. Like niggas wanna know like your body count. Like it matters to guys. And
Don't
she's
tell-
like, why the fuck exactly, right? And that's exactly it. She was just like, well, why the fuck you wanna know for? And I'm like, first
I
of
don't.
all, can you stop? Like, why are you getting excited?
Well, you already getting upset. Then
Right.
It's
But,
hot.
but then
hot.
she broke down a couple of real ill points. She's like, how old are you talking about? And I'm like, all right, let's say a chick is 28, 29. And she was just like, she was like, well, how many niggas would you think a 28 or 29-year-old girl would be with? And I'm like, I don't know, nigga, 4?
That's a ridiculous. That's
Right?
A ridiculous question.
And she laughed. Like,
yeah, 4?
4?
Nah.
She was
She's
just
still
like,
a virgin.
she was,
She's still a virgin.
she's in a virgin.
She got one move.
She's like, yeah. She's like 4. She's like, let me explain something to you. She was just like, if a woman is telling you she's been with less than 15, 16 niggas, and she's in her 30s, she's lying to you. And I'm like, how is that possible? Like, there's plenty of women that'll do that.
Wow.
She's like, no. She's like, think about it. That bitch been fucking since she was 15.
That's one nigga a year.
One nigga a year.
That's one nigga a year.
One nigga a year.
Shout out to-
Exactly.
Shout out to elementary school.
Shout out to the quick math.
Shout out to quick math.
Shout out to the quick math.
Suda Elementary.
One nigga a year. One nigga a year. She was like, so you think it's impossible for a girl to be with one guy a year? And I'm like, nah, but I mean, she's like, even if she had a boyfriend for a few years, what if she doubled up and fucked 2 niggas in 1 year?
All right.
And I was like, so she's like, so you gonna call her a hoe for that? And I'm like, I mean,
First of all, I call you hoe because you was doing hoe shit. Not about how many niggas you fuck. Because right now, I didn't have a body count. I never worried about a body count. I worried about if you clean.
true.
If you clean, we
I
good.
don't know, but I think about the body count though.
You can't worry
son.
about the body count.
Yeah, you
I
gonna
can't think
stress
about
yourself out thinking
this shit.
about
I
that
think
shit.
about it,
Listen,
son,
listen.
because it makes you think about your decisions.
No.
What the fuck are you doing?
No.
I hate you.
No. See,
It's like, what are you doing?
Body count is, as long as your body count didn't do my friends and homeboys,
Mm.
we good.
Mm-hmm.
Like me, I don't like to share. I'm a greedy nigga.
Facto.
So if none of my niggas have ever seen my wife naked or talked to my wife or fuck my wife or anything like that, that's mine. That's my concept. That's my island. Nobody has been there. I'm
Absolutely.
good.
I'm good.
Now, the other niggas, I know niggas been to the island. I know that.
Yeah.
I've seen some of the niggas that been on the island. I came through the back door. While the island was occupied, I was still there. But none of my people that I hang out with ever been to that island.
Never been to that.
So is that the most important?
To me, that
so
is.
it's not the body count. Is if it's niggas that you know.
Yes.
Is it the same for you, Flock?
I would have to say, yeah. Like, you don't want to go behind somebody you know.
Right.
Like, it's just,
That's true.
That's
I don't.
it. That's
I
all that
think
matters
for
to
me,
me.
I have like I just like the body count for me. Like
I mean,
even
you
the
got to
number,
think, like,
you can't
you
even
get
you
to a
can't-
point at, like we was just saying, with age. Niggas did shit. Females do shit. Like,
Right.
it's
That's
all
true.
part of growth. It's all
Right.
part of
That's
life.
all
Like,
it is.
it
That's
is
true.
what it
Because at
is.
the end of the day, who getting the rewards? You.
Yeah.
That's true. So then, what qualifies a woman as a whole? Then, when does the whole word come into play?
When
She's
you
proud
do
of it.
whole shit.
But what is whole
Or
shit?
you,
When she's proud of it.
When she's proud of the nigga she's fucked.
No, when she's proud of being a hoe.
But what is that though? That's
when
what
she,
I'm saying.
When she says, I like being a hoe.
But what is the hoe though? Well, what is the hoe though? Like what
When
is
she
the
looks
hoe?
when she looks to gain something from money, everything when she starts putting value on her pussy as a limit of money, then she's a hoe.
So gold diggers are hoes, basically.
Basically, yes. That's all I can say. So
Gold
if
diggers are
she say I don't fuck niggas less than $300, that's a whole statement.
that's a prostitute statement, pretty much.
Well, it's just a hoe, prostitute,
That's true.
or I ain't coming over there for nothing.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
True.
She don't do nothing without gaining something. That's whole shit.
Mm.
But you know why you probably married your wife or you talked to a girl?
Mhm.
Because she came over, she didn't want anything but your time and your effort.
That's
not-
true.
That's not whole shit.
No, that's smart woman shit.
Right.
Okay, so here goes another question, and this is to all the women listeners out there who's listening to it. We're just giving you, first of all, and we started Sonik Gemz, so we're just giving you our perspective. This ain't, we don't, again, I keep saying this, we don't speak for some large majority. We don't speak for all black people. We don't speak for all Latino people. We don't speak for all fucking people. We just are giving you niggas' perspective about shit that we're talking about. So if you don't fucking like it, just keep listening. You're gonna learn some shit. You're gonna learn some shit.
If you don't like me, Facebook me.
Yeah,
On Facebook.
Exactly. You know what I mean? But
Man, I haven't been on Facebook in so long.
Flock, you don't be on no social media, son. Flock,
I be
you on like you the negative social media ass nigga.
I'm the
like,
ultimate troll.
Low
Like-
key.
I be liking all his posts, but Flock, I be like, Flock be on there
I
like
be
once a
super
year.
low key.
Yeah,
like
When I see you
ultimate
like some
troll.
shit, I'm like, oh god, this nigga's actually online, and
Right,
I look and
right.
this nigga's
Flock
not
never-
online.
Right.
I be low key. Nigga, call me.
No, me, I like Facebook because I just like giving them a little taste. Drop a little, some little funny shit.
Little
Drop a
interaction.
nugget. Yeah. So me, I'm always gonna be. I'll be that old guy on Facebook, just dropping gems, and I just be like, okay, that's cool.
There you go. You heard it.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it because I used
Yeah.
to rock with it too. I just couldn't just keep looking at my phone every 2 minutes.
No,
Right.
And I know that's not what it is, but you always make
But it's
time for
funny
that
shit
shit.
on there.
But after a
I'm not
while,
gonna
I
lie.
was just like, all right, I'm done.
It's funny shit on there. I like funny shit.
I like funny shit too.
I like funny shit too.
Yeah, I like funny shit.
I love funny shit.
I like funny shit. But sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead,
but that's what you were saying was correct.
Yeah.
I agree. Like, you know, there's a difference in why niggas choose to be with
unless they like that.
the girls. I know a lot of niggas that like whole
Niggas do like
fucking
that.
like
Yeah, they
whole
like whole-
bitches.
I know
I know
niggas.
a lot of niggas that fuck with whole bitches.
Shit, I
son.
know a nigga
What?
that-
Yo, what nigga? What?
I know, nigga.
Oh my
But
god.
again, it depends on the guy. Because if he like whole shit, he not using the woman as she's a property. He's not in love with her. He loves what she brings to the table.
Which is what, pussy?
Yeah.
But that's like you can get that anywhere though.
No, but if he,
It's not even special.
Not if he's using it.
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean not using?
Like she finna go to work,
Uh-huh.
bring home some money,
Uh-huh.
and then she might fuck some niggas, and they can bring the money. I'm gonna control that shit.
But that's like a pimp.
Last time I checked, that was the oldest profession in the game right now.
Prostitution and pimping.
Pimping. Somebody got to
1000%.
because as a woman, she still needs security.
That's a fact though.
She needs to feel secure.
That's a fact. And that's why you get a lot of these chicks out here, son, and you get these, you like, how the fuck did you end up with this nigga? And you're like, this nigga's a piece of shit.
Protection.
Protection and security, yo.
Or-
you got the bag, you got money.
Yeah, I mean, it be that way. Some people
or he's a
protect
front.
better. Some people provide better than they
Right.
protect. Some people protect better than
But
they
they're a team.
provide. And yeah,
They're a team.
you got to figure out what the yings and your yangs are.
And this is funny, right? And this is what I always go through. Is like I have this argument with these so-called feminists, right? Who talk
Boy.
about equality.
I got
The-
shit up. I got some
This
shit
is
to
like
say.
something I talk about. Because I'm always like, we talk about equality and gender roles. I'm like, you guys don't believe roles exist, right? We think we can all share roles. I'm like, okay,
That's a lie.
I'll give you an example.
Thank you, Apple Watch.
Yeah, it's dead.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
no matter. We good. Yeah, I should have told you to set the shit up instead of this shit. Sorry, guys. We're talking some business shit. Anyway, it don't matter. We got next week. But I always say, let's think about it logically. We talk about gender roles, right? God forbid somebody busts into your crib. Boom. Who the fuck you expecting to go downstairs and fight this nigga off while you get out with the
Me.
kids?
Me. Yeah.
If I don't do shit and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stay here with the babies. You run downstairs.
You handle that.
Yeah, yo, babe, you said we equal. Go down and fight
Yeah.
this nigga off. The gun right here or the machete or whatever the fuck.
You take this punch.
You take, take this one.
You take this
You
punch
take
like
this
a
punch.
G.
You take it like a G.
I'm
And I'm gonna get
I'm gonna have 911 on speed dial
Right.
just in case.
exactly. And I'm gonna get out with the kids.
Right.
You would never be cool with that. Why?
Never.
Because
That don't
that
even,
is
like,
my
even joke-
job
even
as a man.
joking about it right now, it didn't even sound right.
Of course, it sounds crazy,
Yeah,
right?
like,
Because
yeah.
that's my job as a man.
Hey.
So I'm like, how is it not
Hey.
gender roles?
Hey, if she's screaming at the top of the lung, sometimes you got to remind her, hey, that's your kitchen. As long as you don't put nothing in the living room, that's your
You don't, long you don't touch that PlayStation.
No, but real talk, as a man, I
Yeah.
think I would look so different in front of my wife if somebody was to bust through the door and just be like, and I both look at each other. Well,
What you gonna do?
Like,
what you gonna
That
do?
don't
we
even
doing?
sound right.
Exactly.
It don't even feel right.
That's
like,
what I'm
it's
saying.
Been, there's been times where, like, I might have saw something different,
Yeah.
And I approach dude like, yo, what's poppin'? Wife be like, yo, chill. It's not what you think. Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
don't do that.
That's a fact.
Like,
That's a
yo,
fact.
I'm ready
Yeah.
to be.
That's a fact. And that's what I'm saying. There are roles.
Now, devil's advocate now. So we know we got these women proposing and all this other I make
Gender
more money than
roles and
you,
all this other.
Yeah.
You changing diapers. Look at that. So, if you was fighting and your wifey runs, what you gonna say though when she come back?
Oh, she like ran away.
just
or
ran
whatever?
away.
If she just ran away,
She just ran away.
Is she in like?
is it a one-on-one? Like, am I fighting one
It
person?
doesn't matter. She ran away.
I mean, she could have, you know. I don't know.
Oh, okay, it depends on the situation. Okay,
No,
do
to be honest, I would expect her to get as far away as she can.
Yeah,
You
especially
want
if she
her
got
to.
I would want her.
if she got kids. Do we have is the kids a scenario?
No,
if
no
she
kid,
got
no kid. It's just you and her.
it's just you and her, and I'm fighting a
Yeah,
nigga.
and I'm fighting
Right,
the
you're
dude.
fighting a
I
nigga.
would want her to get away.
You
I'd
want
want-
to, but no, not what you want, but what she do. Niggas want shit, but if you getting your ass whooped, bitch, you ain't stay.
You see me having a hard time. You just you could kick him or something.
hit this nigga nothing.
Flock, I know your wife.
I feel
Your
you.
wife ain't
I feel
running.
you. No, and I absolutely
Your wife
agree.
ain't
She
running.
not running. I would
Exactly.
want her to.
Right.
If I'm handling dude.
Nigga in his ass whoop, and she take off, it's gonna be a long ride home. I'll tell you.
Okay, so here's what.
Bitch,
Here's
you
what.
ain't stay.
So how about all right? So if your wife is fighting
Uh-huh.
and she losing the fight, are you gonna jump in?
Yes.
I'm swinging on the bitch. Like
I'm-
it's a,
I'm-
you
I'm-
just
I'm
you just
knocking
gave
heads
me carte
out.
blanche.
Yeah.
You just gave me carte blanche for me to hit a bitch
I'm
in
not.
the face.
Nigga,
I'll
hate to
never
say
let
it.
my wife get
I'm
jumped.
not that woman so she get breast cancer. I don't care, bro.
shit.
Because at home I can't lay to bed and she over there with 2 black eyes. And he's like, you didn't see I was losing.
This bitch was kicking my ass, nigga.
and you just oh now you care about what she's kicking my ass.
Especially if she's
step
bigger.
in.
Especially if she's bigger than your girl. You're gonna have to do something to like.
Bigger
I mean-
a
do
little.
something.
Bigger a little.
Yeah.
I guess I
She-
see it
she
'cause
getting
from a
hit.
standpoint like
She's-
I'm not the type to hit a woman. I would never.
I'm
hit
not.
A woman. I've never done
Me
it.
neither.
Me neither.
But
I'm
in
telling you right
certain
now.
situations,
Yeah.
like
If you jump in wifey, you just gave me
oh,
carte
if you
blanche to
jump,
whip your ass.
if you jump in wifey, that's
Nah, I'm
multiple.
fucking
Yeah,
anybody
I'm
else.
swinging.
Y'all
I'm
never
hooking
seen
off.
that fucking shit with the father who he had his daughter. I think she was like a teenager, and he's like 6 girls came in front of their crib, and they were jumping the daughter.
Right.
This nigga went out there and was swinging all them little high school
You have
bitches.
to.
He was punching all of
you
them in
got
the
to.
You
face.
have
He didn't
to.
give a
Yeah,
fuck.
you
have
Of
to.
course, everybody, he was knocking bitches out. He didn't give a fuck about
'cause
nothing.
At the end of the day, I tell anybody, at the end of the day, when you at the house with your wifey or your daughter, whoever, you can't look them in the eye and be like, so you ain't see it coming? you
Yeah,
have to be there.
there's no way to break
You-
that ice.
There's
Like
nowhere to break the ice. She's
Yeah.
forever mad at you.
Yeah, I mean,
Forever.
you're a pussy forever in her
But
mind.
I'm saying, so like if a man nigga be like, I want my girl to run away. I don't.
You just want her to be there, or what do we want her to do exactly?
I mean, if it's a fist
now,
fight,
if
come on.
if I'm
If it's a
losing
gun
a fight,
get away.
if I'm
Yeah, it's a gun, get away. But if I'm losing,
if I'm losing
Yeah.
a fight,
We all in.
I'm pretty sure I'll be down there peeking like, where you at?
that's what I'm saying.
Like, where you at? I feel you. I feel you. I would want you.
All right, okay. I mean, I can't even be mad. I mean, I think I feel the same way. I don't know if I'd want her to jump in. I'm gonna take my licks. I'm be like, fuck it. I'm gonna get my
Right.
ass
You
whipped. I'm
get
gonna
your
take
ass
it.
whooped.
I'm gonna
Right.
take it. Like, you just stay out, because if she jump in and the nigga hit her,
It's a-
then
it's-
it's liable for me
It's
to
a
kill
different
this
type
nigga.
of
Right.
yeah.
Then
a
it's
different
like
type
now
of-
I'm leaving from
Rage.
him kicking my ass, and now it's murdered. I'm
Right.
gonna try to kill this nigga.
Right.
And I just like now it's like even worse.
Right.
And now this nigga turns around, he punch you in the face and shit.
Yeah.
Now you looking at me mad because now you trying to jump in because he was whipping my ass. Now I'm like,
Listen.
damn, now I gotta hit. It's a whole different
listen.
scenario. It's so
For you to
hard.
go to sleep, both y'all gotta have black eyes. I'm just telling y'all. right now, nobody's sleeping in the house if the other person is 100% healthy.
Either we both lost or we both won.
That's it. That's it. You can't. There's no sleeping in that house.
That's a fact.
Because at the end of the day, you go be like, so you want this bag of ice?
Put this
What
on
is
your
it?
eye, baby. Your eye look a little fucked up and shit. You like, you all right?
Yeah,
alright.
I'm all right.
Yeah, go to the bathroom and
We
cry
only,
and shit.
we only had about 4 cues left. I'm gonna let you
Yeah,
have
you
that.
can have it. I'm gonna be the man of the house and let you have it. I'm gonna be the man of the house and give you this frozen meat. I'll take the chickpeas.
You imagine like on a whole different scenario, like even if you just fought a dude, like if you went out with wifey somewhere to a restaurant and got into it with a dude and he beat your ass, like you think when's the next time you think you get intimate?
It depends. It
How
depends on the
bad did you
scenario.
lose?
It depends on the
You
scenario.
lost a fight in front of everybody.
Nah,
You know,
like, it depends on the scenario. I think it depends.
If you're defending,
If you're defending her,
no. Let's just.
you started it.
or
I don't
just
want
a
to say
scenario
it
that
was
happened,
just a scenario that happened. We bumped into each other and exchanged
now you
words, and now
scrapping,
we just scrapping.
and this nigga beat the shit out your
And
ass.
yeah,
You're not getting no pussy that night.
Yeah.
It might be like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah,
Two or three
she'll give you
days.
some pity pussy after a while. Like,
Nah.
after a while.
she might give you a hand job.
Nah. See, going back to this nigga here. I'm just telling you right now. Right now, she got a spade. Oh, so now you want to raise your voice?
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
That's
oh,
a
what
fact.
you think you about to?
Yeah.
That's a fact. So, ladies, so we're asking y'all. I mean, y'all can't call in, but we already know what it's like. This is what we talking about, yo. When you see niggas that be overly aggressive, and this is something I say all the time, right? Whenever sometimes you see niggas that be overly aggressive, it's because they got into an argument with their girl at the house, and she said some foul shit to him. Like, you fucking bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
This nigga went outside, and as soon as some nigga stepped on his shoes or pushed into him, bumped into him for whatever
So
reason.
He wasn't fighting
This
you.
no, this nigga went. What the fuck? Yeah, he wasn't
He
fighting
blacked
you.
out. He
Yeah.
blacked
He
out.
blacked out. You're like, what the fuck, nigga? My bad. I'm just saying. I ain't mean to step on your shoe. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Fuck peaches.
This nigga beat the shit. All of a sudden, he's angry. You're like, what the fuck, my
bringing
nigga?
up
like,
a whole different side of shit.
His girl just did so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
So
pissed
if
him off.
you
Told you I ain't want to go to that shit. Like,
you know what I mean? I don't want to fucking
go where? What are you
niggas
talking
for,
about?
nigga? I ain't want to fucking go to fucking whatever the opera, nigga, whatever the fuck
Yeah, fuck
clubs
that
is
shit.
out here, nigga. I ain't want to go play pool, nigga.
No.
They got me
Told
fighting
you I
niggas.
wanted cheese eggs in my eggs, bitch. Say status. Celestial.
So that's so that's a fact. So that's a fact. So imagine that. So that you get your ass whipped by a nigga like you fighting. Now, if you're defending her,
Oh no! If
you
you're
good.
defending and
If
you
you're
lose a fight,
defending
yeah,
her.
you good.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah.
if you're
you lose,
defending
you good.
her, yeah. If you're defending her and she whatever the
If you
situation.
lose, you good. If you win, even better.
Oh,
Yeah.
If you win, nigga, you
Oh,
can say
nigga,
what you say whatever you want to
can
do. There.
Say whatever
Nigga,
you
I
want.
want some goddamn waffles with annihilators on that.
Yeah,
shit tomorrow.
I got
Zaddy.
you, man.
Yeah, Zaddy.
I got you, baby. Don't worry
got
about
you.
it. What kind of annihilators you
I
want?
know.
You want the watermelon? What the
I
fuck you
know.
want? I want all that shit.
God
Man, I want only.
Goddamn
You
fighter.
fighter.
Have
nigga.
relax, babe.
Woo!
Yo, you want the all red
You
Skittles?
goddamn fighter.
You want the all red Skittles?
She gonna go to her tell all her friends. You know he was acting crazy out there.
That's when you know a bitch love a nigga. So she be like, yo, you know he crazy.
You
know
know
he
he crazy, right? I told you,
You know
he
he
was crazy.
That nigga
She got
crazy.
there calling her mama. You know what he was doing out there.
But they be
Fought some nigga. He beat him up
He
though. He
beat him
fucked
up.
that nigga
I
up.
know.
Fuck that nigga up.
I know. Your
Girls
daddy's
love
out
it.
there fighting people.
Fighting it. Don't be like your daddy, but you know.
He handled his.
You know what I mean?
my
Your ass
hero.
whooped.
Yeah, you get your ass up a whole different
Your
ballgame.
daddy, your stupid ass daddy was out.
Yo,
Don't be
y'all
like your
ever
goddamn stupid ass daddy.
y'all ever been with somebody that put you in the fight?
Yeah.
In a fight with a nigga?
Yeah.
Talking mad shit,
No,
yeah.
no. I've been in a situation, not that I ever talk shit, but I've been in a situation where of course, before wifey, but like years, like I've been in a situation where a nigga was like trying to talk with her, and she was like, "Nah, leave me alone," and the nigga like grabbed her
Oh,
and
yeah.
like, "Yo, what's up? I'm trying to talk with you."
Yeah, well, that's
and I
offending.
didn't know. Like she came up to me and told me after.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yo, this nigga just grabbed me, and I'm like, "Are you sure?" I always gotta ask, no, because you gotta make sure.
No, you gotta make
Nah,
sure.
I gotta make sure, like, yo,
Yeah.
you didn't just like this nigga really didn't do that. I'm not
Right,
gonna end up
yeah.
beating this nigga stupid ass, and I'm
Right.
with. And she was like, nah, and then all her homegirls was just hype. Oh my, it was the worst situation. It was like, yeah, this nigga grabbed this nigga.
So
I
now-
just go
so-
sit here, and I had all
so-
my niggas with me. Yo, we fucking rushed this nigga like a motherfucker on the street in Brooklyn in some suburban fucking, what the fuck we were doing there.
You gotta fight.
We beat the shit out this
gotta
nigga.
fight.
But I was there with like 8 niggas.
Okay, so
But
you
then
good.
No. He was there with 4 bigger niggas.
Oh.
It wasn't no simple fight, nigga. Nigga seemed like it was just a cake, like it was just a breeze.
No.
Nah, when he was like, "What's up, nigga?" and 4 niggas was like, "Yo, what's up?" Yo. We looked around, looked at my niggas. I was like, "Goddamn, we ain't that big."
You gotta look around before you respond.
Nah.
Yeah, what up, nigga?
So we fought, nigga.
Yeah, you
but
got
whip
to.
their ass, you had to do.
You
We
got
had
to.
no
Nah,
choice.
you had to do it. Yeah, you had to
do it.
Listen, I tell my sons, there is no such thing as a fair fight. If
Oh
he's
my
bigger than
God,
you, there's
yo.
no such thing as a fair fight.
Yo,
There is no such thing. I've never seen people to squad up and then a referee come out of fucking nowhere and be like, okay,
All right, I want clean blows.
yeah, nah, nigga,
Right?
we finna fight. I'm gonna be the dirtiest nigga out there.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna poke
God.
you in your eye. I'm
Yo.
gonna bite you. I'm gonna kick you in your balls.
yes,
I don't care.
yes,
You're
yes.
gonna remember this fight.
Yes, that is something my father taught me my whole life. My father said, "You don't fight to fight, you fight to win."
That's
win.
it.
If that nigga's fighting with you, he's trying to harm you.
Yes.
So you do whatever. You bust a nigga head with a bottle, a rock. You do whatever you gotta do to
Because you
get
gotta
to
win.
win.
Yeah.
You have to do
'Cause if you
whatever
come
you
home,
have to do.
I
you're
mean,
gonna
at that
lose.
point, it's survival.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's what
that's a
he
fact.
said,
Yeah.
he said, yeah, if you didn't win out there, you would lose at home.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a wrap for you.
And
Yeah.
I'd rather lose.
Yeah, out there,
Yeah.
100%. Because your respect level just shot down a few.
Right.
All of a sudden, you can't even say regular shit. Babe, can I have some cereal?
Nah,
No,
it's,
nigga.
it's different when you lose.
That's for winners.
Cereal, and then winners get frosted
Yeah,
flakes.
you can't
nigga.
lose a
You-
fight
you
around
get this
people you
off-brand
around
shit.
on the regular.
Just get flakes, nigga. You don't even get the cornflakes. Just get
You get
flakes.
that
nigga.
brown box.
you eat it dry. No milk,
no
no
milk,
water,
nigga.
nothing.
You ever drink-
Eat
You
it
want
dry.
milk, you get it yourself, or you go fight the nigga and you get some goddamn milk.
You know the funny thing? I got older. I had to drink almond milk.
I love almond milk. That's
I
what I'll
love
drink.
almond milk.
I
All
do.
I'll drink.
But I used to
almond
drink 2%. That was good. When
milk.
I got
all
married,
I,
I got almond milk. I don't know what the fuck
Yo,
happened.
all I drink is almond milk.
Same thing.
All
I got
I drink
married.
is almond milk.
Shit just
I've been on that
started
almond milk
That's one
shit.
of the things that changed in marriage.
Yeah, I
I didn't
got
know
almond milk.
nothing about almond
I've
milk
been on
before
it for
marriage.
so long,
Oh.
though. Yeah, I've always
I didn't
been
know
on
that.
it. Nigga, I've
Almond
been
milk.
drinking almond milk. I started with rice milk, then moved into almond milk. I've
Nigga,
been doing
I-
it for like 10 years.
I
Almost
always,
10 years
I always
now. It's
had
been
the
a long
milk
time.
with the red cat.
Yeah. I had the
Whole
black
milk, all day.
Yeah,
Fractal.
2%.
Once I got married, nigga,
I
it
got
was
almond
almond milk, lactate, all the
I mean,
healthy
I-
shit.
That's how a nigga
I need
knows,
more
son.
vegetables now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I do too. I can't even front.
I need
Wifey
more
definitely.
vegetables.
Wifey's like, you don't got no greens on your plate. I'm like, it's funny as hell. The first time she
I have a
was just
green
having
plate.
this
I'm trying to be
conversation.
smart. You ain't got no greens in your plate. I got a green
I
plate.
got a green plate.
Shout out to wifey.
Shout out to wifey.
Shout out to wifey. She threw it all my green plates.
Yo, nah, for real. Shout out to wifeys that
I
be cooking
don't
and all that
know
good stuff
greens,
for us.
my nigga. I know what the fuck that was. I'm Haitian, nigga. All we eat was rice, beans, and chicken.
Yeah.
Or fucking meat. That
I
was
thought
it.
corn was a
Some type
vegetable.
of-
First time.
Is it not?
It's not.
We thought, what was the vegetable?
Corn.
What is it?
It's not
It's
a
like corn on the
vegetable.
cob,
What
like
is it?
corn, like
I don't
corn.
know. Look,
I thought it was a I
to
grew up
my
throwing
wife,
it was
it's not
a
a
vegetable.
vegetable. It's not.
It's not a vegetable.
It's not.
What is it? What do we
Corn
call it?
is a starch. So it's like rice
Yeah.
almost. It's a starch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
I always
either.
know
Look,
it to
nigga,
be
I'm
like
Haitian.
I
I don't eat none
always.
of that shit. Let me tell you, son. The
thought it
first
was-
time
I guess
cooked
because it
for
was always
wifey,
mixed up with carrots and the
No,
broccoli.
I
I
thought
just
corn
called
was
it
a
a.
vegetable.
I thought
Yeah.
corn was a
She was like,
vegetable
"Shit, you got vegetables." I said, "What you talking about? I got corn."
too. She hit you with the knowledge. Hit
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
Corn is a
I
starch.
got corn.
She was
That
like,
nigga,
"Dumbass,
corn
it's not a
is
vegetable."
starch,
I said,
nigga.
"It's in the vegetable aisle."
Like, nigga, no, it's not. Nigga, you got that shit for $1 at Kroger, nigga.
Why is it in the vegetable aisle?
Yo, shout out to
First
wifey.
time I ever
Shout
cooked
out to
for
wifey.
wifey. First time I ever cooked for her, I made some chicken and rice, and she was like, "Well, where's the greens?" And I was like, "What's that?" She was like, "A side. You got to have a side to go with it." I'm like, "I'm sorry, this isn't rice the side of the meat? Like, I thought the meat was the main thing, and the rice
you learn
was the
so
side."
much. You learn so much
Yo,
Yes.
about.
About
No,
yourself.
I was
Flock,
not a.
today,
Listen,
so I hit her. I was like, "Oh, you
Listen.
want some plantanos? Oh, you want plantains? Okay, no problem. I got plantains, nigga. You want some plantains? That's what I thought you
Yeah.
wanted." I'm like, "Oh, we got plantains, nigga."
Oh,
She was
man.
like, "No,
Listen.
nigga, I don't even know what that is, nigga. This is a big ass green plantain." My wife from Mississippi. She's like, "I want some big ass green plantains, nigga. You give me bananas? What the fuck? You said plantain? I was like, I need some bananas, nigga. I don't want no goddamn bananas." I
Hey,
said
those are
greens, nigga. You ain't got no
size for
collard
us,
greens.
baby.
You ain't got no spinach. You ain't got
No.
nothing like that. And I'm like,
What?
Yo, what the fuck? I said we got rice. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like I was lost. Until she cooked for me, and I was like, oh,
yeah.
broccoli, you
Yep.
want something
I bet
else?
we all had that
We don't
same
do
reaction.
that. We don't do
yeah,
that.
we
We don't do
My
that over
plate is
here.
full.
This is the beans.
My plate is full. You want a full plate?
Nah, my man was like, "What's this?"
You're like, what is that?
Oh, okay, I'll try it. Oh,
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
this is cool.
all right.
This is what you were talking about? Oh, we don't do that.
Bruh.
Your rice is rice
Oh,
and
you
chicken.
wanted?
Yeah.
I had the vegetables in the rice. Like,
Yeah.
That was
this
all
is the
mixed in.
whole- This is the whole thing right here.
Bruh, I thought I knew how to clean I had an apartment. I thought I knew how to clean. I don't know how to clean. I didn't know how to clean until I get married.
Yo, there's different levels of cleaning.
yeah,
B.
different levels of cleaning. Shout out
There's
to wifey.
different levels of shout out to wifey.
I'll tell you
There's
right
Shout out
now.
to wifey.
Shout out to
Yo,
wifey.
for real though.
I'm just saying.
I
like,
mean, you learn so much once you pass certain stages with a person. Like it's just bananas. Because when I started living with wifey and her cleaning habits as opposed to mine, I was
right.
like,
Her cleaning habits is
yo,
all
this
day.
shit take up longer than I thought.
Yeah.
This is a whole day.
She was like, oh, let's clean up. I was like, I made the bed. what?
Well, yeah, let's
Yeah.
clean up. Just-
Yeah, I thought
I already
making
washed
the
the
bed-
dishes. I already washed the dishes.
I
I was
washed the
like,
dishes.
What else? Are you,
I'm
what,
good.
what, what
wash
else are you
dishes.
talking about?
I
Dusted-
vacuum.
I dusted the
I'm
windows,
doing
vacuum.
laundry.
Yeah, I'm good.
And my sink is empty. Like, what else do we need to do?
Like,
She was like,
Okay,
but
you
you
got
didn't
it.
clean underneath the back of your toilet. I said, I didn't miss. What? She's like, no, it get dust underneath there. I was like, who goes behind somebody's behind toilet? I don't. She was like, well, you might have company. I said, well, fuck them. But nobody uses bathroom but me.
right. So niggas ain't gonna be coming in here
Niggas ain't gonna be
anyway.
coming in here
Coming
anyway.
here. Yo, I used to just, making the bed. But even that, I didn't make my bed really until I got married.
What?
For what?
I'm
Listen.
a neat freak though. I can't
Listen.
even. I'm a different. I'm a super
Bed
neat freak.
etiquette, like my bed was literally a pillow and my blanket. Now we sleep with 4 pillows, a blanket,
Mad
a
pillows.
quilt, and a cover
Mad
blanket.
pillows.
It's like sleeping on top of fucking midgets, nigga.
Yeah,
Pardon,
it-
I know that's a bad word to say. Little people.
Is it little people now?
I don't know, whatever. But it's like
It's
there's
a lot.
way too many
Yo,
things
it
on
is
the
a
bed.
setup for a neck cramp. That's what it is.
1,000%. I gotta sleep on the flattest pillow. I gotta be mad comfortable. Like it gotta
I
be
got
pitch
the
black.
raggediest pillow.
Me too. My pillow's a piece of shit.
It is.
And I don't want no new pillow
I
neither.
remember,
Like
Because it
I remember
hurts.
when
it is. It makes your neck fucked up.
Right.
I remember I still got my pillow. I got to fold like 2-3 times to get from my
Right.
spot.
Exactly.
Like
You see, ladies,
that pillow knows me.
y'all be trying to do all this fancy shit. We don't give a fuck.
We don't.
We don't give a fuck about pillows. We don't give a fuck about mad pillows on the couch.
Throw
We don't
rugs.
give a fuck about none of that shit.
Throw
Like,
rugs,
it's
none
not
of that
our
shit,
issue.
right?
It's not.
It's
not.
we don't care about any of that shit. Like, yo, this nigga told you we're gonna have bottles of fucking lights in it,
Lights in-
nigga.
That's how you met us. I can change them. I can change them. Bruh, in my apartment, I never had a rug outside to wipe outside.
Oh my god, me
Never-
neither.
Yeah, the welcome
Me
mat. I
neither.
never had one of those.
I never, nobody was welcome. Like,
Yeah,
fuck.
so I never had a welcome mat. Now I got Christmas welcome mats and
Yo.
holidays and all this other stuff.
Yo,
Yeah,
Yeah, like
Like,
now,
it's
now
crazy.
I decorate the tree every year.
yeah. So
We put up decor on the outside on different holidays, not just Christmas. Like
Yo,
Halloween,
I didn't know how much a
Valentine's
Christmas
Day.
tree was
Like,
until we
yo,
went to our first Christmas party. I fucked around and got a Martha Stewart Christmas tree. Mind you, I didn't know what the fuck that was, right?
well,
So-
I was about to ask you what that is.
I was too. I didn't know what that was either.
So let me tell you. So I went to Home Depot. I saw
Bless you.
Thank you.
Christmas tree on the website for $50. I was like, cool, I'm gonna get this $50. They was out of it. So went to the back and I
Bless
was
you.
like, yo, I got this Christmas tree. I give you a discount on it. You get it for $75. I'm like, man, that's more than I want. He was like, bruh, this is Martha Stewart Christmas tree.
the fuck difference does
I
it
said,
make? The
what?
phone's
Like, why
different,
is it
nigga. Like, why does it even matter?
So, but he brought the box out. I was like, oh shit, that's a big box. Fuck it, I guess it's a deal. So when I was looking up, when I was checking the line, this tree is like $200 dollars.
Because it has her name on it.
No. But it's a full tree. Like there's different Christmas trees out there. There's just a regular tree, and they got a set that's called a full. So it has all the lights on it, all the ornaments on it, and it looks full.
Already
so it's just
on
like
it.
a flush tree.
Oh, it's already
So-
on
It's
it.
already on it. Everything is in the box. All you gotta do is take it out of the box, fluff it out, and you good. history was like 200.
Oh no,
Well,
then that's different. Then that's different.
Right. So
One
that's-
stop
Yeah.
shop.
I didn't
Yeah.
know.
One stop shop.
One
Yeah, I
stop
paid the
shop.
200 for that. If
Right,
wifey
but I
wanted.
didn't know what it was. So you know what I mean? I bring the Christmas tree home. Like she's like in tears. She was like, "Oh, you care." Back in my mind, I'm like, "Shit, I think I hustled the guy. I don't know what's going on." But they were explaining to me Christmas trees like this, bro. Shout out to women. Like they do the most. They take care of us, bro. Because if that one, we'll be fucked.
Yo, bro, I say this shit all the time.
As hard headed as we could be, as moody as we could be, cause I be in my moods. That's why I love wifey. She gets me. I be in my moods to the point like, if I walk in with a certain type of face, she knows to just leave me alone for a
Let me play
second.
my game.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
Let me play
if
my
the
game.
PlayStation come on, let me breathe.
I had a bad day.
yeah. It's a fact, son. I mean, and that's the way that it's supposed to be.
Right.
We all play our roles, and
Yeah.
it's the same thing with wifey. Wifey may come home some days,
Woo.
she's not with the shits.
Not at all.
Hey, I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in these fucking Tostinos.
Right. Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
nicest Tostinos.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
so-
Tostinos.
are we doing Tostinos tonight? You good?
Yeah,
You
you
had
good?
something to eat?
You
I don't want
alright?
nothing to
You
eat.
good? Nah, I'm good.
Tostinos. All
Yeah.
right, straight, no problem.
good.
Don't even worry about it. We're good. Just go ahead and lay down.
I'm gonna make this popcorn.
And you take it and you just be like, all right,
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Because you don't want whatever it is. Somebody, you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. Shout out to the person that pissed my wife off sometimes. Because I don't have to do a lot of shit.
Yo, it give you a peace of mind, don't it?
Motherfucker.
Yo,
But
that's a fact.
shout out to my dad.
Shut it.
That nigga was the realest OG. He used to piss my mom off so much, but she would leave him alone. And I'm like, why are you doing this to mother? Like, why do you continue to piss her off? Not knowing he was doing this so he can get left the fuck alone. He just be chilling. And I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, you just don't know.
You
Mom
just
is
don't-
pissed off at you, father. And he's like, son, you just don't know. This was the plan when I woke up this morning. I planned on this. This is what I wanted to do. And she be so pissed off, she'll do everything around the house.
Thank you, Saya.
She'll clean the house, take care of us. Watch now. She's still cussing him out.
Yeah,
She's like,
but she's
this-
leaving you alone.
but she's leaving him alone to do what the fuck he wanted
That
to
is,
do
yeah.
from the beginning.
That's a fact.
This nigga was a straight code genius.
a
So,
fact.
so when wifey comes home pissed off, or I piss her off at the house by accident,
It's always by
That
accident.
was by accident.
We don't mean to do nothing.
Yeah,
'Cause we're
right.
good guys.
Yeah.
We're good niggas. We don't do
Rick
shit.
doing shit. She does everything. She puts all the boys to bed. She cleans the bathroom. She goes to sleep, and I don't hear nothing.
It's a different type of trigger at the house when they mad. Like,
Oh man,
they can't say still,
Son.
so they gotta like.
Woo.
When it wasn't your fault, they don't have an outlet
Right. Unless your dumb ass said some shit to piss her off.
to even add to it, right?
Yo, what the fuck is this? Why you always talking to me?
Nigga, why is you breathing, nigga? Why is you breathing?
you
I heard you
breathing?
taking breaths downstairs, nigga.
Why are these shoes in the closet?
Because they've been in here for months.
No, they were like, you told me to put them there. I didn't tell you to put nothing there.
Don't tell me what I told you to do.
No.
You breathing too loud.
Breathing too loud, nigga.
Why is the TV on high?
Why you always playing Candy Crush?
For real. Or you're just not gonna pay no attention to me, right? You're just not gonna pay no attention. It's funny.
So we ain't
Oh
talking?
yeah, don't let do that.
Oh, so we ain't talking tonight?
Oh,
do
so-
y'all know? Do y'all know Just Hilarious? That chick. Do you know
Yeah.
her? She said something that is mad fucking hilarious,
And
and
she
I'm
going
gonna.
through it with damn, what's his name? What's his name?
The other comedian.
I know.
She
Yeah,
with him, right?
Yeah, no, whatever the fucking Wayne, some
Wayne,
shit
yeah,
like
Wayne,
that,
Country
shit like
Wayne.
that.
Country Wayne. Yeah.
I'm gonna play the shit that she said for all y'all people out there. I'm gonna play it, and this is absolute fact. Shout out to Just Hilarious, and this is you.
Listen up, motherfucker, whatever you understand. I know men don't know everything, but by golly, you should be able to understand us women by now. This is the mind of a woman with an attitude. Leave me the fuck alone, but don't leave out this house. Nigga, I'm not hungry, but you better bring me something to eat. No, I got an attitude. I'm not fucking you right now. But that don't mean you can't fuck me. How the fuck you just gonna start talking to me like nothing ever happened? I'm not fucking listening, but keep talking. No, money can't buy happiness, but I'm gonna be a chipper bitch if I get a gift. I don't want you near me. but follow me around until I start fighting you. Don't hit my phone. Don't hit my fucking phone. If I don't get a text, it's over. I told you can go out with your niggas. Bye, go ahead. But when they asked you, did you want to go, you should have said no. I told you I'm not going away with you. I'm not going. No, stop asking me. Now go start the car up. What don't you understand? I don't want no head from you. I don't want you to eat my pussy. But she's her own person, so you gotta have that conversation with her. Moral of the story, do the opposite.
That's the mind of a woman right
Yo,
there.
and that's really
Do
true.
the opposite, my nigga.
That's fucked
Do
up.
that. See, we
But
It's
that's
true.
my house-
But
that's my
see,
house on a
it's
Wednesday
crazy
night.
because when you know, because when you know to do the opposite, they fight you on that.
yeah, it's a fact. You can't
So
win.
you be like,
It's a
yo,
lose
what the
lose.
fuck?
It's a lose lose.
Yo, babe, what's wrong? Nothing.
Nothing.
You sure I got a different type of vibe? Leave me alone, nigga.
Yeah.
Why
I'm
bother
gonna be
you?
in the living room.
Yeah.
Why the fuck you gotta be so?
Yeah.
So what do you want me to do?
Nothing.
Why I gotta tell you what the fuck to do?
Yeah, it's this whole
I
mind
need
reading.
instructions.
Don't we got a handbook out here? Like we need
Hey,
a fucking
yo,
handbook, bitch. I need to learn what I'm.
Page 1000 doesn't exist, nigga. What the
Exactly,
fuck?
because there is
I told you
no.
about getting them hand jobs.
There is.
That's what happens. To me, a woman is a hand job.
Yo. Oh, no. To me, that means she feels great all the time.
The worst decision of your life, but you're happy to get it.
And look, you get it reluctantly and shit.
One day you gotta get the right one. I don't know which one.
I don't know what you began, bro. Like,
Yeah, I
yo.
don't give a fuck. I don't like hand jobs.
Oh my
They're
god,
the
I
worst.
love fucking hand jobs, dog. I don't know
You
how you
cannot
don't like them.
tell me
shit.
Sometimes when it's a couple days and you gotta get to work quick, shit, nigga.
Well, that's not a hand job. That's
Hey.
just, hey. That's
Hey.
Is that time of the month for wifey, dog? I'll take
Well,
it.
that, well, that's
my guy.
quality time for yourself.
Nah, why?
That's
She's right
quality
there.
time.
I at least grab a tit. In the midst of it happening, nigga.
Nah, myself, it's no
Nah.
fun.
By myself, or you talking about grabbing the tit? Oh, who we talking about?
No, you by yourself. You're there for a purpose.
You got the mission.
Yeah, you got the
niggas
mission.
jerk off with a distinct
Right.
thought
got a
in
picture,
mind.
You got a
Yeah.
scenario going.
Yeah, there's something
Do
happening
y'all
in your
come up
mind.
with scenarios in your head?
Fuck yeah, nigga. It be some
doesn't?
whole shit, my nigga. It be some whole. It's a whole process in my mind, my nigga.
Bruh.
What?
You know how long it take me to find the perfect porn? This shit is horrible. I hate the shit. I'm the most judgiest porn
You
nigga
try to-
ever got in the world.
That's true. Not all porn
Find
works.
the right story and the
Yeah.
right lineup,
Not,
the right
yeah,
person.
not all.
like-
Are you desensitized though? Like I think I've watched a lot of porn in life. Like I'm like, like I'll
I'm picky
flick.
as hell.
I'm picky as hell too.
I am
Like,
picky.
This bitch
I'd be
fake.
like,
I'm
this
super
shit is
picky.
whack. Like
She's
I
so
watch.
loud.
Picky.
Yeah, yo.
This nigga corny.
Yeah, yo.
Oh, this nigga just looked at the camera. I can't do this shit. It's unprofessional. Don't
look at me, nigga. Look
I'm
at her.
professional ass nigga.
Don't look at me. Look at her.
Fucking my whole mood up,
looking at
nigga.
the camera. What the cameraman doing?
Okay,
Like,
when
yo.
you there and somebody call you,
It's like, oh my god.
Hello?
what? Hello, nigga.
Hello?
It should say work on it. Like, oh, what the fuck?
What?
Hey, yo.
What you mean he left the keys? I'll call you back.
God damn. I'm in the middle of something, nigga. I'm
know.
having an argument right now,
I
nigga. I'll
know.
call you right back.
Call you back, man. Where was I? God damn, I lost my spot.
Nigga, where was I? Big asses,
I know.
pinky.
No. Let me go to Pornhub. Let me go to
Who's the
Pornhub
top?
Ebony.
Who's the top porn bitches? Is Pinky?
Is she still around?
Pinky
Pinky's
been.
not around. Hell no.
She's still there, right?
Pinky's
No.
still doing her shit.
Production, right?
She
production.
no,
Pinky been
ain't been
fucking
around
for
in
like
dumb
20
long.
years. No, but Pinky been around. She's still around though.
Been around, but she hasn't been around in like.
What about Cherokee
Yeah,
Diaz?
she's all. Yeah. That's when I was.
Yeah, when we
I was
none of
single.
the chicks we was in high school is rocking right now.
Nothing. It's all
Jada
new girls.
Fire.
They're done for.
Jada Fire.
Cherry Fire.
Jada Fire.
Jada Fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
Boy, she got man. Listen,
Oh, I know you're talking about.
she got me through breakups, my nigga. She got me through breakups.
Nah, it's
I don't know who the new girls are.
Italia Blue. It's a lot of them.
Right, yeah.
Italia Blue is like, yo, that bitch is amazing, son. Anyway, we're just y'all, all y'all listening, y'all all know all of these porn chicks. Y'all all watch them.
There's
Yeah.
one
We
that I
all
was-
know.
There's one that I saw a minute ago. I can't remember her name.
I don't,
Um,
I don't know none of the new girls. I really don't.
I don't know any of them. Naomi
neither.
Banks.
Hey,
Naomi Banks.
Yeah.
That's another one.
Hey, side note. I don't
Shout
like
out to
watching,
the porn chicks.
Shout out to y'all.
I don't like watching white boys fuck black girls.
I can't do it either.
Was
No.
that just me?
I can't do it either.
I don't just.
I just to
It
me,
gets into a whole slavery thing in my mind, son. All of a sudden, but I can watch black niggas fuck white girls all day.
But this is the thing. Like I can't do white porn either. Like white
porn
girls,
is
white
like
women.
it's-
Like
it's
Yeah.
don't do nothing.
It is kind of boring.
It
It is
just
kind
don't
of
do nothing,
boring.
like,
I like watching like obese bitches fuck niggas. Like I feel like how the fuck are the skinny niggas? Like they be the skinniest niggas on.
They be swallowed right up.
They be swallowing the bitches, and I'm like, that is the bruh moment of the year. Sonik Gemz, we always do a bruh. There is a bruh moment, like bruh. The bruh moment last week was Soldier Boy, nigga, bruh.
He was speaking truth though.
Soldier
And
Boy
I
is a
was-
weird. I don't know
ain't
how
gonna
I feel
front,
about
like,
that nigga.
At the time when he was like, I saw it. I heard the interview. I was listening to when he was saying it
speaking
at
real
the
shit.
time, and at the time I was like, oh, this nigga's silly as shit. But looking back, thinking about it and doing the history, like he had a bunch of points. Like he was a lot of his
Yeah.
shit. He was speaking facts.
Yeah, he was speaking facts. Now he's still a weird dude, but he was speaking facts.
I don't even
because-
find him to be that weird anymore, to be honest.
Well, no,
Because it's kind of like the same way most people kind of feel like.
Drake.
You mean the nigga that had the son but kept the son against the wheel? That nigga yo had me
What he-
rolling. son.
Yeah, he had me rolling.
But I kind of see him like what's his name? Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like him, but you can't knock his hustle.
I fuck with
No,
Nick
no,
Cannon though.
I can't.
Like, you
fuck
can't-
with
I fuck with Nick Cannon, too.
Heavy. I fuck
No, I
with
can
Nick
fuck
Cannon.
And I
that-
didn't really fuck with him until I
No,
got
I
a
can fuck
deeper
with that
look.
nigga
Whether when he was just doing
with that
solely
Jerry
movies,
curl.
it was like whatever. Once he started putting shows together and producing a lot more shit that I started reading, I was like, okay, this nigga
Yeah,
got
that's-
some gems.
I fuck with
Yo.
Cannon, son.
That Jerry curl gotta go. I don't care what you guys say.
He cut his hair.
So what was
Recently.
that? Oh, he did?
Yeah, he cut
Did
his
he?
hair. He got
Yeah,
like a
he-
fade. Probably for a movie.
Did y'all see
No,
the
no, he got friends.
the class in session joint he got?
He got friends.
Oh, a Cannon class? Oh my
That joint is
god.
dope.
Yo, his podcast. Shout out to Nick Cannon. Have you ever seen it?
no, I have
Fodday?
not. I need
Watch
to look
it.
into it.
His last one, his is educational because he goes to Howard.
Oh,
so he's
okay.
the
He goes,
first.
yeah, he talks to a lot of like interesting people.
Yeah, and
Okay.
he's
I'm gonna go check it
actually
out.
one of the first, I think, celeb. I want to say the first, but I think he's one of the celebrities that actually is like adamant at showing education and the fact that he actually went back to college. Nigga was like, I'm going back to Howard.
Okay.
And then he does his
fuck with
podcast
that.
out of the school.
Out of school.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm
I
like,
fuck
yo,
with
that's
that.
different. You know what I mean? Like, niggas don't do shit like this. His whole shit is about that. Like, empowerment, black empowerment,
No, no,
strength.
no.
Like, he's all about that shit. So that's like a major thing.
The person I'm fucking with now is Killer Mike. Y'all watch
Yo,
that shit on Netflix?
I
have you
heard
seen
the-
Trigger
yeah.
Warning?
Yes.
I didn't see the trigger
Oh
warning
my
yet, but I
God,
listened to the interview.
bro.
He was
Yes.
on.
You
I
gotta
think it was
watch
on the
it.
Breakfast Club.
Yo,
Bruh.
shout
Yeah.
out to my man
Killer
Killer
Mike.
Mike. Shout out
fuck
to
with
you,
Killer
bro.
Mike.
Even listening to the interview, I was like, yo, this joint is deep.
Yo,
Yo.
he is
And I
killer.
never listen, and it's crazy because I never listen to the radio. When
Yeah.
I'm in my routes to wherever I need to go, I never listen to the radio. I'm on Spotify listening
Yeah.
to my own shit
The radio's
or
trash.
the just tracks playing or whatever. I'm never on the radio. For some reason, this day I decided to let me hit Breakfast Club and see what's up. And he was already talking. And as soon as he came on, it just caught my complete
Yo, he
interest.
was. Killer Mike always been that dude. I met Killer Mike probably 06. That's when him and he had that beef with Big Boy. He was fighting Big Boy out there. That shit was funny as fuck. But ever since that day, I met Killer Mike. I said, this nigga's a G. 'Cause he was smart back then. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? He has a couple hiccups in there and there, but yo, I fuck with Killer Mike. And when,
Yeah.
when he had that Netflix shit, I was like, he's speaking the truth. You got the first episode kickoff, and he's only supporting black businesses. And from
Totally black, too.
totally black.
Like-
and he's like, they got a farm from producer, distribution, all that stuff. He's only doing
Yeah,
black.
that's
he,
right.
He slept outside. I don't know if he really slept outside,
Probably not.
but
It looked good for the
yeah,
Netflix.
it looked good for the
I
thing. But
believe
even
it.
if he did,
It was
I
good.
believe it.
yeah,
I-
it was real. And
Yeah,
he went
I-
to the school system.
Yeah, oh my
And,
God. When he told that little white boy, hey, if I was telling you, yeah, I'm talking to him about being black and proud, me letting you talk is your first introduction into white privilege.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that, right?
Right.
It's like, all right, you an ally.
You're ally.
Yo, I think I almost shed a tear. I was like, yo, this nigga is
Yo,
he's
yo.
brilliant.
Yeah, it's
He's
brilliant.
brilliant.
So
Yo.
shout out to Killer Mike.
Shout out to Killer
Shout
Mike.
out to
Come on,
him.
Sonik Gemz. We want you to come out here and talk with us. We can have a good time. You can roll up and shit in here. My wife don't even like that, but I don't give a fuck. I gotta look.
But he's looking back.
He's
He's looking over his shoulder.
You already know. But if you're here,
Ladies and gentlemen, if there isn't a Sonik Gemz next week, you know why.
and they will. But hold up.
We just got to whisper.
But let's talk about the next beautiful episode that we got coming up.
Let's go.
Let's talk about it. I mean, it's talk about it for they
A
talk
little
about what's
preview.
happening, what's gonna be the next joint, and you know what we're gonna be doing. It's gonna be a special episode, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be the first Sonik Gemz that we're gonna be doing. You know what I mean? Outside the studio, quote unquote, and you know we're gonna be doing something special, showing you something real interesting. So I'm gonna let Fodday break it down for y'all.
So I don't know if y'all don't know me, but if I do something, I'm going 150% all the way through.
Facto.
So my thing was to go find out if you go on YouTube right now or anything like that, you see men getting these wigs, weaves, man weaves, darkened beards, all this kind of stuff. We just want to talk about what man would do this and the concept of why they doing this, what women are liking this, and we're actually going to a salon
Yes, sir.
and actually getting one done.
Yes, sir. Live.
Live. So we're going to
Yep.
actually talk to women who's actually in the industry.
That's right.
Promoting black business.
That's right.
We're going to talk to barbers who's actually thinking about doing this, and they're thinking about just money. Because, you know, a regular haircut is what? $22,
$20.
$25, 20 yeah, something like that, right?
Average it at 20 year.
So, just being a knowledge guy that I am, just want to find out how much is these man weaves or prints or everything like that. You know these guys be making $150, $200 into doing this stuff. So they're looking to get in the field to do this. So we just want to see on both sides and and how everything is done. So I had to brought Flacco into doing it. I still don't know if
Yo,
you're going to
listen.
get it done. I really
No,
don't
we
know.
we gonna get it done. We already
Okay.
spoke about it. Listen, when he
Are you
called
really
me
gonna
about
do
it,
it, Flock?
yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God. Oh my
I'm
God.
down to support the cause, and I'm interested in seeing how people react to it. I'm good. Like when he first brought the situation, the topic up to me, I right away I was like, "Get the fuck out of my
He
face!"
cut- he cut that shit off.
Like,
Automatically.
No,
He
he
hung up
didn't
on me.
even
Automatic.
finish the question.
He hung up on me.
No, like get out of here.
Son, I know this nigga Flock. I already was like,
I was like,
yo,
yeah,
Fodday, this nigga's like,
You want me to do what? You get out
This
my
nigga's not gonna
face.
do
Like,
it.
Yeah.
I was like,
This
nigga,
nigga's
don't
not
you
gonna do
ever call me about some shit.
but being the ultimate salesman,
But-
he knows me. Like if I was gonna do it, I was gonna do it 150%. And I was like, you know what? Let's just do it. Because one, I know niggas want to see me in a damn toupee. I know it, just so they can laugh. So for me being who I am and my wife,
It's not even about that. When at the end of the day, I'm supporting your wife.
right. We're supporting my
I
wife.
love for
Shout out
your
to
wife.
wifey.
So shout out
Shout out
to
to
wifey.
business too.
Shout
Shout out to the
yeah.
business. But
We
it was
feeling
just
that.
just something to support the cause.
But I
And
just-
and also interested in remembering what I look like with hair.
Yeah. Like I made a firm commitment at 22. Cut it all off.
Was it 22?
It might have been younger. I don't know. It's been that long, but
Been a
I was
minute.
okay with it because when I got the ball, I was getting more women. They was like, oh, that's sexy. I
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
this nigga
And it
look like
was-
Malik Yoba.
And yeah, and just me, I thought it was wasteful for me to spend an hour to get a temp fade to make believe I had hair. It was a waste of time. I could
This-
be doing so much stuff.
And there's so many different ways now. And I think there's that tattoo shit. Have y'all seen that shit?
Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
where they
the-
just
the
tattoo.
Tattoo.
Yeah, they.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I'm not even gonna
and-
lie, yo. I think Flex, Funk Master Flex,
there's a lot of
Mr.
people that doing
Commodore. There's a lot of niggas that doing the shit. I ain't even gonna lie, the shit look hard. Like I'm like, this shit actually looks really good.
Bro,
like
I've
they
been
make
thinking
it look really good, but
Right.
it's a long ass process. But it looks.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, it looks good. You never got to worry about it again.
And people wanna hold on to that glory days, no matter what. I don't care what you say. You can tell me at 24 that was my best time of my life right there. At 24, I was getting money in college, and I was just doing reckless stuff, and I was just doing what I needed to do. So somebody told me like, "Hey, we're gonna bring you back at 24."
You sure you want to do that?
You sure you want to do that? I was a wild boy. Shout out to any kids I got out there that I don't know about.
Oh man, that's what we call it now.
I'm just saying, listen.
No, but I think it'll be dope, and like I'm interested to do it. At first, it was hard for me to like. I'm really not with this.
You wasn't.
I was
I'll
like,
tell you right
nah,
now, you
stop playing
wasn't.
with me. If y'all don't get out my face with this
wasn't.
silly shit, but after a
think
while,
it's
you
something
think about it, it was just it'd be
Yeah.
something interesting. Like, why not? I'll play with it, play with the idea,
I mean, it
take
would've
some
been
pictures,
perfect
see what it would
timing
look
for
like.
Halloween. I think I might do it. If I like it, I'll fuck with it.
You know what I
do it
think we should
Halloween.
do, and that we shouldn't even bother. We should just go out that night and see what happens.
You want to go out that night?
Hell yeah!
Oh my God, I'm down. Like, yo, we got
Just to see what happens.
this
Like,
is it, Sonic Gems. This shit's gonna be lit.
we should just step out that night just to see what happens. No fitteds.
No
Raw
fit, no
dog.
fitteds.
No, really, a couple of hours. It don't gotta be something crazy, but I
I
would
don't know how
love
long
to
to
see.
wash the shit out though. I'm not going to work with that. Okay, I'll
not?
roast myself.
No,
I
I'm
think how
not.
you
nah.
show up Saturday ball headed and Monday, you got a full lock of hair. Fuck out of here.
But yo, I'm gonna let you know that shit is impressive. The way I've seen locks,
Man.
I've seen all
Yo,
kinds of shit
ever since
now.
the conversation, I've seen a few videos on it, and I'll be like, "Yo, this looks crazy." Like you would never guess
No.
they
Right.
went through the process.
No, it's
I don't even know
official
what
tissue.
I'm doing. I don't know what I'm getting. I left it up to wifey.
You don't know what you're getting?
I don't.
She gonna get you.
It's like
she
it's
gonna
a
get
couple
your
of
dreads
hours.
back.
That's fine.
It's a couple of hours too. It's like
Shout-
a
shout
while.
She
out
said
to-
it was like a 2-hour process, right?
Listen, I have no idea.
We're gonna be there for a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna be there for a minute, but we're gonna be coming through
And
live.
she
Sonic
promised
Gems,
us food, so
live
I
podcast
want
during
good
that
food.
time.
Yeah.
Give me your Doritos.
We're gonna be there. I'm telling you, Sonic Gems. We're gonna be there to record. This is gonna be amazing.
I ain't gonna do
and we
nothing
want
crazy.
you
I
guys to
probably
like
gonna
enjoy
get
the process.
my
We want you
waves
guys to
back.
really think about it as well.
Question.
Yes, sir.
Not top it off the hair thing. As a man, I don't know why I thought about this. This is the funniest thing. I have a funny story behind it too, but I guess I'm going to do the story. Well, ask you a question. As men, everything is basically, growing up, it was your penis size and your penis and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
When did you know you had a big penis growing up?
This is
When did you know?
question ever?
Hold up.
in
When
life.
did you know you had a
When
big?
did you know that your dad blessed you?
Oh my God! This
When
shit
did
is
you
lit.
find? Because I have a funny story about when I found out, and when I didn't know that I had something that my dad blessed me with. I did not know
You did not know?
Well, let me.
because nobody taught you. But nobody.
Yeah, because you don't really compare. You
Right,
don't
you
really
don't really
like. There's
compare.
nothing. You don't look
And
to
then you-
measure up with anybody else. Like
in middle school, everybody was lying. Like everybody was like, "Yo, my junk."
I mean, I can only speak to that as far as
Right until a woman told you, right?
right. Yeah.
Right. Let me tell you this wild story, right? So, I was in middle school, and I was a jokester, but I was the shy guy, right? So everybody in middle school, when Keisha coming over, or when the Sophie coming over, yada yada yada, whatever, you know what I mean? So I was kicking it with this girl, and then she was like, "Well, how big is your joint?" And back in the day, people was like, "Yo, I'll pull it out, lights going out." You know what I mean? Some randomness, some eclipse is just coming over or whatever. So I ain't want to lie, and if I pull it out, she'd be like, "Oh," you know what I mean? So I was like, I'm average. I'm average. She was like, "Really?" I was like, you know what I mean? I'm all right. I ain't, you know what I mean? I don't know about everybody else. Everybody like, "Yo, I'm blessed in the room." You know what I mean?
I've never
I
been
walk
to
bow-legged.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Niggas
You know what I'm
baptism if I
saying?
pull out, nigga.
That's what I'm
Yeah, nigga.
saying.
Niggas said if it's lights out.
Right.
It's
It's
lights out.
it's
Niggas
lights
baptism in this bitch.
Exactly.
Nigga.
So, I had an older brother. Shout out to Ali. This
Shout out
nigga-
to the older bro.
Shout out to Ali.
So brothers had like 2 or 3 condoms in it, right? So I was like, "Yo, I'm finna try out this condom, make sure I know how to put it on. I don't want to look disappointed, be out there feeling and shit." Also, you got it on? Hold on.
You got a shoehorn or
Yeah,
some
yeah,
shit.
yeah. You got take your time. Read this book while I figure out how to put this shit on. So, all my brother had was Magnums. I'm like, bro, I don't know if I can fit this motherfucker. What the fuck? Nigga, you ain't got nothing smaller? I was like, well, fuck it. I'm finna go out and do it. So the girl came over. Whoop-de-whoop. We getting it started over and over. I pull out the gold pack. She's like, oh, shit. You know what that is? I said, it's a condom. What the fuck you think it is? I don't know what the fuck. I didn't know there were different sizes. And I was like, it's a condom. She was like, oh, okay, it's about to go down. I'm like, shit. You know it.
Yeah.
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 I flipped that bitch out. Oh, shit, this motherfucker, whoa. I didn't think it was this big. So I put it on, and it fit. And, you know what I mean, did my thing. Didn't last that long. I was a kid. Not lying, but it didn't last that long. So I go back to school the next day. Your boys, everybody dab you up. They go to Magnum Wearer. They go to Magnum Wearer.
Everybody knew.
Everybody knew. Me, my goddamn virgin ass Magnum. I don't know what the fuck that is. It's still a Magnum. So again,
So she went back to school and
she
told
went to
everybody.
school and told everybody.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't know it was different sizes. I didn't know it was a Magnum. I know that. 'Cause you know why I didn't know? My dad first lesson teaching me about sex, he popped a porno in. So
Wow.
if you don't know why those guys are in the industry, that's why they're in the industry. They have oversized penises. I'm thinking my penis is supposed to look like these niggas in the video. So when a girl told me, how big is your penis? Average. I ain't like the niggas in the video. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like, I'm thinking like, okay, not knowing I have an oversized penis, but I'm not like these niggas in the porno. So I'm walking around middle school. My shit ain't like that. I don't know. And you know, nigga, I come out the room, niggas is blessing me, shit. So I didn't know. So for whole middle school, I didn't know I had a big penis. I did not know.
Holy shit.
Because I'm thinking my penis is supposed to look like these niggas like Mr. Marcus and all these other niggas. They come into the
Mr.
room.
Marcus, shout out to Mr. Marcus.
Supposed to have a whole forearm.
They got
shit,
a whole
nigga, like,
forearm
I
and
got
shit.
nails.
You don't
Yeah.
fuck out my face.
Yeah. I'll put my penis and slap you with it, bitch. Like,
Pull it out the room, get dark, bitch. You already know what's gonna happen,
that's
nigga.
what I'm saying. So for whole middle school, I did not know I had an oversized penis. I did not. I thought I'd just be like, okay, he's cool.
Do you hear that, ladies? Do ya?
He's okay.
He's cool.
He's cool. Not knowing, but if I go back in the day, I'd probably be not there with the side street. Nigga, I got that African shit. I got there slap the hell out you. So again, when did y'all know that y'all was like, okay, I got something here? Mine was in the 8th grade, going
See,
to high school.
Mine wasn't intense like that. I think I felt good about my joint because you really don't know ever. They always gonna, but I felt good about my joint. It was one partner I had, and I just lit up.
Yeah, I think for me it was the same way. I think it
damn.
was more like, yo, son, I've never gotten a complaint from any bitch ever, like in life.
Yeah, like yeah, you don't really get
never.
it.
Like
never.
it's always been like, yo, I'm knocking it down. Like, what's
Right.
up? You know what I mean? And it's never been like,
You-
oh, like you okay?
and then
It's like you're
Yeah.
like, oh, baby, you okay? Like, are you all right? It's never been like, it's
and
never
hitting
been
you,
like
hitting
that.
you for the round 2, round 3.
Oh yeah,
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
absolutely.
And you know you got something.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly. Like,
Yeah,
But
see, ladies, this is what
okay.
niggas be thinking
But
about.
she pack up and go. We got a problem, boss.
Oh yeah, 100%.
oh yeah, yeah.
We got a
Hold
problem.
on though,
Yeah.
hold on. I'm gonna say this though. I gotta say this.
Come. Here it come.
A lot of y'all girls who judge guys, y'all are whack as fuck. All right, I'm not gonna lie. Some of y'all bitches is whack as fuck. Like y'all think it's all about the dude. It's really not. Sex is a dance.
It
Two-way
is.
street.
It's a
Absolutely.
two-way thing. So you expect the guy to come in and be doing all this shit and fireworks and be shooting out your ass. It's not how it works. It is a two-way street. So as well as you want me to do doesn't mean it. You know, just because I got an A in class doesn't mean that you're gonna get an A in class.
Not at all.
We both got to do well. So in
both
other
gotta
words,
study.
yeah, we both gotta study.
both
So
gotta
like you
study.
both gotta
Facts,
study.
though.
So you
Right.
gotta come to the table with some shit too. That's gonna be like, oh, yo, this is like,
oh,
oh my
shit.
god, son, like, yo, this is fire.
What if she just got bad vagina?
There's a lot of bitches out there that just think they do shit is dope. I don't know what's bad vagina
There's
though.
a bunch
Either-
of them. Just like they claim, oh, I got the wet, they be whack as
I
fuck.
think
You know what? To be honest, and this is just a theory,
Here it comes, ladies.
but
get your notepads out.
Get your notepads out.
it goes with everything else. Like the more they talk shit, the wagger it is.
I mean, I can say that about niggas too.
Yeah, it's the same thing for guys too. It's the same thing for guys.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But niggas invented that shit. Niggas, we live to talk shit.
That is.
I think sex is a dance, and if there's a lot of motherfuckers walking around with two left feet.
Right.
If you can't fuck, it's a dance. We're supposed to be engaged together. We don't gotta be no. It's not necessarily.
But then you might. I mean, it
Sex-
might be a dance with certain people, and you might be 2 left feet with other people.
Nah,
You know what
nah.
I mean,
Nigga,
it depends
if-
on your
No, no,
your
okay.
chemistry might be
Sex-
different.
That's what I'm saying, and that's what makes it whack. Like
No,
if
yeah,
I'm
if-
fucking dancing salsa and you doing the river dance, bitch, we're off.
Yeah.
Like shit
Yeah.
does
No,
not
you
gonna
know what?
work.
I don't want to dance anymore.
No,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go to the next room where the reggae's playing.
exactly, nigga.
I've always treated sex as 3 different windows: physical, mental, and spiritual. 2 out of those 3 we have to connect. If we don't connect 2 out of 3 of those windows, it's not going to be a good time.
It's not.
It's
No,
not.
It's not.
It's not going to be good.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is you have to connect out of 2 of them 3 windows. Now, wifey, you're gonna connect with all 3.
Mm-hmm.
The second one, you might, you know what I mean. You might bust a nut, this, that, and other.
Grab that chair back there now.
But the first one, if you connect the no windows of 1, you're not getting the call back.
This shit
It's
is never
not.
gonna
It's
happen.
not
This
gonna
shit's
happen.
super whack.
It's gonna be whack.
I mean,
It is.
if you get the 1 out of the 3, you don't want the call back.
But the bitch never,
Right.
but the bitch never gets the fucking bad report card. Yeah, I remember. Yo, son, I'll never forget.
She went
this
with
shit.
me.
Ooh, shit.
No, let me tell you.
Get
Let me
the
tell
fuck
you.
outta here.
Let me tell you.
Let me tell
Son,
you something.
I mean, let me tell you. No, it's a fact. Let me tell you, son. I remember back in the day, son. This is when I first moved to Atlanta. We talking about early in the game. Let's move up, Neff. You can just share this mic. I remember, yo, Areto in the building. Finally, a nigga mad late, looking like Jesus Christ in the rain. But like,
Is it wet outside?
oh,
Nigga looking like
oh, okay, cool.
vampire in Brooklyn
Yeah,
and shit.
I gotta watch this nigga.
But yo,
Goddamn-
I remember
goddamn
these girls,
wavy.
son. There was these girls me and my homeboys
Man
was
buns.
fucking with, right?
Shout out to Man Buns.
I mean, 4 days.
Probably, I don't know.
4 days, my nephew.
Okay.
Rachel, this
Probably
4 day. All right, well, it's Sonik Gemz. We all in the building.
You don't remember me. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you will. Trust me, he'll be on this shit, man. We're all gonna be here, man. Times. So, yo, these girls was giving niggas BDRs. I'll never forget this shit. Bad dick report cards.
What?
I'll never forget that
This
shit.
is high school.
No, this is high school, nigga. I just moved to Atlanta, nigga. This was up like in my early 20s.
What?
These bitches
What
was
are they
like,
reporting to?
yo, they're friends.
Oh.
So there was like, it was a group of them bitches. It was
High
like
school
8
mistakes.
of them. And they was like, yo, I'll never forget it. So we were chilling there, right? It was me and my homie. And we was fucking with a couple of them. And they were like, yo, you don't want to get a BDR. And we were like, the fuck is a BDR, nigga? Like, I know BDP, nigga. You talking about fucking KRS-One, bitch? You fucked the whole shit up. Right? She was like, no, nigga. We talking about BDR, nigga, bad dick report. You don't want to get a bad dick report. Y'all better lay it down. And we were like, what? A bad dick report card? She was like, yeah. If you ain't laying it down, you ain't coming to the table with something, then you fucking getting a BDR and we grade you niggas.
I mean,
and
her
then
shit was whack.
And then
My
I said
box
like
was
this,
whack.
and I said the same shit to my homie.
me
I
tell
was
you
like, fuck it, bitches, we grading y'all too. And y'all gonna get a BD, y'all gonna get a fucking PDR, you fucking stupid bitch.
First of all,
And I hit that and never called the bitch again.
I'm gonna let you know right now.
Pause.
You're grading as soon as you leave my apartment. That's what the grade is. Because if I don't call you back, you failed. Don't worry about anything else. I'm just letting you know right now. If I didn't call you back and you call this you do this podcast, it wasn't good.
Shit was whack.
It was whack. And it's not even the fact. It could have been something as simple as you couldn't ride. Or you made a sound which is unprotective of you of being a woman. It's just something about it that I did not like, and I didn't call you back. But because I'm not that picky. If you spread your toes and it look like frogs when you coming, I probably didn't call you back.
You make a certain sound.
It's just certain things about it. And women can do the same thing.
So what make a bitch? All right. So what make a girl whack in bed? And ladies, we wanna let y'all know too, because y'all letting us know every time. But what makes a chick whack in bed? In y'all experience, what makes it whack? I'll tell you two things that make a bitch whack in bed in my experience.
Here it comes.
One, if you can't kiss, you like that automatically like
No. If you're the aggressive kisser.
Oh my God.
I
don't
make
mind.
that. Why? You gonna get your Sylvester Stallone talking ass out of here? Oh, Rocky kissing. Listen, you need to calm that down. This is sexy time.
Hey.
You pit bull kisser. You need to slow down.
Pitbull bitch ass.
You need to slow down.
Oh man.
It's
Yo. If you can't kiss.
Okay, go ahead. What's your two?
If you can't kiss, that's one. And if you just lay there. There are some bitches that just lay there. Like they don't interact per se. Like they feel like just the pussy is enough. Like it's like there's no interaction. Like they're not fucking you back. Like you just fucking her. Yeah, it's like yo, yeah, just
Bitch, you don't open that bottom lip.
bitch, you just start saying some shit like that right there automatically is like, okay, this shit is trash. What about y'all? No. What do y'all think?
Okay. I mean, I don't have a list, but it's just some things I don't like. I don't like if I watch a porno, then I need sound effects to, you know what I mean? But if you're doing a lot of sound effects in that,
yeah, you going overboard with your shit?
Overboard with the sound effect.
That or the talking.
But what kind of talking though? I don't mind the talking, but like what do you mean by talking?
No, you know when it's talking. Like you're just talking like, yeah, who pussy is this or this and that. You like, okay, that's cool. But motherfucker, if I gotta goddamn get a report card from your ass, who pussy is this? What's going on? Hit it to the left. Right there. Matt, wow. You hungry? if we're having a conversation in bed, you really fucking up my flow. You really are. Did you come? I just came. I love this shit. You love this shit? I knew you was the one. I'm really trying to have sex right now. Really?
Shut the fuck up. Like, stop talking to me.
Or did aggressive yelling. Yeah. 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 What the fuck is... Listen, okay, we need to slow this down.
Hey, all right, let's change
All
something up.
right, what about you, Flock?
Oh, you can't rock. That's my last one.
That definitely. Yeah.
There's nothing worse.
If you can't ride, then like,
there's nothing.
Why are you on me?
Than a woman
It's
that
a
can't
fact,
ride.
though.
Why are you on me?
Fact,
Like,
though.
It's the worst one.
You're fucking hurting me, bitch. Really is what you're doing. You're hurting me. Stop.
When your pelvic bone is in my lungs. Who are you gyrating on? Like, stop.
Like, what are you doing?
Stop it.
Like,
why?
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
And I'm saying for women, because I know women gonna see this podcast was like, this nigga don't know what the fuck he talking about. I'm being extra when I say, pelvic bone and all this other stuff. But it's something about sex, and it's about a woman that knows how to make love or to fuck their man. Yeah. And if you don't know the difference, then you're that bitch that can't fuck.
That's a fact, though.
But it's got to be two. two different styles in your bed that you have. And sometimes you want to make love, and sometimes you want your woman to fuck you.
That's right.
And you just got to understand the difference. If you don't, go get you a nigga. He'll tell you.
And he'll tell you.
If you're lonely, then you got your hand. But I'm just saying, if you, like he says, dancing.
That's right.
It's got to be some kind of rhythm. And if you want a nigga to fuck you, get somebody, a man that know how to dance.
Yeah, that's
You know
always
what
the way
I'm saying?
that I've always seen when
Get a
bitches
nigga with hips.
been like.
Shout out to the big guys.
Shout out to the big dude.
Hey, shout out to the
Hey.
Islanders.
Yeah, thank you.
What about you, Fly? What do you think? Is it the same?
Yeah, pretty much for the most part. Like if you don't play your part, like I'm gonna be bored. Like all right.
Exactly. Exactly.
What about you, Neff?
Here it come.
If everybody plays their part and the chemistry's
it'd
coming
be
from
great.
both ends, is great.
What's poppin', y'all? So what's going on? I came in late and everything. What's the topic? Because you know what I
Oh,
mean?
we all over the place. Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
He's just taking this shit a whole different direction. Like
I ain't wanna
that
do
is
like
not what this
a-
is about.
that.
That is not what this is about.
It's not about that, but we were talking about sexual activity and because
Well, right now we're on the topic of what turns you off about a female in bed.
I got a question.
Pretty much.
What's up?
You like hand jobs?
Of course. I mean,
I think I'm the only one.
yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't like hand.
He doesn't.
I don't.
Thinks hand jobs are whack.
Okay, so
Don't
All
make
right.
this fucking.
hold on.
philosophical here.
I ain't lit right now, so it's about to be mad
You
philosophical.
better take a shot. We don't want to hear that philosophical shit.
So yo, like, I mean, but like, why don't you like hand jobs? I'm trying to.
It's useless to me. I like I said, I told the guys, I've never busted nut off a hand job. Never. It'll probably get me up, but I have to.
See, honestly, it's like I'm just crazy in general. So like,
I'm just crazy in general. It's always a great excuse. When you start off your sentence with "I'm just crazy in
You
general,"
have to be crazy in general, like hand jobs. Goddamn chopping the bitch. No.
but see, I think the way like
Power up.
the way,
Fucking Super Saiyan ass nigga.
but it depends though. Like
It's the bomb of the building.
it's not just some savage shit where you just like it's sensual. It
is, but like I said,
I like to feel them soft, small hands, baby.
he like Asians. I'll let you know that right
This
now.
nigga went into his radio voice real quick.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Soft,
Soft,
small
smooth
hands,
hands,
baby. You know he threw the
smooth,
baby in there. Like
yeah.
this ain't the quiet storm, nigga. Soft, small hands, baby.
So, for all,
That's actually a good question, though.
for all the small people, he like your hands.
Hold up. All right.
What was the question?
I like looking at her nails. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
it's
so you're
just
a hand
something-
guy.
It's a beautiful. I mean, not really,
Okay.
but I appreciate it. Like, you know
Okay,
what I mean?
yeah.
I don't want to see them like all bit down and like, you know what I mean?
No.
Yeah.
I think you just made a good point. The appreciation. I appreciate it.
You
It's not
appreciate it?
necessarily like it's my first choice.
Right.
I appreciate the
true
effort.
indeed,
I appreciate it. You
as
get
far
an
as
if.
wording?
Yeah.
As far as wording,
It's,
yeah.
Exactly. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You can do better.
You-
You can definitely do a whole lot better than a hand job.
I hate to be at this nigga house.
Listen,
Nah, man, this shit
Like,
ain't working.
yeah,
listen,
okay.
listen. It just,
I'm gonna go play ball.
I probably would. I just don't like it. Because I've never seen people be like, I'm gonna give you the best hand job in the world. Well,
Hold on, let me put it like this too, right? So, you know, depending what kind of situation you in, if you might be in a relationship, you might have just met this girl at the mall, I don't know, right? But my thing is, I think when a woman, female, however you want to put it, she initiates that interaction, right? It makes it that much more sexy, right? So it's not just like I'm like, yo, can you give me a hand job, please? Like that sounds
So
crazy.
it's a
you know what I
process.
mean?
So-
yeah, it's like
No, absolutely,
process.
absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
It's
yeah.
like if she just like, yo, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's going there.
Okay,
You know what
all
I
right.
mean?
So,
Then it's
so,
like,
so
word,
it's
like,
it's the process that y'all like. Y'all don't really like the hand job. It's
Nah,
just
I
the
like the
process.
hand
No, I like the hand job. I like the hand job. That's not a that's not a question. But the
Listen, if it was a
the-
porno, I'll
build up
fast
the-
forward.
I guess the initiation does add points to it.
yeah.
I'll tell you right
So
now.
if you just laying there and she, slick creeping up on you, like in your mind where she going,
like
but
a robber?
That's a fact. That's a fact. Like a robber.
Like a
and then
robber.
imagine that, and you
you
know.
can tell H went into some whole different
Yo, I'm dead ass.
He said, yo,
And
like a robber.
Listen,
a robber?
like a robber. And you know.
Black mask.
Imagine, and you about to get some pussy. After that, it's like, oh, this is like unbelievable.
I'm telling you right now, I'm fast
I'm
forwarding.
ready.
I'm fast forwarding it.
Fast forward. He's
I'm fast
funny. He's like,
forwarding.
all right.
Yeah, I'm just scrolling over. Because I
So
could be,
But
we-
no, like I am one that I do enjoy the foreplay. Like that, it's
I
it's the
love
fun
foreplay.
part. And I feel like
I love
the
the
hand job
foreplay.
is part of the foreplay.
You
I
know
think
what's-
a hand job is like throwing the trash out and you got a little thing on your hand. That's how much. That's how much I dislike hand jobs. I'm just telling you right now.
Hold on, serious question though, right?
Sure.
As a guy, right? As a man, from the man's perspective, obviously, you're like, they have a term called growers and showers, right? So
Right.
you know what that is, right? So like, I mean, I guess it depends. If you're with your wifey, you've been with her for mad long, you don't really care.
Right.
But like if you just start talking to a girl or you just met this girl, whatever. Let's say you're in the hand job scenario, right? Mm-hmm. So like yeah, I'm the man, right? But then after, you know what I mean, the whole like, the lights start to fade out and everything like that, like it starts to shrivel back up. Like, are you insecure about her seeing that, or like how do y'all feel about that?
Oh, I'm walking around balls out. If I didn't have kids, I'm the
I-
most naked man in life. If I can be, if the kids ain't home, balls out.
Yeah,
Balls out.
I do enjoy the freedom.
Yes.
I mean, like anybody would enjoy the
Swing-tastic.
freedom. This is just, you get a chance to breathe. You gotta let them out. But I mean, after it's all said and done, I don't care. You saw what it can do.
Right.
Like,
You saw me at my ultimate.
at my
best.
ultimate, exactly.
You saw me at
Right.
my best.
Right.
But I mean, it's just
my
me.
final form.
I think I'm just that
You know
weird
what I mean?
guy.
Like, so
that
even
just-
if it was just a hand job and you got to see it, then all right.
But either way it goes,
You know what's coming next time.
Yeah.
Or you can imagine what might be. I
Right.
mean, depending on what your scenario is.
Right.
But either way it go, wifey. For some women, if you rock her world, it don't matter if it's on or off.
Right.
Yeah,
She
it really
know what
doesn't.
it's doing.
It really doesn't, yeah.
And if she's ready, she's ready. She's like, hey,
That's very true. Very true.
hey, drop them kids off. Lock the door. Let's get it popping. No, it don't even matter. But I just always been that weird guy, I guess. I wish I could have people call in and be like, hand jobs or no jobs. You know what I mean? I could just fast forward that.
You remember when we did the
Surveys?
we did the surveys?
Yeah. Oh,
Yo,
man.
man, long ago, me and him did a survey. What was it? It was like the ugliest things a girl
No.
could do.
If your guy was undercover, this is the way you can tell
Oh,
your guy was
signs you
undercover.
could tell your guy was
Your guy was
undercover.
undercover.
God, we're gonna
Yeah.
have to get a girl on the
Oh, no.
podcast for that
The
shit.
first one is how to tell if you're really ugly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
At the time, we
had
had, we was at a hotel at the time. We was working at a hotel. Like, we was running that joint. And we had the hotel trying to just dying off of these survey beats. So we just came up with it. Came up with a list of like maybe 15, 20, and just showing it off to everybody in the hotel. Oh my God, that is so true. Y'all is so crazy.
There's some truth in
Like,
that
we
shit.
been doing-
People was not fucking with us for a while.
Yo, facts. Like, people felt like it was about them.
Yeah. It was. It was.
Not all of them was about them. We found out which ones was about them when they got mad at it.
It was about a couple of them. I wish I could. We put it on our Facebook. I don't remember.
That shit might be
stop
there.
that in 2019, y'all. We talked about this on the last episode. If y'all tuned in, man, like y'all got the whole download.
We couldn't
thing,
tune
man.
in because H ain't put it out yet. So
Can we not talk about this on this podcast?
Y'all, by the time y'all hearing this is gonna be the future. Y'all gonna tune in then, all right? So my my whole thing is like the whole download thing, man. Is wrong, man. It's just stop. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because
I
I don't.
don't want to cut you off. but you know what I call those people? They greedy as fuck. They greedy.
True.
They're greedy. I don't care what nobody say. Just real talk. They're greedy. If you gonna pick a side, pick a side. You can't be on both sides. You can't be in the middle of the fence. You like guys? Hey, go ahead. Hey, whatever rocks your boat, that's good. Stay on your side. You like females? Hey, come on to the side.
We talking about men?
Oh, we talk. Yeah, I was gonna say, is it
What we
different for
talking about?
women and men?
No.
I'm talking about men.
No, I'm talking about
You know
men.
what I mean?
Yeah, I'm talking about men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Men, if you like men, hey, that's cool. But you being undercover, you got a wife and kid and all this stuff, and then you still like men. You go on there next thing you know, you giving your wife AIDS and all this other
No,
stuff.
that's a fact.
But just stay on your side because you're greedy. Talking about, I don't know which one I want. Yes, you do.
No, that's a fact. No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Stay
You
on
got
your side.
you got to make a decision, but
Stay on your side.
in this day and
Pick a side. Like whatever rocks your boat. Listen, it's 2019. Listen, I don't judge. whatever you do that makes you happy, as long as it's not harming me and my kids or anybody harming anybody else, I don't give a fuck what you do. But again, you need to stay on your side. So listen, you. It's the truth. If everybody stayed on their side, wouldn't have no problem.
Stay on your goddamn side, nigga.
The Super Bowl Nation, they was dancing with the
Oh,
hologram.
y'all went to the conference?
Yeah, we did. But I'm just saying, stay on your side. If everybody stayed on their side, we wouldn't have this problem.
Stay on your
Stay
side.
on your side.
Stay on your goddamn
Yeah,
side.
stay on your side.
And if you pick one side, you can't go back to the other.
No, first, hold on. All right.
No.
Now I had a problem.
No.
Bruh,
Yeah, no, you
That
can't.
is a
you can't.
firm
That's a
decision.
fact. That's a fact.
Once
That's a
you
fact.
once
Stay
you
on your
cross
side.
that line, you can't come
Yeah,
back.
you stay on your side. That's a fact.
Stay on your
Flag on the
side.
play.
Facts.
Flag on the play. Flag on the play. You can't
Flag.
do it.
There's no playing no more. The game's over. You're not playing anymore.
What's that backcourt violation?
Backcourt violation. Backcourt violation. Backcourt violation.
can't-
You did it. You fucked up.
That's
Backcourt
it,
violation.
right.
You
You
can't do
crossed
that. No,
that
that's a
line.
fact. That's a fact. You can't do
My
that.
hunger told me, like, yeah, he was younger. He sucked a couple. He got his dick sucked a couple times, but that mean he ain't gay, huh? Let me tell you this one time. Was he in jail? That's a whole different subject right there. But again, I don't know. But I'm just saying, me personally, if you got your dick sucked by another man, brother, you got a lot of going on right now, and I just need you to stay on your side. Don't come on my side.
Because it's dangerous. You're fucking up my side.
Exactly.
You fucking up my side.
Me and my side is happy. We know what team we playing for.
That's
you over
true.
there hooping and out there playing two-hand touch.
Playing a pickup
We playing tackle over here. Don't come on my side. We not on the same team. Stay over there.
But okay, so this is hard to follow. Pause.
I told you, y'all to stay on your side.
Yo, what was the name of that? Y'all know that he's a TV pastor, and he was actually gay for years. And then he
Eddie Long?
was it Eddie Long? I think so. And he was legitimately gay.
He had a bunch of cases.
I don't know
on
what
him.
happened, if he got raped and then he started being in the gay lifestyle or what happened to him. But y'all could look it up, Google it and all that. Basically, he was like, okay, I don't want to be gay anymore. This is wrong. And he's straight and he's married now. He has kids. What do y'all think? Is that possible? Like, you know what I mean? Like, is it possible to genuinely be like, you know what? Like, I was lost, dog. I didn't want to be on that side. They just picked me
I mean,
Okay, all I can do is give you.
Stay on your side.
All I can do is give you. We ain't got no issues with the LGBT elemental P
Not at
community.
all.
Get it?
no, not at
We
all.
don't got no
Not at all,
issues
people.
with y'all. Y'all do what you do.
The only problem I got with them, if I don't like something, that don't make me homophobic.
Right.
I just don't like that. I don't
Well-
like what you did.
Well, phobia, right? Exactly. Because
That's
even
my
with
only problem with them.
even with the word, right? Even with the word, homophobia means you're afraid of something. I'm not afraid of you. You could do whatever you want to do. That's your
side.
business. I don't give a fuck. Stay on your side. Look, the LGBT. That's you do whatever you want to do.
Right.
We're not judging you. We don't give a fuck what you do, really,
Not
to
at
be
all.
honest with you. But it's not about you who are definitive in that. If you're saying you like dudes, then you like dudes. That's it. You've picked a side. What we're saying is
Stay on your side.
pick a side. You cannot be quiet about it and think you're gonna shuffle. Yeah, because what you do is you put every one of us else in that situation with you. And now
in the pond.
Exactly, and now we're end up in the
like a dirty
situation.
fish.
Yeah, and now you end
Facts.
up with a lot of women who
Facts.
have situations who are.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you one thing, right?
I'm not looking for Nemo.
I tell you,
Fuck that. I'm not looking for
That's
Nemo.
one reason. That's another pro of getting married.
yeah.
My stuff clean,
Yep.
and I got a side.
I'll tell you one thing that happened, right? And this was a friend of mine. I'm not going to name any names because, again, the LGBT is a very sensitive
It
situation.
will come for you.
They will. So
Be at your door like
it
Jehovah,
was,
nigga.
100%. Them niggas might knock the door right now because it was, you know what I mean?
I already do it, but it's 3 things my dad told me you don't mess with.
Mhm.
You don't mess with the LG, whatever the long word you just said.
Yeah, the LGBT.
LBGT.
Animals
Mhm.
and women.
In that
The
order.
three most sensitive things,
Three
right?
of the most
Especially
sensitive
right
things
now.
You don't mess.
You
with.
can't say anything about it.
But in that order.
Not even
That
that
doesn't
order.
even
Just
have to
those
be in
3,
that order.
period.
Just in all of them.
You can say anything else about everybody else, but those 3, they will come for you.
And Jews.
You saw what happened with Michael Vick.
You say something about Jews, your ass is it's a rap for you, son.
Well, that's the music industry.
Yeah, and that's
I
the
go
music,
to the
the
jewelry
movie
shop.
industry. That's every industry.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll give you an example, right? Again, I'm not going to name any names to protect people involved. But my homegirl,
Make up a name.
Don't do
okay, I'll make up a
I
name.
know it's like
Don't
do
was
it.
it ID homicide ID?
All right. I'll make up a name.
that. I'm on his Facebook page right now.
About a homegirl knew a dude who ended up in prison. Who I don't know if he was raped in jail. No one ever knew what happened to him. But then he came out, and then he ended up living with a gay relative. And then sucked into that lifestyle. And then felt like he was diving too deep into that. Left, this fucking moved back to wherever he came from, whatever his hometown was. And got some counseling. Ended up getting married. Having a child. And almost denouncing that whole thing. Because he felt that the only reason that happened was only because of him living with that particular family member.
Okay.
And that. So now, it's almost like that whole part of him didn't happen. It was like, that happened, it's over with. It was wrong. And again, I'm not saying that it's wrong for most of y'all, but just for his particular situation, he's saying it's wrong in that sense. Like, he was sucked into it. That can pause. Now, that can happen because that happened to him, right? He felt like I don't know what happened to him in jail. Just the whole rumor was that maybe he was raped in prison. He came out and they ended up living with a gay cousin or some shit, and then ended up getting sucked into the life of that life.
I got a
and then
problem.
was
But
in it.
How
I got a
How
problem.
do you get caught up in that? I'm gonna say caught up in that.
Well,
Like,
well
I
that's
keep-
that's that's
yeah, like
no.
so-
how do you
Because
get
you know what?
caught up in that? Like,
I think you know what, and that's a
He
fact.
Suck.
I
I
think
know,
it
right? Like,
pause.
he put an emphasis on that shit.
Yo,
Like,
fall into
how
the
did he get
situation?
caught up in
I-
that
I
life?
think-
Like, because at some point you had to make that decision.
Yeah, it's a decision.
And that's the whole thing.
In
I don't-
prison, I get it. You there for X amount of times, shit start looking different for you. Once you out of that, you're
I mean,
already in a mind state of prison
and that's the
how
whole thing.
you're living there.
I don't know if when you come out of that mentality, which happens to a lot of motherfuckers that
Do
go
you
to
ever
jail.
back?
No,
But
he
I
got
mean,
married,
like,
and
alright,
has a
like you
child,
said,
has
he
a
moved
successful
into-
business. It's a whole different
Right.
ball game. Like, he denounces that now.
But what happened when he moved into that? You said it was a cousin.
Yeah, some relative.
So they moved into that relative apartment, and now they
Yeah.
seeing that same lifestyle.
Yeah.
They already have the jail mindset for certain things that they had to do, whether they were the victor or the victim.
Yeah.
So now, if you living in with this relative that has this lifestyle,
You knew that.
you
moving in.
knew what route you
You
wanted
knew
to
that
go.
moving in.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Yeah, you knew that shit
knew that
moving
moving
in.
in.
Now, granted, that might have been your only decision. You
Right, and
knew
and
you
thought
had
you
a
was strong enough to
decision
fight the power.
every step of the way
But
ever since then.
like I'm saying, listen.
Like if a nigga come with a bunch of dudes to the house, like yo, I'm gonna be outside.
I don't know. I just didn't think about it.
We can't really speak on it. But
Yeah,
I'm
because
just
we
saying,
don't know the switch. I don't know if there's
Yeah,
a switch where you can switch it off.
But what I'm
I
saying,
don't know if you could be-
is, at the end of the day, there were decisions that had to be made.
But
Yeah.
as for a straight person, I can't speak on that.
Yeah, I can't speak. I don't know.
Because I don't understand.
I don't understand it either.
But
I
it's
don't
not for
know.
me to
Yeah,
judge.
I
We'll
don't
never
get it
know.
either.
We'll never
But
know.
you talking about a
Never know.
scenario where he was in prison for X amount of time,
Yeah.
and then he moves right into that lifestyle.
Yeah, no, but I think
Throughout the whole process, you have decisions.
But I think you know what I think, and this is what goes into influence. I think when
know,
yeah,
I kinda do.
imagine
'Cause he probably
all right,
probably lost.
exactly. So imagine you're raped in prison out of your will, and then now you're confused, and then you come out and you move into another confused situation.
I don't-
Again,
I don't
this is
believe
not
the
for
confusion
everybody. This does not count for everybody. This is a very sensitive
like,
situation.
I don't really feel like you can be confused after being raped. Like you either mad or you figured out.
I don't know.
Kind of
I
enjoyed it.
I don't. I mean,
I'll say it like this: if you're young, right? I mean, there are lots of situations. A lot of the LMNOP community knows this too. Like,
elemental.
What?
you know what I mean? I mean the LGBTQ LMNOP.
This nigga had every
So-
letter in there.
I was with it. Like, wait a
minute, what?
My
Wait a
just
what?
came
Just
out.
like having fun with y'all.
He
man.
sound like
I'm
when
sorry.
when the kids go.
Just loosen up, all right? Pause. So my whole thing is this, right? Like if you're young, a lot of them got started on that path because of that. A lot of them were molested at a young age. A lot of them were raped at a young age, right? So you gotta look at it like this. I think that's the same thing with that TV pastor. I'm gonna find his name later on, but basically that happened to him. He got molested at a young age.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe it might have been by like a gay prison uncle or something like that, right? And so when you're that young, especially right around the time, right before you're hitting puberty, it's confusing because the feeling is the same. You see what I'm saying? Like you're still feeling the same, whatever, orgasm or whatever you want to call it. And so you confused now. You're like, is this supposed to feel good? It's just a bodily response. It's not really like that you like it. But then now you like, do I like it because it felt good?
I mean,
so
at that
maybe I
point,
should
you're
just keep
put in
going
two
on the same
different.
side.
You're put in two different positions. Like your body is trying to tell you one thing, but your mind is telling you a
But my
different thing.
body's telling me.
And look, like yo, after all, and I've been said that, like after all these years,
I don't know where this R.
people-
Kelly came from. That was just the wrong segment to go.
but I
with.
mean,
Yeah, we're
like,
not even talking
but
about
even
R.
with
Kelly.
that, like you gotta understand, like that line alone is a confused line. When you get in these different situations, your
still
mind
made a
is, your
choice.
body is really telling you one thing. Oh, this feels good to me, but your mind is like, yo, I don't really want to
This
be
ain't
here.
right.
It's an itch. It's like when you got that post-traumatic disorder, the very thing that is like ripping your mind apart is the very thing that you run into. So if you were like on drugs and you addicted, then it's the same thing. It's killing you. You know it's killing you, but you can't.
But at the
stuck.
same time,
You
it
see what I'm
gives
saying?
you that sense of freedom, I guess, that you're looking for.
Yeah.
In the terms of, well, we're going in terms of drugs. In terms of sex and molestation and all that, that's a deeper and more sensitive topic.
it's
like
so much.
it gets
Yeah,
deeper
it's
into
a
the
lot.
psychological.
Much like
Right.
It's muddled. It's muddled. It definitely is. And I don't think I don't think there's any one way to adjust or to understand because we don't. We're all here. We're four heterosexual males. And have been like that our whole lives, and we'll never. Right? Do you know what I mean?
Stay on your
So
side.
you know what I mean. So we don't understand it, and again, people's choices are people's choices. We are not here again. We say this, Sonik Gemz. We are just giving you our opinions. We're laughing. We're joking. It's cool. We're having fun with y'all. Hopefully, you having fun with us.
I hope so too.
Yeah, don't take us too serious.
Yeah,
we're not
don't
here
take
bugging
it-
out or
just,
whatever.
you know,
but
we
we're
don't know
just
shit.
yeah, we
We're
don't know
going
shit,
off
right?
of
We're just
what
saying.
we feel.
Shout out to the hotel gang. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, true indeed. Shout out.
Right, I got into the hotels. I don't know when, but I'm telling you right now.
I met you when 2008.
2008 when I got to the Marriott. every single raise that I got was because
Yo, speaking
every
of hotels,
raise that I got, I was cool with them. Like I didn't have no problem with them. This, that, and other. I even bartended at a couple of gay clubs because they were paying.
but I mean they
So
do
they
pay,
party,
but it's
they-
not even about that. Like
Yeah.
they mad cool. They cool
Yeah,
as
they
anybody.
cool
They
as-
cool
yeah,
as
of
shit.
People are people.
Yeah.
They
People
cool
are
as
people.
shit. People are
are
people, right?
But
Cool
what
as
I-
shit.
My problem is the greedy ones that want to look that lifestyle in front of their family and friends because they don't disappoint their family and friends, but they know they're in the back end. You know what I mean?
That like when you
Yeah,
gotta
they
yeah.
transform wrong.
Decepticon transforming, like, yo, stop transforming, like, be like,
They create a
do
hand
you,
jobs.
you know what I mean? Like, and I mean,
But
the thing is, yeah,
you gotta understand, like we're coming from a different generation where that was frowned upon.
That was true.
see, I can't.
A lot of people,
Right before.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Like, it
like
was right
where we
before,
grew up,
like,
where we grew up,
yeah.
people were liable to start fights because of that.
Right.
Get beat up because of that. That's just how we
Right.
grew
And then
up.
now it's on
and then
TV,
now it's
like
just
it's
on
regular.
yeah. And now it's a regular thing. Like
Yeah.
I do what you want to do,
Right.
be how you want to
It's
be,
like-
which is absolutely
It's
cool.
like kindergarten. They're like, oh, that's my girlfriend. I'm like, you is-
But it's like, yo, where's the boundary, right? Like, okay, I think when they, like, MLK opened up the door, it was like, okay, we don't want segregation, we want integration, right?
right.
That's talking about black and white people, not like men and women, right? So it's like, it's not the same. It's not like, oh, we can share bathrooms, we can share, like, nah, there's a line. You feel me? Like, it's not exactly the same. And don't take offense to that because in reality, it's just a respecting. It's just certain principles. And I got gay, I consider them homies, like colleagues that I've met through work and stuff like that. And there was a point in time I never thought I would have a gay guy friend. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, just putting myself in that circle, I'm like, I don't want to. I'm
Give a
staying
wrong
on my side.
image.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
stay on my side. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? And you know, just having conversations, trying to pick people's brains and like, how did
It's
you get,
interesting.
you know what I mean?
interesting.
Like,
But I think it goes back to like everything relates somehow relates to just everything that's been in transition, like for years. Like, well, even before I get to that, like next week we about to experiment in putting weaves in our head.
Yep.
Just for the sake of experiment, but
Right.
the same transition goes with how many. I know all of us has been here have had a mini and petty.
well, I mean,
When the world started,
I have not.
and then you bugging.
I've
real?
never. I don't like people touching my feet.
I don't like people touching my feet
I have
either.
an issue with that. Wifey's been trying to
But
get
yo,
me to do that
bruh,
shit forever.
Listen,
I have
bruh.
not.
Wifey's been
I
trying.
don't want niggas
Wifey
to touch
tried
my
and
feet,
she got
son.
me there.
get a lady, like, don't get a guy.
I don't. Who the fuck? What
Oh
nigga?
no, you hell no.
Get a nigga like yo, what's up, nigga? Yo,
But
I'ma
I mean,
rub
my
your
point-
feet,
my point
nigga.
to
I
that-
don't know Robert at work at the
My point to that though.
It's like if you go get a massage, no, I mean, I don't think that makes you gay if a man massages you and it's professional.
Well,
that's just my.
I don't want no strong ass nigga rubbing on my back. Like that's a little different. But I mean, my point
take
to
a
that
strong
is
woman.
the transition, like mani pedis
would
and
definitely take a
weaves.
strong
Strong
woman.
hands. Wait. You gotta, oh, what's going on?
I need-
Same thing. No, same.
But all of that was looked at as for women to do.
Same side.
I need a Russian.
This nigga, you need
I
a
need-
safety word.
Get me some
know.
big bitch, son. I need some
Yeah.
big woman, dog.
I-
Like yo.
I need
But not like that. All goes
not gonna
back
lie,
to the transition
best-
of
the best
how
massage
all
I
that
had
shit
was a big
started.
woman.
Niggas like a few up until a couple of decades ago, niggas was not
her
thinking
name
about
was
getting
Chelsea.
mani pedis. Let alone putting weaves in their hair. Let alone
true.
transitioning from man to female.
Oh, so then that leads to a very interesting question. Very interesting question, guys.
I think all
Ronnie,
of this could have been for next week.
This is like hell yeah, like yo, and we're winding down to the end of the podcast. We're almost 3 hours in.
Are you serious?
Are we?
Yeah, but
Wow.
we can keep going. Fuck it, we're just gonna have a long ass podcast. Fuck
I-
it.
Ain't nobody gonna listen to 3 hours of our
No,
shit.
no. I'm just telling you right now, I hate man purses. I'm letting y'all know that right
Oh my
now.
god.
I hate the
I
fanny
don't-
packs they
don't-
wear on
listen.
your neck. I hate that shit.
Who is fanny packs around their neck?
The young generation.
I've never seen
Yeah,
that.
people
You
wear
for
it. I mean,
real?
people
No.
wear it.
Yeah, they
all the
wear
time. It
little
depends.
things right
Foreigners,
here, they shoulder
fo-
bags.
fo- foreigners.
Oh, the joint right here. When
Yeah.
I'm thinking of that neck, I'm thinking like,
Oh no. Foreigners wear that. No, that's like a thing.
Yeah, I've
where,
been
like,
seeing
guys
that. Yeah,
wear,
I've been seeing
guys
that.
wear that
No,
all the
I've
time.
seen,
the
like,
satchel
it's-
kind of thing where it's like, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
hate
no,
it.
I see guys.
No,
wear
that's
that.
a
Not even an
European
issue.
thing,
That's
yeah.
not
No,
even
no,
a
I have
thing.
an issue. Take it off your neck when you're doing it. Look in the mirror and take it off and see what you look like. I got a problem with that.
Hey, but we used to say the same thing. We used to say the same thing about the tight jeans, right? Like
I still say it.
oh, the apple bottom jeans, you got to get on the bed, girl, and you know what I mean. And
I still have a problem with the tight
wiggle
jeans.
around. And now what these guys doing? What
Yeah.
we doing? You know what I mean? Like we wiggling around too.
Yo, it got to the point where like
I
I literally like now I just wear cargos and sweats because I can't find all the jeans I find are skinny jeans.
Right.
I mean, that's the style now. It took me a while to embrace it. I'm actually
I'm
wearing
not embracing
baggy
it
jeans tonight, which is crazy. But I'm like, yo, like I just.
It's impossible.
I mean, I embrace the fashion, but it got to
me.
be a certain type of tight.
Not at all.
So that leads to the last question of the evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Who said this was the last question?
Oh
of the
shit,
evening?
we're gonna keep going.
Let me
Fuck
stop,
it.
let me stop.
Sonic
Let me stop.
Gems. Sonic Gems.
mean,
We're gonna
he's
keep
out.
going. This is gonna be the longest podcast ever, nigga.
We just,
I
we
bet.
just
Fuck it.
talking our shit.
Is the definition of manhood changed? Has it changed?
In
Because
my mind?
no, just in general. Because
Oh.
okay, just
No.
like the example.
Well, I mean,
hold
we can
on.
only speak about it, about
Because
mine.
because
Our
because here's
perspective,
what it
our-
is. Here's what it is in reality, right? We're thinking of the we'll talk with the mani pedis. Niggas was getting mani pedis back in the day. Niggas said, I can get the fuck out of here with that shit.
No,
We ain't doing it.
No, that is a lie.
Niggas was
Back-
getting mani pedis.
Niggas was getting, but they weren't
Nah,
getting petties. They were getting manis.
That wasn't.
No,
nah.
they were getting
The
manis.
manis
not
didn't
called
kick in
manis.
up
No.
until maybe a few decades ago.
No,
like
no,
maybe in
Bernie
the
Mac
mid
made it
80s.
cool. Bernie Mac was the
In-
first
in-
man
in
I
the
saw
70s
with
and 60s, guys
popularizing
were
it.
getting manis. They were. They were not. They were classified as mostly pimps that was getting it done, but they were getting it done.
Okay.
They were getting
True.
it done.
I see
now,
where he's going.
Now they've gone
I
to
see
the
where he's
petty
going.
because, you know
Hey,
what I mean?
Snoop used to get away with it, but then he took it to another extent, right? Like, you know, the pimps used to have the one long nail, and
Yeah.
it was like, all right, or whatever, right?
Right.
But then he got, like, all of them done, like French tips, and they were long and
Right.
everything, and 50
See,
went
that
in on them,
I
and it was
can't
just
do
like,
all that.
Yo, what's going on?
So
Like, you know what I mean?
so what changes? Does the definition of yeah, we're definitely
Yeah.
gonna get there, but this is just quick, and then we'll
quick
bring
what
it
it
back
is?
up next week.
Okay.
How about this? We'll make it simple.
It's Pandora's box, bro.
It is.
It is.
Does
really is.
okay? I'll make it just a simple yes or no. Does manhood change? Does a definition of what we think manhood changes, or is there multiple definitions of what manhood is?
Well, I think what we're
Does it
talking about,
change?
They call it metrosexual.
Okay,
Metrosexual.
Okay.
mean that you gay, it
I don't want to
means
take the
you-
metro.
you
I just
care
That's
about-
what
That's what they call it.
it is. What
I said, I'm just saying, that's what,
No.
I think that's what women call it. They
I
call
mean,
it, it's-
I-
But does it okay? But,
I don't like
but
that
how do we define it? And
Well, being a
I'll
man?
give no, and exactly.
It depends
manhood.
on the definition of you.
Okay, no, okay, that's true.
Great
But
motherfucking answer.
that's a very good answer. But
Great answer.
I'll even piggyback off that and say it is a matter of you, culture, and tradition, because Jewish
but those
tradition.
you can't put those perspectives under the same belt.
No, you can't. You can, because tradition for Jews, for Jewish people, is a bit different, because they go through a bar mitzvah where the man becomes a man at 13.
That's right. Okay.
Right? There is, and I'll give you all right. There's a lot of,
But
hold on.
a Jew going through a bar mitzvah can right after the bar mitzvah go get a mani pedi.
No, that's fine. That's fine. What I'm talking about is just mainly nowadays, how do we define it as heterosexual males? Because we have so much. The LGBT, we got with women are thinking what manhood is. How do we define the term nowadays? Every culture and every group has a way of doing it, of determining what that is, right? So with Jews, right, with Jewish people, they say it is, all right, the bar mitzvah is your introduction into manhood. You are a man when you have your bar mitzvah, right? In African culture, there is a ton of different ways. I have seen and know of 1,000 different ways that they determine your manhood. One, circumcision. They will circumcise you in front of the entire village.
He's packing.
You go. They ain't wearing the Magnum. They're wearing the Magnum. They're wearing the Magnum.
He never had a
In
car.
front of the entire village, you do it in front of all the males.
Yep.
They put you in a hut by yourself. You sit there and all you do is drink milk for 7 days. And you come out there. They separate you.
I don't agree with that though.
The-
because
the-
the thing is like, I
I'm
mean,
lactose
Hold on though.
intolerant.
Hold on. That's cultural. That's cultural though. There's a lot.
That's
Hold on,
yeah.
That's cultural. I'm just giving you examples.
disrespect. I mean,
No, that's cultural, right? That's cultural. We do
No, of
that.
course.
There is another
I
culture.
mean, I can drink almond milk.
There is another. There is another culture. Again, this is African culture with different tribes, where you jump over 7 cows,
That ain't-
7 times, and if you have to jump totally over them.
That's stupid.
This is no. Let me tell you. You jump totally over them, and the only way if you complete that,
Is your man.
that allows you to have your wife. You choose your wife. You get to give them cattle. And that proves that you are able to have a wife. If you falter and you fall, you are not able to do it.
All right, I'm gonna go grab a book and I'm out.
That is one.
Well,
That is one.
I know because I've read
Yeah,
of a way
it's different,
of a
yeah.
I forgot what it was, who it was, but they, like, if a man wants to take a woman out, he would in turn that the man would invite a second couple to just watch his interaction with the woman to see if he's able to, and he got to pay for everything, but to see his interaction with the woman to see if he can take care of her and take care of everybody else that's around.
That's one. In Pakistani culture, in which we know because my brother-in-law is Pakistani, they choose your bride and your
Arrange.
groom. So they decide. You don't even decide. They tell you this is gonna be your wife. This is gonna be your husband. You date within the confines of the initiation, but it's not it's not just a regular thing. It becomes a family decision.
Correct.
And which in hindsight, even us who's married here, right? Like we're in the place, you're marrying into someone's culture and family,
Yeah.
right? The only difference is we made our decisions ourselves. Our family wasn't involved technically in that sense, but
Not at all. You got to deal with them though.
you are graded by how they were approached and how they responded.
That is true.
You watched.
Yeah.
How you gonna approach my sister? How you gonna approach my moms? How you gonna
Oh.
approach my pops? How you gonna approach my aunt?
I don't like her.
They tell if they say that, all of a sudden you start to think twice. You're like, why don't you like them? Because I told them to come into the kitchen. We're cooking. The women are cooking a meal tonight.
Right.
She didn't come in.
Right. She didn't come talk.
She
to
didn't come talk to us. And it's not even about the meal. Exactly
it's
that.
not about, is she gonna be part of this family?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not about the meal.
exactly. So it becomes deep
But
into
then-
that.
and
But then that's where all of that comes into. How do we grade? How do we grade all of these?
But you
different
gotta
things?
be careful with that, because now when you're dealing with different
Other
type of
people.
cultures,
Right.
different type of people, different type of cultures, they may not know how to approach that culture,
Right.
especially if they're in the kitchen talking a different language.
Right.
So you're not about to come in saying, "Hey, what can I do? And how can I help?" And everybody else is like, "¿Quién es esta? ¿Qué quiere hacer ella aquí?" And if they start speaking a different language,
Right.
you're gonna feel some type of way.
Right.
But is there and this is as men, right? Is there a test? Is there a test
Yes.
that the family gives? Right?
Absolutely.
Is there
Absolutely.
a test? I'll give you one, right? My mom's. My mom, super old ass Haitian woman. My mom gives one test. My wife doesn't really braid hair. She doesn't know how to do that shit. That's not her thing. But she knows how to cook.
There you go.
My mom comes in. First day she met her, my mom was sitting there and she's like talking, chopping it up. I didn't even tell her my mom was here. It's totally fucked up, but she did it anyway. Mom's just like, all right, here's the comb. I want you to braid my hair.
She just gave it a comb.
My
Give her a
mom,
comb.
Shonda, was like, I don't fucking braid hair. Like I don't even know. But then my mom's kind of, I will come into the kitchen, but then she went. It's about what is the test? How do we know? You know what I mean? Every culture has this line that we know is gonna be the measuring stick.
No. We're looking at it as a village question. It's not a village question.
Is it no longer, or was it always?
It should have never been a village question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
That was the concept of it.
because that's
Because
your trophy. That's your wife.
That's
That's
your
your.
wife.
That's yours. Right. That's your
And she-
responsibility.
and
like
vice
your
versa.
family can't tell you how to handle your responsibilities.
But what if the pops, right? What if the pops you meeting the pops or the brother, the uncle, whoever. You come into there and the nigga's like, yo, I'm working on the whip. Come outside and let me see. You know what I mean? Yo, I'm working on the whip. Like,
that's cool.
come outside.
But
Is it more of a just seeing where you land? Like, why do you guys say moreover that it's not?
I mean, at some point you're
because
gonna cross that line with the family,
Right.
and
Family's
they're gonna
be
test
there.
your limits.
Yeah,
to
you might fail a pass, but that should
Yeah.
not be the judgment call.
You
on
gotta
why you
be
with that
you,
person.
exactly. And then, but see, I think a lot of times,
But they want
to.
to. I think most of the time, what they want to see is that initial response.
I didn't want to say
Yo,
interaction.
come outside and help me work on this car. They want to see if you come outside you don't know shit, but if you come outside trying to help him figure it out, you get some points.
You get some points.
You don't know shit about the kitchen, but you go in there and try to find a cup or a plate.
Right.
You get some points.
You help out. You know
what
They
I
want to
don't
see
like?
the
Oh, man,
it's
that's
the it's the effort behind shit.
Yeah.
The effort behind shit is what they look at.
But I'm
Right.
not gonna be in a situation where I'm forever being hazed by the big brother. You see what I'm saying? That's
No,
where
no,
I'm
no, no,
different.
No,
Because-
no,
because
absolutely.
you-
Yeah, you're not. No,
You have those situations where it doesn't stop where it's not just like a test.
No,
It's
no.
a lifelong thing where it's like, yo, we're different. And our family is super blended, right? Like
Right.
we got like mad cultures in our family, right? So we talk about this like all day long.
Right.
And my thing is like I agree. Okay, here's my thing. Universally, in every culture, I think we share the same principles, right?
Correct.
Respect. You know what I mean? Just
Love.
kind of right. Love.
Yeah.
Just certain principles, you know, that you grow up with, especially being, what if you're black, if you Hispanic, you know, you grow up with these certain values, and it's very much so based on respect, honoring your elders and things like that, right?
Right.
But we're growing up in a very hybrid society. I mean, like even my generation, like, you know, I'm 26. It's like it's not exactly the same, right? Like girls don't cook anymore. Like, you know what I mean? And that's sad to me because I want some food.
Well,
but
we're not
but
getting
I
married.
mean, but I'm not gonna
We're not. I'm just letting you straight up. You
Yo.
can't cook. It ain't going. It's not going
I grew
down.
up eating. I mean, what do you want me to do? You
facts.
know what I mean?
Right.
Facts.
I mean, and that's just me.
I
Facts.
could lose a few pounds if I like. You know what I mean? You can learn. You
I
know
go
what I mean?
to
I'm
the
willing
gym.
to work.
Listen,
But you going to the
as
gym.
much as I like to eat,
You gotta cook, bro.
she gotta cook.
You gotta cook.
You gotta cook.
You gotta cook.
I'm just saying that because a lot of, you know, people don't grow up with the tools, the resources growing up, so they didn't have that. You know what I'm saying?
That's fine. But
Like you might have grown up in a household where you had your mom cooking for you every day.
That's
but,
fine.
You know what I
But
mean?
guess
That's-
what?
yeah.
But guess what? Wifey gonna learn how to cook. A girlfriend not.
But I think I agree with roles, right? Like not necessarily saying that because you're a woman, you're just confined to these
No, not
specific
confined.
tasks. But like for instance, a man could cook, right? A man
cook.
could do laundry and all this stuff.
I
But
do
the
laundry.
way I grew up, like just watching my
I did
parents, it
laundry
was
today.
very like
laundry
super
a couple
traditional.
days
Some
ago.
people might call it sexist, like where it was like my dad's like, I'm not doing the laundry. That's for women. You know
No.
what I mean? So
But
I
that
grew up
goes
seeing
into-
that, and
and-
it was
my
like,
fault.
No.
okay.
That's what I was going into. That's what I went into earlier, like the generation gaps. Cause like you know the first time.
Hold on, I gotta correct myself real quick. Just in case my dad listens to this. My dad's super like he's a good dude, you know what I mean? I'm not just trying to make him out. I just got to make
He
only
ain't
one
touching
point
no
so I didn't get to
fucking
show
He just
But
told
we-
on his dad.
but
He
I
don't
appreciate
fucking
But I
know.
mean,
Because
it
you're
all
talking
goes.
about roles.
It all goes to generation
but-
gaps.
but again-
roles change
But
throughout
your
the
mom
generation.
accepted it, though.
Roles
Your mom
changes.
accepted it.
But see, also with my mom, right? So it's like she already had like it wasn't something that she was forced to be a different person. She
Right.
already did those things. So it
All right,
wasn't
so
like
she accepted it, and then
but it's normal in our culture though. That's
Right.
like you know as a woman, like you know what I mean. It's just like a nurturing thing. You
Right.
you cook for your family.
Cook, you
cook,
serve,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
You do all that.
And
It's
then,
not
absolutely.
that subservient, you
and
know
then when
what I
it
mean?
came down for you, what your dad had to do, your mom was like, "I'm not fucking worried about that shit. That's your goddamn job.
Yeah,
I'm not touching that."
right.
And that's what I was saying.
Well,
That it breaks down into different generations.
Right.
We grew up different. Like we grew up. My pops. Like I remember one time I went to go visit my pops. Right. And his wife, my stepmom now. She cooked. She did all this whole thing.
Shout out
and
to pops.
Shout out to pops. and you know she was. You know I ended up serving our plate. Me, wifey's, and little man plate. So He looked at me like, that was for wifey to do. Let her to play through it. I'm like,
Right.
dude, we living in different times.
Right.
First of all, this is her first time here, so I'm not about to put her in that.
Yeah.
Like, this is my fam, my
And I take care
more
of
my surroundings, so I can take care of it.
Right.
Because
The next
she'll
time
do
might
the
be
same
a-
thing for me when I'm around her family. If I haven't been around her family, I'm not about to just
Yeah, I'm
dig
not
in
gonna
the
be walking
fridge
around the
like
house.
I'm at my house.
Right. She don't do that. But again, going back to what you were saying, you said I don't want to be the hazing. After a while, your girl or your wife is gonna speak up for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's her job to do that. Like, listen, I know y'all got y'all tests and all that, but he's been here. Enough is enough.
Fact.
He's here. If you don't like it, guess what?
Really,
I'll flip
in
the
certain
coin. Yeah.
certain cases, like the hazing won't stop until the wife say something.
Exactly.
But does it work
For some
flip,
people.
flip mode, right? Like, would you say it's the same for the women, right?
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
but
Yes.
no, but here's the thing. Like, I agree, but I think that a lot of times that doesn't happen, right? So it's like because
But
you
then
kind of just expect.
he's a mama's boy. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, but it's
because your
it's-
mom,
yeah.
because some moms don't want to let go. Let's just be honest. They don't want to let go. So until
it's tough, man.
until you put that foot down, trust me, I'd have put the foot down for my mom. Shout out to moms.
Shout out to
Shout
mom.
out to
But what I'm
moms.
saying is,
Mommy, what's
my
up?
mom's, I'm the last son, so I'm kind of the baby.
Me too. I'm
So
the baby. I'm the baby.
But that's how I am.
she's
Like, I'm the
overly
only son.
protective. Right.
Yeah.
Nah,
So
rest
they're
in peace to
overly
my older
protective.
brother, and I got
But-
brothers, but they're not blood related. As far as my mom goes, I'm her only son.
Right.
Yeah.
So when certain things happen in our relationship, like, she be on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
That's a fact.
she's still very protective.
Right.
So until you step up, like, yo, this is my wife. You need to fall back.
Exactly. Yep.
If you don't fall back, you end up losing something, and I know you don't want that. And that's what you have to do. And is, you know what your mom gonna do? Oh well, shit, I gotta.
She
take
gotta
this
respect that
serious.
decision.
That's it.
It's,
They don't. They
you
don't.
know what? It's so.
But see,
it's
because
so,
like you said,
it's
like
so,
you 26,
You
you haven't
26.
been there
Yeah,
yet.
you haven't been there.
You haven't found the
Right.
one that's gonna make you talk to your mom crazy like that.
Yeah.
You never think
I'll
about
be
talking to your
honest
mom
with y'all
crazy
niggas.
like that
I'll be
until
honest.
you defending yours.
I see what you're saying, but like my thing is this, right? Like at the end of the day, if you got your mom's, God bless, right? Like it's
Right.
like at the end of the day, especially we all got close relationships with our mothers here. You know what I
Correct.
mean? So it's like you already know. It's like at the end of the day, when everything falls apart, even if you're a grown man, like you still got moms. You know what I mean?
Yeah, mom's not going
So-
nowhere.
Yeah, fact though.
But it's
So-
got to be a line that you have to draw there.
But-
But I mean,
I
once
just
you
feel-
once you
I'm not
start
saying
building the
disrespectful.
found, once you start building the foundation of your own family, your own unit,
She-
your
and,
own.
and your mom will see that line.
But my question is like even like okay, and I agree, but it'd have to be a certain situation. Like what would make you feel, or if you've been in a situation, like talk about like what would make you feel like you have to draw that line. You know what I mean? Because I feel like if my girl or my wife is doing something, and I'm not saying that she's to blame automatically just because my mom might disagree or whatever.
Correct.
But it would have to be something that's like so major, right? Like
No.
what exactly is drawing
I'm
that
not,
line? You know
see
what
that,
I mean?
and then I think that's the problem. You wait on a major thing to happen for a blowback. Sometimes you nip it in the bud early, you'll be fine. First of all, and then I can put it because my dad showed me the way how to talk. If you know how to talk to a human being as they are a human being, you can be fine with that. So first of all, you're not going to disrespect your girl or your wife in front of your mom.
Right.
And you're not going to disrespect your mom in front of your wife or your girl.
Right.
So at the end of the day, you're going to split them up and be like, hey, it's okay. You're talking to wifey now. It's okay. I'm going to handle this. Now, if she was like, when she talking to me, hey, look at me.
Hey, chill out.
Look
Yeah,
at me.
exactly.
I got this. I need you to quiet down and let me handle this. And then when you talking to mom, you going to let her, hey, you always going to be my mom. But guess what? You got to respect that woman in there.
Yeah.
Because that might be your
That's
that might be your daughter-in-law. So let's not do that. If you put your foot down like that and everybody's serious in the room gonna get quiet.
But see, mothers know. Like
Yeah.
my mother, she knew. I don't act a certain type of way with women unless I'm dead on and serious with it. And my mother knew that. So being that she knew that, my wifey and my mother never had issues. They never clashed. They never had issues. My mother knew. For lack of a better word, she knew her place. My wifey knew her place.
Right.
They got along great,
And
and
that-
that was it. they never had the point where
They
I
went to
gotta
blows and
like where
everything.
wifey feel like she gotta compete with mom or mom
Right.
gotta feel like she gotta compete with her. No, she knows she's mom. She knows she's wifey. They get along.
I'm not gonna lie to you. My mom's only met 2 women. I only met two women
That's
that
me
I brought
too.
to the house.
Well,
That's
three,
me too.
and
That's me
and
too.
one of them was by mistake.
And, well,
I'm just gonna
even
say.
that, shout out for Pops for looking out for me.
Fact. Shout out to Pops.
First one was my ex fiance, and the second one is my wife now. I don't bring nobody around my mom.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
No, that's a fact.
So
That's a fact.
if you at your house with your mama and you got girls going in the house, you haven't set up any boundaries for respect for anything in the house, because while you at the house, you at her house, bringing women to her house. There's no respect
Well,
there.
that I never did. I never brought women to the house.
I think
Like back in the day, high school, and before
I
I
bring the
left
house,
to
I'm
New,
thinking
like,
about the back
if I
door.
left before I left New York.
out the window, nigga.
Yeah,
Out
get out the window. You can't go that way no more.
Like before I left New
Many
York,
times.
my relationship with my mom was like crazy open. Like it would be to the point where she knew my positions. Yo, mom, I had her like this, and then I had her like that, and then it was just like,
Nah.
And then mom,
Nah.
she would respond in time. Like
Nah.
that was just our relationship.
Nah.
Yo,
My mom be like, Fodday.
Oh no, I definitely got the speech.
Why are you doing
I
that?
got the
for?
speech.
What? Don't do that. That is a child of God. That's no.
No, I definitely got the speech, and that's where I learned a lot from. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
when
I
they
agree
break
with you
down
guys.
their perspective on things and how you should act, and especially to be a man or a gentleman rather, like they really break it down, and I learned a lot from that.
Yeah.
No, I agree with everyone's perspective.
Shout
I
out
think,
to Mom.
Shout out to
Shout
Mom
out to
Dukes.
Mom.
I think everyone's perspective is exactly correct. I think you have to set a boundary
Yes.
to say, this is my wife, this is my girl, and then you are you.
Right.
I'm not going to take away from you
right. 'Cause you
for
still
her,
mom. Right.
but I'm not going to take away from her
Right.
for you.
Exactly. You have to set that.
You
boundary.
have to
If
set
you
the boundary.
Don't, it ain't working out.
It's not easy. It's a very it is in a cultural.
I am
It is.
African.
It is. And no, but that's a fact.
I'm
That's a fact.
100% African.
It's a
Trust me.
fact, because in all our cultures, right? It's like,
Can't believe
yo,
I'm 100%
it's like
African.
no, it's a fact. It's like there's God, and then there's your parents, and then there's that's how it's looked at in most cultures.
Not in
It's
my
like
house.
your parents almost come a little bit above.
Nah.
Not in the sense of saying you take. It's a very weird thing. In the most it's the way it's supposed to be. It's like there's God, it's your wife, it's your girl, and then it's your parents,
Right.
right? Because you're building a family with this woman.
Exactly.
Okay,
That's
it's
the bridge.
It's a very hard bridge. It's a very hard dichotomy a lot of the times.
And what they say about bridges.
If the
Once the foundation set, the bridge is strong.
that's right, but it's
gotta-
very
you gotta get that foundation.
it's very hard sometimes.
Parents go through life knowing that this transition is about to happen.
It is.
Especially
It
for
is.
boys.
Say no, especially for boys.
But I
Especially
think
for
I think
boys.
a lot of the times it becomes a matter of knowing. I don't know, knowing that your son is gonna still be, not necessarily gonna take your side, but your son is gonna still be your son. Whereas when your son is no longer your son is a husband.
But see, and it
Yeah.
was
But
crazy
that's-
that
but
we're
that's
talking
different.
about it
But
from
that's
our standpoints. Like
Right.
I'm picturing, like, talking about it now. I'm picturing it like how my dad felt when my sisters made these first moves. How would I feel if my daughter made these here moves? How I felt when my sisters made these moves. I mean, like,
Yeah.
we hold our women to such a higher plateau. Like,
Shout out
Yeah.
to the sisters.
it's a
Shout out
completely
to the
different.
sisters.
Shout out to the sisters.
Shout out to the
it's
sisters.
a completely
You-
different
you
mindset
fall
on
back.
how.
You gotta
yeah,
fall back.
exactly.
You have to, because
Nah,
that's
I ain't
how
never fall
relationship-
back. I might have. Luckily, I was to the point. My sisters was as much of an asshole as I am.
They are.
That they didn't
They
they
are.
didn't need my protecting. The first boyfriend I met for my sister, my youngest sister at the time,
She's crazy.
I was
Well, that's the whole
I
thing.
know
It's
who
also-
wear- I
it's
know who wear the
also-
pants in
but
this
you know what it
relationship.
is girls know, especially when girls have brothers. they know they're
Yeah,
protected.
it's different. It's
Right.
absolutely
The guy knows that.
Yeah.
The nigga knows, God damn, son, like,
deal
if I
with this
fuck
nigga.
around and
Like,
do
my sisters
something,
would never.
I'm mobbing on you, nigga. There's mad niggas in your door. I'm beating the shit out you because that's my sister. You
Yeah,
guys
it's
can
a
argue.
protection.
And listen,
Do
and
whatever you're
I'm-
gonna do.
I'm
I'm not gonna
cool,
get
like,
in
at-
between that.
Just don't put your hands on.
Just
Yeah,
don't,
exactly.
Just
Don't put your hands on.
Don't do that.
Don't
If you
cross
mad-
the line.
If you
Listen.
that bad, call me. You come over here. We'll talk it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't put
We
your
are
hands
all
on.
Fall
grown
back.
adults.
Right.
She does what she does.
Exactly.
I understand
And I would get on her.
completely.
She put. I would get
But
on her.
if she
And
calls
I gotta,
me,
your hands.
I gotta even find out what the fuck did you do?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I still gotta
It's
be
something
like,
you did. It's
what,
something you
what
did.
happened?
I know
He
what
didn't
you
just
did.
do this. What happened?
Yeah,
but
you
we
put your
don't.
hands
We don't.
on.
We're not gonna react until.
got a little dick? Oh
Yeah.
God! All right,
Yeah.
well, look, man.
Yeah, you
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I was about to.
But
go beat his
it's
ass,
not
but
until
you
we
fucked
get that
up.
initial call. It's not until we get that call.
Even
Like,
that,
yo, bro.
you still don't give a fuck. You still might go fuck.
You
him
might
up.
still go fuck his ass
But
up.
if you don't know, you're not gonna just jump off. If she don't
Exactly.
call you like, yo, bro, I got a problem, then you're just gonna be like, I.
If she call you and be like, "Yo, I got a black eye," no matter after
Oh,
all you
no,
heard was
it's a
black
wrap.
eye.
It's a
Even
wrap.
though-
Yeah.
even though it's her
I'm
fault.
already on the
Yeah,
route
yeah,
home.
you still
know,
mobbing
yeah,
on a nigga.
Right, so
Yeah,
what's the problem?
Yeah.
it's like,
what's
like,
what's the problem?
exactly.
I mean, but sisters and moms, that's a whole different story.
Yeah,
That's a
that's a
different,
whole
different
different
sensitive
ballgame.
topic.
But-
But
right?
I'm-
respect,
but
but
I'm
just
ba-
in respect, as you were saying, I'm sorry
Yeah.
to cut you off, but just as respect as you guys are saying, I agree with every single one of you. We have to set boundaries. We have to let our moms know, like, yo, this is our wives, and our moms most of the times.
Most of
They'll
the time.
get it. They'll be like, all right,
Eventually.
I'll get, yeah, eventually,
They'll
yeah.
get
They'll and
might
there's
get some
there's
pussy. I mean,
always
once they
there's
see-
always
once
a
they see
test.
that-
There's always something that happens. There's always a little,
tweak.
you know. There's always
a
got to
little
be a
tweak or
little
something.
like, yo, you know what I mean. A lot of the times, women don't get when guys are quiet about it. They're like, I'll take care of it.
Yeah.
Like, no, why don't you say something right now? It's like, that's not how you handle this kind of situation. I'm gonna pull her aside.
And we're gonna talk about
And
it.
we're gonna
gonna
fucking
talk
talk
about
about
it.
this
Right.
shit. Moms, you fucked up. Don't do that shit. This is my
Right.
wife. This is my girl.
Yeah.
You cannot do that.
Right. And then-
Point
and then-
blank,
and then-
period.
And then you had that conversation with her
Yeah.
in the car while
In
y'all
the car on
leaving.
the way
Yeah,
home.
exactly. I spoke to her.
But
It's
I-
all good.
but I-
You can't disrespect her either, though. And that's
Right.
sometimes that's the weird
That's
dichotomy.
the line.
It becomes where, all right, if you feel some kind of way, and this is from the woman's standpoint, she feels some kind of way, her reaction determines your reaction. She fucks around and says the wrong thing to your moms because of her natural reaction.
But get
You're
this.
like, bitch, are you fucking crazy? You don't talk to my moms like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You talk to me. You don't
Yeah.
talk to her.
But listen,
Talk to me. Depending how bad it
Yeah.
is. I mean,
But
but I'm
about-
saying if it's
Facts.
like not anything, if it's like subtle and you're like, yo, I don't, your moms came at me
I
this
mean,
way, or you talking. But
whatever-
if it's like some
whatever-
other shit,
whatever-
and it's
whatever
like,
it is,
if it's some,
Whatever
But
it is,
again-
before they talk to each other, they need to bring that to light to you.
they have to.
But
Right.
women will be women, men will
yeah,
be
no,
men,
like
right?
I said,
it's like
women
at the
gonna
end
be
of the
women.
day, it's
But I'm guarantee you
like-
this right now. If you're not
two
man enough to
strong
handle the
women
situation,
together, like-
the relationship
Yeah,
is over.
they're gonna butt heads.
They're
Two
doing-
alphas
If
can
you're
never
not
butt
man
heads.
enough to step up and be the peacemaker, the relationship is over.
Sometimes, how do you do that?
But see, here's
No,
the
let me
thing.
tell you.
When
This
come
is
from a-
why.
when you come from a line of like let's say especially in our culture, I don't know if it's our family or our culture, it's a lot of strong ass women.
Yeah.
Right. So
Right.
like you wouldn't even dream. You know what I mean? Of like up talking or whatever you would call it to that person, right? So the level of respect you have, like like Uncle says, like, yo, it's almost like there's God and then there's your mom. Right. Even if
Right.
it's your aunt that raised you, whatever, you have this where it's like, yo,
Shout out
even
to
if
the
I don't
aunties.
agree, she's right.
Shout out to the aunties.
Yo, it's like
We all slept over auntie house a couple of
All the cousins.
grandma. Yep.
I mean, it's
Six
just
in the
like,
bed.
you know, but I just think everybody should respect everybody. But these things sometimes you have to make mistakes sometimes to learn.
Because the test
You know what I mean?
The test is going to happen.
Yes.
Yeah, it will.
The just it's
But you
because
have to be the man to step up to.
you have to check it. And I agree with you.
You
You
have
have
to.
you have to check
have
it. You
to.
have to check
you
it
don't-
immediately. And you have to check it immediately
Just be like, all right, it's over.
because a
I'm
lot of
sorry
the
you have in the house,
times
it's
as
over.
men, a lot of the times as men,
you're not going to any respect.
no, you're not. But you know what ends up happening is a lot of the times as men, we end up going, yo, that's my mom's. Like, yo,
No,
babe,
no.
like,
That was
chill,
that.
like,
No.
like,
You can't do that.
That's what I'm saying. I know you can't.
Yeah.
But a
But
lot of the times we end
never-
up, end up like, yo, just just you know what I mean, just like you know what I mean.
Are you-
I'm gonna talk to her about it,
Are
like
you-
chill.
are
So
you
do you
doing it
feel
for the
like
Band-Aid on?
you feel like at the end of the day, regardless what's said and how you play it off, you have to pick a side?
Of course, you
Yep.
have to because it to me it depends on the situation. Who's wrong?
Doesn't matter.
No.
Yeah, I'm about
no,
to say.
no.
What if your wife is wrong?
If this, I tell her she's wrong.
But I want to tell her in front of my mom.
I don't know if I'm gonna do that.
Don't,
I don't know if
you
I'm
don't
gonna be,
do that.
I don't know if I'm gonna be like,
You don't
yo,
do that.
no.
You don't do that.
No. I'm
telling you, you
no. I'm gonna be like, yo, you're fucking wrong. It depends. Because I'm talking about me personally. Like, yo, my wrong is like, I'm gonna go off kind of, I'm wrong. I gotta work on that. But it's like, yo, you're wrong. You don't fucking do that to my mom.
No.
But at the same
But that's
time,
just-
but at the same
that's
time,
fire.
but at the same
Yeah.
times, I will pull my mom aside. I'm not gonna do it in front of any of them.
Right.
I'll put my
Know what I'm
mom's
saying?
aside and be like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Don't do that shit."
Yeah.
And then I'm
Right.
not even gonna do it to me. I'm gonna go talk to my pops too. Like, yo, what the fuck is she doing? We're both doing this.
But I think that's the dichotomy right
Pop's
there.
like,
you
nigga,
gotta-
I'm watching the game. Get out of my You know what?
Argue because of your ass?
Yeah, exactly.
But my pops is gonna be like, he's gonna be like, you know what? It's about peace. I'm gonna say something and you're gonna say something. And usually there's a fallback. Luckily, I have not had that situation happen where it's been that way. I've had wifey come up to me and say, yo, I think your mom may have said something. And a lot of the times, you know what? There's a cultural distance that happens. Whereas people talk a certain way in a culture.
Right.
It's not disrespectful.
It's not, yeah.
Yeah, it's not disrespect.
Right.
It's just how they
they do
talk.
it.
And then your wife is like,
But that
"What the
tone just
fuck?"
come
Yeah,
off
the
as
fuck-
completely
he's like,
different.
But
Yep.
you heard what she said. And
But
it's like, no, but that's not what she meant. I'm telling you, that's not what she meant, but it doesn't
and
matter.
that time.
But you can't change that with
You
them.
can't change that with time.
You can't change that.
But what I'm saying is, as a man, you have to nip it in the butt early. You have to, no matter what it is, because you know what? You know who nipped it in the butt early? Your father. Your father nipped it in the butt early.
Time out. What if you didn't have a pops?
Somebody, she had a brother, or she had an uncle.
What if she? But see, that's what I'm saying, right?
so-
Like it's
listen,
like a
listen,
lot of times.
listen,
you know what I
every
mean?
woman had a male influence in her life.
Not all.
Not necessarily.
I'm telling you,
No,
it
I gotta go with it.
could
Like, at some point, they had a male influence.
it was small. If it was small or big, every woman has a male influence on the house.
I just think I don't
kinda
agree with that.
disagree with that, too.
Nah,
I
you
think
because
so, too.
you
I think
gotta
a lot
like
of times there's some women that are out there by themselves, bro.
I
They don't
understand.
got
Listen,
nobody.
no,
I
they
understand,
they
but
might have it, but they've had
They've
some type
had-
of influence.
Nah, they didn't take
Growing
the
up
male
or at
influence.
some point in their lives,
They've had a
they've
male
had an
influence. I'm sorry to tell you this.
But what does that mean as far as what happens in that situation? Are they gonna?
Well,
no,
the-
I'm
I
not
mean,
talking
it
about
depends.
situation. I'm just
Because
talking
like
about what she-
you got
what
lack of a
growing
dad.
up.
They maybe had a brother.
They had a brother.
If they didn't have a brother,
or they had a
they had a
uncle.
boyfriend.
They
They had
something.
a
something
or
that-
uncle. Like
yeah,
they
a
had some
male-
type of relationship, influence.
I don't think that's strong enough because honestly, it's like, all right, take like point in case, right? Like it's like you have a girl who didn't have her dad,
Right.
didn't have any like consistent male figure in the household because really your household dictates, you know what I mean, how your perspective on
You
life.
said consistent. So she had a male influence.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say influence because I feel like influence. Okay, well we'll go with influence, right?
No,
Let's
don't
say-
say
let's
any-
say
Nah,
she had-
but if
let's say- okay, I agree.
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
if the girl deals with whatever type of dude, let's say on a regular basis, whether it's related or not, that's an influence.
That's the influence.
If they had the time to sit down and have a real conversation about whatever the fuck it is,
That was the influence.
that was an influence.
But we could have positive and negative influence.
You know how many?
I didn't say good or bad.
That's a different thing.
Because everybody had an influence.
Cause you gotta think like there's a bunch of the girls out here that know the game.
Right.
They know the game, and they'll tell you this. Oh, I didn't
Right.
grow up with my dad in my life, but somebody taught you the game.
You figured
Your
it out.
brother, your uncle, your mom's boyfriend, the boyfriend after that,
neighbor,
one of the
whatever-
neighbor,
whatever
one of
it
the.
was.
You got
You've
cool
had a
with somebody
man
cool
influence.
enough
Right.
for them to teach you the game, or you've
That-
been around this
that's what
person
I'm
for you to
saying.
learn off of that.
That's what I'm saying. Every female.
Just
had
like
a
with
male influence.
with boys that don't grow up with their mother,
They've had a female influence.
they
in their
had a
life.
female
But I feel
influence.
like honestly, it's different, right? Because even in the school, right, when you go to school, majority of teachers are women, right? So you're gonna have more female influence regardless. But I'm talking about like to have a male influence to understand a male's behavioral patterns. Like there's a lot of girls that don't grow up with that. They might have learned again. I mean, yeah, you get older, you date and all this stuff like that, but doesn't mean
That's her
necessarily.
influence.
That's the influence.
It doesn't matter what age it is. You develop an influence at some point.
you've had
You're gonna learn something about a nigga at some point in your life.
Right.
Yeah.
For a female, the same way about a dude about a female. You're gonna learn something about him at a certain point in your life.
I mean, like I agree, but then it's like I agree to disagree because then I feel like if that's
you can't
the case,
agree then agree to disagree.
Well, I agree partially, right? I agree with the fact that yes, I mean we live on planet Earth. You're gonna run into a male, you're gonna run into a female at some point in time, regardless, right?
Right.
But I guess what I mean is like, do girls really necessarily have to learn the game to win at what they're trying to? I don't necessarily think so.
It's not about the game.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like
talking
they're
about
the prize. Like we're trying to get them, so they
I
know.
wanna say
Like, okay, I'm getting
it's-
X amount of attention. This is what I got to do.
No,
Or
no,
you know what
no,
I mean?
no,
They're
no,
going
no,
off
no.
of those.
That,
you know
but
what I
that
mean?
goes off of the influences they're getting.
right. And
I mean, like-
and the influence.
At the end of the day, you have to go through these things. Like, as a man, if you want to know how to treat a woman, you got to go through the influences to learn how to treat a woman.
Right.
Vice versa for women. You got to go through certain things to know what a nigga like, what not to do with a nigga, or what type of niggas to avoid.
and plus you've also learning from it.
Right.
You can have all kind of influence. You can have everybody that come into your life, but it's what you learn from them and how it affects your life and how you going to use it in your life.
All right, so let's move on a little
4
bit,
hours?
yo.
4 hours.
We have 4 hours, ladies and gentlemen. We about to wrap up. Maybe next time we'll talk about fathers.
But this
What do you
was
think
a
is
good
appropriate
one.
Age for your daughters.
To do what?
Never. I'm gonna tell you that shit right now.
Daughters to
My
get
daughters,
boned.
my sisters, my nieces. Listen, when I tell you the only reason my sister
You hear
started
this nigga? He
dating
upset
is
right now.
because I moved out of fucking New York. Fuck out of here, nigga.
hear
My
this
sisters
nigga?
would not have boyfriends
Yeah,
if
this
I
nigga,
didn't
he's
move out of
slamming
New
on
York.
he's slamming on this shit.
Nah, let me stop. Cause my sister's boyfriend, my sister's husband, they cool dudes. I salute to them, and you don't really find too many of that. So I shout out to them.
No doubt.
Well,
Yeah.
I had an older sister, so I ain't had that problem. I ain't got to worry.
I got two.
I got
older
older
sisters.
sisters too.
And then I got 7 younger sisters. So you know.
Listen, I wasn't trying to worry about none of that shit. I was not.
No. See, my first step with learning, because it was one of the younger sisters that had, my second youngest sister is what had a boyfriend first.
Shout out to the younger sister.
Shout out to the second youngest
sisters.
sister.
Yeah.
So she's just like she's my other half.
Twin.
Like she's my twin.
She's rowdy.
That rowdy and
She's
asshole.
rowdy.
Like if you know
Yeah,
me,
she's
you
an
know
asshole.
her.
She's an
My nigga,
asshole.
when I tell you the
hope
day
she
I met
hears
her
this.
boyfriend, I was good.
She's an asshole.
I was like, yo, I know who wear the pants. I'm
Yeah.
not worried about him.
Yeah.
She gonna fuck his ass up if he come out alive.
She's fucking crazy.
Like,
This is what we do is Sonik Gemz podcast. Yeah, I
Shout out
hope
to Flock sisters.
Yo,
They're all
shout out to
shout
my
out to Flock
sisters.
sisters.
They're all good looking. Every single
Hey. Yo, you know how many times I'm about to fight Fodday, man? Like, I'm about to fight your ass now, nigga.
Oh shit, y'all don't even hear the
When niggas
witness
talking about
to
the
shit.
sisters, you get sensitive,
Y'all not
man.
here to
Let
witness
me
to
give you a
shit.
funny story. At his wedding, I
Oh,
called-
man.
Was it the girdle? I called it. And you know who I called?
Yeah.
The other one.
So, my
my
sister
God.
my sister caught the bouquet,
Yeah.
and he caught the girdle.
Wow.
So, guess who had to put the girdle on my sister?
Oh shit.
This nigga was rubbing that shit in my face like, hey, guess what's about to happen? Like, man.
Boy, that shit was amazing. This nigga, look at this.
I'm just saying, I had to. God has a sense of humor. I want everybody to know that.
He do.
He do.
If I didn't love this nigga, I would have fought him that day. On my
Probably
wedding
would
day.
have. Because I looked him dead in his soul and was like, she has silky legs.
That was the last thing you want to hear.
I was about to ruin this nigga honeymoon night. This nigga was so.
Oh, we didn't even get to the wedding.
We'll get to that.
Oh, wow.
We'll get to that next podcast,
yeah,
bro.
next episode, next
We'll get to that next
It's like 4
podcast.
hours.
Yo, Sonik Gemz podcast. This has been fucking amazing. We gave y'all so much gems. This usually we do a
Yo,
gem
shout
of the
out
week.
to the fathers, shout out to the mothers, shout out to the sisters,
You
shout out to the
heard?
brothers, the aunties,
You know
the
what I mean?
uncles.
The moms,
Anybody
all
that's
of y'all.
ever given some type of influence or lessons to the younger youth and
You
the younger
already know.
generation, shout out to y'all.